Well, you got the control.
Miss Today.
Yeah.
You gonna sing that and you're gonna be like, I'm famous today.
Well, you're on beat now. You're on beat at first, now you jumped off.
Biatch. Anyway.
Hey.
I'm famous,
Okay, you got it.
I'm famous today.
But then I take a shower.
He is stretching this 15 minutes out, y'all.
I'm famous today.
But then I turn off the stove.
I'm famous.
Because he's the most unathletic person you
But
can
then I
see on
make the
ESPN.
No.
Hilarious. Freddie Two-Piece said you was, they said, oh, Speedy was on ESPN for what? A hot dog eating contest?
Oh, that's too loud.
That's funny,
You
Freddie.
way too long on
Way
your
too
giggles.
loud. My bad. My
Gak,
bad.
gak, gak, gak.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, it was too long.
Way too long. It is the Roll Show right here. Also, ESPN person.
ESPN's own.
So you was on ESPN. What was
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, tell us what happened last
If
night.
you didn't see it, you know.
What's happening?
Let's
baby?
get
I
to these
didn't see
intros.
it.
Let me do me. It's Speed Doggy Dog in the
Oh, that's
building. Funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet, bitch. I be
Speedy,
up in this.
peace.
Damn.
bitch.
I see. You know what?
Okay.
I
I
shout
lost
out,
it
Yeah,
again.
man.
Every
shout out to
time.
rehearsal.
My bad.
You know.
Anyway,
We ain't
I am
never get it.
Speedy.
I tried.
You are.
Nikki Pam.
I'm Mr. Ray. I'm hoarse.
What the
y'all.
hell?
I'm hoarse.
You know,
Damn. What
you
happened?
know what that
man?
really means?
Bronchitis.
You got bronchitis? That
Yeah.
shit's contagious.
I smoke too much hookah.
Yeah, he smoked
damn.
hookah every day.
It keeps me calm.
Apparently not.
No, it
Look
don't.
here.
But it keeps me
It's killing your brain cells, son.
Shout out to Fight Night. Anyway,
Fight night.
in the building we got.
Mr. J. Alexander, what's going on, everybody? What's popping?
One day, Jay, we gonna make you iron them curtains.
Y'all just took them straight out the package.
We really did.
We were thinking that we hang them, that
Yeah.
the wrinkles would go. All right.
No.
the wrinkles
It's
was
been
like,
3
we
months.
here.
And we got a steamer.
Yeah, I saw you bought the steamer.
We
Yeah.
got a fucking steamer.
Y'all never use it.
No.
Cause black folks don't use
I don't
shit.
even know how to.
Nigga, we'd rather go and complain. Nigga, you ain't gonna never.
Using the steamer for all the wrong shit. You in the steaming grits.
Somebody said
these
it's
grits.
Somebody said it's the guy, the fat dude on White Famous, is supposed to be you.
No.
Is it? Oh, it's not?
White
Are they,
famous?
are they, what, tell me about that show because I just saw the screener of it. I like it.
I like it too.
I
I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
I love it.
Again, I was supposed to write on it, and some shit happened.
Oh.
Because white folks be
But you
running
still
shit.
on Shazam.
Yes,
Yeah.
but no,
That's dope.
I haven't watched White Famous, and but yeah,
I think it's funny.
It's
I
a Jimmy
like
Fox show
Mm-hmm.
that he wrote with Chris Spencer and Buddy Lewis,
That's
who
dope.
didn't get their credit on it, but they got
They didn't
paid.
get their credit?
They got
How did
paid.
they not get their credit?
It's a hierarchy.
Yeah,
fucked
man.
up.
Yeah, it
Name,
sucks.
you can't
Well,
put that
and-
many names on there, can you?
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't even that. It's just that when they pitched the idea, allegedly, some people went, that shit ain't gonna work, and then they went and put it. They went and pitched it, and they got sold. But they were a different hue.
oh.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
They have the dark hue. They were a different.
Hue means color for people that don't read.
So but shout out to Chris Spencer and Buddy Lewis.
Are they mad about it, or are they just like, this is
Nah, when
Hollywood? I'm used to it.
Sometimes Hollywood writes you a check, you can't get mad. You go,
Oh, okay,
Thank
got you.
Yeah.
all those zeros at me.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
I was thinking
I
about
can cash this right now.
Chris Spencer has a pretty good writing history because then he do
Yeah.
Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Yeah, Real Husbands. I don't know
Yeah.
why I keep calling it House Husbands for some
I
reason.
know. They are.
I always do.
Yeah. So but I was on ESPN this morning.
Okay, so
I
what
didn't.
all right.
So what's the
So
story?
last night.
Because you know me and Pam don't have that channel in our house. We don't have that channel.
Ain't no sports, nothing. No
Ain't
sports
no-
drink
Well, we did
shows.
watch
No
NBA.
fire
We
stick.
watch
or nothing?
NBA.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do watch NBA. But on regular TV.
For the wrong reasons. Look
know
at
you
his ass.
We don't look at that.
He got a
game
big
up.
old butt.
That's why we're called the people.
We really are.
See, y'all have fucked the whole game up to me.
Yeah, that's why I don't even go by
Did
that.
you see when he crossed over his balls in his
Oh,
left leg?
wow.
Like, I wasn't looking at
He got some big hands. What the fuck? Anyway, so I get the call yesterday that Fox is gonna do the
Stephen A. Smith.
was Cleveland A. Smith.
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland
A.
A.
Smith.
That's
So he's
hilarious.
he's Steven's stepbrother. He's Steven's twin brother on his stepfather's side.
Yeah, I saw the clip. I
Hilarious.
saw the clip this morning.
Hilarious.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
And so we have that character in All-Star Weekend. So we did we showed it to Stephen A. a few months ago. He loved it. They did some stuff together. So Fox called him and said, "Hey man, let's do something tomorrow." And Stephen A. like, "I'm there." So I go to the hotel. He's at the Ritz Carlton.
Oh, downtown LA? Or the one in Marina?
Very exquisite.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, I
That
stayed.
motherfucker
Yeah.
fire. Me and TDP was ordering shit, and then we
Of course, TDP was ordering shit he didn't have to pay for.
we were ordering shit. We took some shit.
They hit y'all with the magic.
Nigga.
Give what you
Y'all,
want. Give
y'all
what you
was the
want.
mini bar?
Nigga,
Y'all wrong.
TDP cleaned that mini bar out. Nigga.
Y'all did.
I think
Wait a minute,
I
you
think
don't drink, though.
No, he carried the shit to the. He's like, "Get the other side, really, nigga."
Get the other side.
But
Team lift.
Here's the weird shit. So Charlie Mack was with us.
Charlie Mack.
Shout out to Charlie Mack.
You know.
Oh, the dude.
Yeah, Will Smith guy.
Will Smith guy. Yeah.
So
I was thinking Johnny.
so they were like, "Oh, we gotta get internet. Watch this." Now remember, we in Fox's suite. This is suite's off the chain. So the internet, and they doing the internet on their phone. They went, "Ooh, it's $12. I ain't gonna do that." They said, "Speedy, it's 12." I said, "Nigga, do you see where we at?" I don't think $12 gonna get him that upset.
Right, yeah.
Let's order the
He ain't
internet.
gonna notice. Yeah.
It's like he said, "It's $12 a day." I'll accept.
You got to
So-
slide it in the conversation later on.
So we ordering. So we're getting ready for the shoot. The ESPN people come, and then Stephen A. came. Now Stephen A. If you haven't had a chance to meet him, he definitely cool as fuck. But he know who he is. Some people in this business know who they are.
And their worth.
Like you,
Yeah.
and but you can't just roll up and like, "Hey, nigga!" No, brother. What we not gonna do? He give you that.
He does that,
Oh,
or his
he'll
people?
give you he'll handle people. It's just him.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he
you
roll
don't
by
roll with
himself?
people.
He a real
Okay.
nigga.
Oh,
okay.
He a real.
He from
He just like
Philly,
us,
right?
Yeah, he from
Wait,
Philly.
don't roll
Yeah.
up on me.
Yeah.
Thank
There you
I
go.
don't know
Yeah.
you.
If they run up, like, "Hey, Mr. Ray, bring your chipper down."
I was
Yeah.
doing that before Mr. Ray was even.
How can I
existing.
tell? So anyway,
That's how you get germs.
like the one you have. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
that's a dick germ. Anyway, it's a penile germ.
I was at homecoming.
What you got?
I talked to a lot of people.
What you got in you?
Trigger mounted.
Trichomonas.
Fucking up my tonsils, nigga. So they start shooting. So Fox like, just shoot everything. So I don't
Yeah.
even know. I didn't even know I was in that. So I'm watching ESPN.
So,
this,
like,
this
from the
morning.
moment y'all walk in the door and he's got his makeup on, or he's
No,
they shouldn't
Fox,
do makeup.
they're waiting, and then the makeup lady shows up, and Conrad. So they're getting Fox ready until everyone else starts to show up, and then Stephen A. show up. So he hasn't seen Fox in the makeup. As soon as he see him come on, he's like, "Come on, man!" Because at first they didn't have his hairline back. I said, "Fox, you got to go on back with the hairline."
Oh, that's wrong.
Too soon.
Not too
So
soon.
anyway, so take his hairline back. They come in. So Fox told the dudes with the cameras, as soon as he come in, let's just start shooting. We'll shoot
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And then y'all pick and choose what you want to air. And so when I was sitting on the couch when Fox was doing the calf lifts, I didn't even know the camera was on me. If you notice, I didn't.
Was you eating? I'm just asking. I mean, you said you rated the mini bar, right? I'm just asking.
Speedy was eating and TDP was drinking.
Was you getting fat on TV?
and so this morning, and kids got school late, but hey, they got a chance to see Daddy on TV. And they
what's
went,
up.
"Why you on TV with Uncle Jamie? Shut up. Get dressed. Nigga, where y'all go?"
I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
I'm told that
It's
it's
funny.
on our social media.
Yeah.
So you guys want to see? I think these are the ones you shot, though, right?
The ones I shot, and then ESPN shot some that aired on ESPN.
So
you
go
got
to
the
our
behind the
Rollout
scenes.
Studios page.
Yes.
And you know it's me because I had on my
And follow us.
my Ghostbuster shirt.
Oh yeah, exactly. He had on the shirt he had on yesterday. So
It was the whole day. Don't act like I.
it's 6 videos. So
Rollout Studios.
Rollout Studios. So
Same
go
shit I had
there
on
if you
your
guys
hat.
want to see some
I thought
clips.
you was gonna be on there talking
Actually,
about
from
the
somebody
games.
that was there. So.
Well, no, you know what's really good? It was sitting and talking to him about sports.
Yeah, yeah,
So
like-
yeah.
how long?
Like
were you guys
y'all
there?
don't understand.
I would have tuned out.
Look, watch this. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
When you with somebody that knows sports,
That's
and no
sports
matter
brain.
what you throw at them,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so what you think about, and you could do that, and they're like, "What? Look at bro." So it's even they always go, "Oh, look, let me just let you know."
Yeah, he does.
tell you
He
something.
does it on air. Yeah.
And he lets you know, and we were just throwing stuff at him.
Yeah.
Why you think? And he go back and forth, and
Did he talk about LeBron coming to the Lakers next year? That's what I want to know.
Is he coming?
they don't.
That's what
know.
they say.
They
2018.
they
say.
not
Yeah,
sure.
they don't know what they're
Allegedly.
gonna
I think though,
I might pay attention then.
I think if he wins in Cleveland the second ring, he might stay.
do. He might stay. He might stay.
What is there to do in Cleveland?
You born and raised, that's different. Like you
Yeah.
born
he's
and
born
raised
and
in
raised
D.C.
And I
if-
also don't live there.
Virginia.
No, but
Yeah.
if someone said we could do a show and you can do it in D.C., would you do it?
Yeah.
Would you go
I
back
would
home?
film it there and still fly back home.
This ain't your home, boy.
My mother's from here. I've been back and forth from here since I came out the puss.
Okay, all right.
Very specifically Pasadena.
You ain't had none since. Look here.
Well, clearly you've had too much when I was okay.
OD on pussy.
OD on pussy.
OD on pussy.
So that was definitely fun doing that. It was super, super fun doing that. Oh, they got a clip? You got the clip?
Yeah, so we're gonna run the clip. I would love
got
to
it?
see it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
I actually haven't really seen it. So.
It was hilarious.
I want to
like
see it.
Cleveland A.
Right-
Smith
right here.
is hilarious.
Or I think it might be.
Oh,
A
you can
scene.
watch it. You can watch it.
You gonna put it up there?
Yeah, go. Go ahead, Nick. Wow. You clear it out.
Came out and went
I
back.
heard it.
All right, and
Go.
scene.
I'm gonna watch it here.
Look at my eyebrows.
His eyebrows.
No. They fixed it.
Why you ain't got no pants on?
That hairline.
We don't hear it.
And then don't worry about it. So here it is. Let me explain.
Okay.
So this is
You got to get up on the mic though.
this is that part here.
It's not here.
You hear me? Look, this is that part right here.
I bet you he was like, man, my hairline ain't nowhere near that far back.
Is it supposed to come up?
Turn it up.
I was born first, not you. The unmitigated gonad for him to think that he was born first.
They cut my eyebrows and use them for hair weaves. That's how great the grain of hair is.
They can't see the clip. We can see it. But it's not on the screen.
I would have more hair. You took half of my hair.
It was on the screen behind us. It was on the screen behind us.
You should understand.
Well, it should be on the screen.
And I'm not afraid of you. You need to be afraid of me because you don't know what I
They hear it. We can't see it. I can't see it.
Stephen, that's where your malnutrition is.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
You got to understand this. Of course, because two ballers are going to ball at all times. Arnold Schwarzenegger saw me and was like, yo, I need those.
That's where you see me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger saw me and said, he needs those.
What's with this eyebrow?
First of all, you was wrong about Tim. I was not wrong about Tim Tebow.
I was not wrong.
I'm not afraid
I
of
see.
you. I'm not afraid of you. I was wrong. And Aaron Rodgers, he's not all that. Watch me kneel. I will kneel. He's not a bad man. He's not a bad man. I'm not afraid. He's a sellout. You see that? He's not afraid. You don't see, I'll kneel. Are you kidding? I'm glad he's hurt. Oh shit, he just in front of everybody for my cause. I'm glad he's hurt. Oh, no. I can't take it no more. Will you do the same?
On our page now.
Stephen A. Smith?
All right, that's dope as hell. Thank you, Nikki.
And then, like, you guys still go to our
Oh
page.
my God, he grabbed him.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, that's what it is.
Right now, it's ridiculous.
Ooh.
So go to our page on our YouTube page.
It's on there.
It's on there now.
It's on our YouTube page
Thanks,
now,
Fox.
and yeah. So yeah, thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, that's what we do. Anyway, so I am somebody, and
Yeah, why does Jamie not have
recognize-
on any pants? I didn't get that part.
Well,
He didn't have any
Okay.
pants.
that was a running thing back in the day that sportscasters or people who do news
Don't have-
have no pants from the pants now.
Oh, okay.
Or they got on gym shorts or sweats or some shit.
Because they only
I hear
film you
the,
from, like the waist up. Like when
Right.
we did our commentary on Love and Hip Hop, I had my suit jacket and my shirt, but I would always have like sweatpants or
Oh, I
some
know.
shorts at the bottom.
Oh, that's where I remember you from. You were on what show?
Hilarious.
Porn star.
Okay.
Porn star.
I did porn.
You did porn for real?
I did porn.
Oh,
He was a fluffer. Anyway,
I was the catcher.
Calling all the signs and shit. All right.
Blue Down said.
I always wondered the person who has to actually videotape that and they have to get up in there and get those angles. Do they ever get stuff on them?
I'm sure they probably do.
It's an awkward job to have.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sure they probably do.
I'm the money shot guy. Like, how
So
do you
how?
write that on a
Let's do this,
resume?
Ray. How have you been, man?
I've been great. Unfortunately, I was home for 2 weeks. I took a week just to relax, and then I went to my college homecoming. And those of you who ever been to a HBCU, you know what homecoming is. So
Oh yeah.
this,
Were you like on the float?
I was grand marshal for homecoming.
Oh, so you was like on a dick float. You was like the little. You were the pubic hair on the dick float.
I'm sorry, not at a historically black college.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
Look. Only in Morehouse.
You always. You better be quiet because Morehouse can fund this whole show. You better be cute.
How can I do?
You might get somebody watching, but no, I'm good. I saw the show.
What school?
Through it.
What school?
Virginia State University.
Okay. And so you go back, homecoming.
That's what black college.
Football game or
Football.
Did you guys win?
Yeah, we won. We're undefeated right now in our division.
Shut up.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
we're good. No, but I'm good. I got back Monday. I saw a little bit of the show.
Now, did you go on the field and just kick it?
You don't go on the field and kick it. I'm not a football player.
No. When you do the homecoming, you could.
Dignitaries sit in press boxes.
What is it? Dignitary?
Dignitaries sit in press boxes.
Jay, me and you, where we at? Nigga, I'm on the football field.
I'm on the field. I'm
With-
talking to
With
some
all
of
the rest of the players
You
watching the
should.
game.
I might be calling plays.
You should.
I am not in no box going, all right.
All
I
right.
had my cocktail.
I'm a dignitary.
I had my nephew with me, and we was chilling.
Oh, you got to go on the field.
No, I don't need to.
I can't wait for that.
He said he was a dictionary or something.
Dignitary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you was a Pictionary.
Dignitary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You was a
You know what
dignitary.
dignitary means?
You
know
had a
what
dick and a
dignitary
Terry.
means?
What the fuck? A dick named Terry?
You said you're vegetarian.
Who?
A dick named Terry?
A dick named Terry.
Dick named Terry.
I've never dated a Terry.
You dated a dick, though.
Or
You know.
Richard.
A Richard.
All right.
No,
No
I had
Richards?
Richard.
No, Richard.
No Richards.
Are
No
you
white- no white
dating
names.
now? Are you dating now?
I'm famously single. I'm
Literally.
single.
Yeah.
I'm single again. Options are available.
Yeah, definitely call in, guys.
Look at me.
747.
I don't want nobody that's watching the rollout show.
Call in,
Yeah, I want
guys.
nobody going,
747.
how y'all doing? Can I speak to Ray, please? Hey, Ray.
No, I'm busy. I'm booked and busy.
Yeah,
I'm busy
and you
in
know
real
what?
life.
We're an equal opportunity radio show.
Yes.
Fellas, call in.
Call
747-888-3082. You know, it'll sound better if you do it, Pam.
Put
Go
your
ahead,
bid
say
in.
it.
No.
He don't want to do it.
Put your bid in,
I don't care about
fellas.
him. He ain't nobody. Go ahead.
All right, call in. If you want to date Mr. Ray, or possibly we have to screen you. We
Yes.
have to vet you.
We got to bet you,
The
though.
number 747-888-3082.
This is live tender.
I have a question. Like, Tinder, you stupid. I have a question. So, we all been getting these weird calls, and everybody in the chat room says it's you, Jay. Is that you calling in? I'm like, is it
What,
Jay?
calling?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Somebody's calling in like every once in a while, and then like has his voice, and then he talks.
I think the country dude
Who
is
is
real.
that?
Is a white
No,
guy.
I know the country dude.
He's real.
Vern is real.
He's
But
real.
there's another dude who called in a couple of times, and everybody in the chat room said, that's Jay, that's Jay.
swear to
They didn't
God.
one yesterday, they said, that's
No,
Jay.
Jake-
I know who's messaging all of us. DJ Ron C's ex-girlfriend keep messaging me in my inbox. I don't know who she is.
I need a button.
Damn.
We need a button.
I don't know who she is. This crazy woman
You getting residual crazy. That's what you getting.
writing essays. I'm at home in Virginia in bed. My nephew.
Pam, you kick me, kick him.
I told you, that's the boy, he don't care.
All I said was somebody was messaging me.
Yeah.
She comes in the chat room too. I seen her.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh well, it happens.
it wasn't me though.
Is she
So
messaging
you promise it's not you calling?
promise.
Like I said, again,
I
if you
got-
want to
I'm
date Ray and shut him up, 747-888-3082.
Tell your ex-girlfriend stop DMing me. I don't relate
have a call.
messages.
We got a phone.
we
call.
Is it her? Is it her?
Oh, shit. Trying to be your
Oh
BFF.
my God, Ray, you are the worst, man.
I
I
know,
don't
right?
know who she is. I just got a whole DM. I'm not gonna say what was in the DM.
All right, here we go.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's happening, man? It's Walker Joe, man.
Hey, Walker Joe, what it do,
Right?
man?
What's
Okay.
happening?
What's up, Walker Joe?
Hey, Miss T. Ray, man, what's going on, bro?
What's up?
You want to
Man, I'm glad to see you all right, bro.
I'm good.
I tuned into one of them shows, man, and I saw a little buddy on there, and I thought he was like a young thug type of nigga till I heard him talking.
He looks
And I
like
was
Wanda.
oh, he one of them niggas that take like 45 minutes to eat a pickle and shit.
Is that a fact?
Ray.
He looks like
But Mr. Ray,
Wanda.
man, hey, bro.
Oh, shit.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, hey, look, man, I just want to let you know, man, I ride with you, my nigga, because on that show, you like one of the few people that got some sense, man. And if I was out there in L.A., I couldn't swing on a nigga because they'd charge me with a hate crime but I would pay for some bitches to fuck that nigga to death. You know what I mean?
Damn, boy.
I love you for that.
you from, Memphis?
I love you, Willie. I love
I
you for that.
appreciate you, Willie. I, really
I just got
appreciate
dizzy
you.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Mr. Ray, man, I'm out, man.
I appreciate
That's
you.
what's up with that.
See,
call.
Ray, people love you.
Yeah, they do.
I know, no, I do appreciate everybody that's been commenting. It's just that I have to explain to people. Sorry for my voice sounding bad.
No, you ain't.
We get fined for fighting on the show. So like,
Y'all get fined?
You get
You
fined.
broke.
Damn.
And, me missing one Love and Hip Hop check won't hurt my bank, but for some other people missing the check, they ain't paying rent, and that's why they got notices on their door now. So
Bam,
again,
in your face.
we have a real business that we run, social status. I have some endorsements that are coming out in 2018. I have some other projects that are coming out. So fighting on TV is not going to get me more endorsements or business. Me being who I am, trying to be somewhat respectable and classy has gotten me where I've gotten.
Well, Ray.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I don't regret not fighting him back.
I think it put
But
a certain
do
stigmatism on
What
you.
I do regret is sitting down and allowing him to attack me. I don't promote bitch assness, and I feel like he was a bitch ass for trying to attack me while I was sitting down, pretending to give me a hug. That nigga knew I didn't want to hug him.
Yeah, because you look like you didn't
I
want
didn't
to.
want
do
to.
it.
And I said I didn't.
Just because you are my friend and out of respect to you, I couldn't watch. And I was told Pam the other day when I was on the radio.
He did not hit me in my face.
Well, I'm just saying, I
FYI.
couldn't even watch past because I hate seeing black folks like that.
Yeah.
Just all around. I can understand you may not like somebody. How the whole room don't like the whole room. And it was too much for me. And then she told me what happened. I didn't want to see that because then I'd have been,
I was hot.
I'd
It's disgrace.
had to chase him down, and it would have been a problem. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
You good.
great. Everything's good.
You just single.
I press charges.
You single and mingling.
NYPD's gonna handle it.
Are you mingling?
I'm mingling.
All right, fellas, if you out there and you got the gonads to call in, call in. We just want to ask you a few questions. Make sure that you are the right person for Mr. Ray, right?
That's right.
Cool. You want tall,
I
short,
don't want to date
thin,
nobody
dark
too
skin?
close to the
Shut up,
holidays.
boy.
Come on, man.
You
Oh,
shut up.
I'm trying to get you some toys.
I don't need you to give me shit.
Oh,
okay.
What you not gonna do?
What I am gonna do.
You sitting down. I'm finna come over and act like I'm gonna hug you.
And you'll get the real Ray. You'll get the real Ray. I ain't on contract no more. I got my last 3 checks.
Now, I heard about the shit. What's the restaurant in Long Beach?
Ooh.
oh, okay.
Tell it.
Please
So
tell us.
Tell it.
Roscoe's, who I go to all the time, the
Roscoe's
Roscoe's in Long Beach.
The
Now, I'm not saying
famous
all
Roscoe's chicken and wine.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
the-
not the well.
Well, no, the
Is that
famous
the
one
original
is
one?
Gower, I would say. No,
that the original?
That's Gower. Gower's
No.
the original.
Okay.
No,
Long Beach is not the first one.
Pico.
No, it was Gower, then Pico,
No,
then all the
Pam.
others.
It was Pico first, then Gower.
All right, Google that, y'all. Let
Whatever.
me know.
All right, go ahead.
Roscoe's.
Go with the story. Go with the
Yeah,
story.
Roscoe's.
So Roscoe's
Okay.
in Long Beach.
That's
got-
the only one.
I've been there.
That's the one they shot it out. I don't know about all the rest of them. And
The one in Long Beach.
I've been there, many, and it has that club next to it.
Well,
It-
they have
Blue Bird or something like that.
Well, they have the club. It's joined with it.
Yeah,
so,
joined
so,
with
Chicken and booty.
so you can listen to jazz, and they've done comedy. I've done the show there, done comedy there, and it was really well. So tell them what happened, Pam.
Basically, they got in trouble for buying Popeye's chicken and selling it as if it's Roscoe's chicken.
So you telling me they
Who does that?
they reposted somebody else's chicken?
Pretty much.
Oh, shit.
They did.
Popeye's chicken tastes a lot better than Roscoe's to me.
It does. It really
I've
does.
had a
It
Popeye's
does.
chicken.
We don't know.
We won't know now.
Shit all mixed in. Nah, shit, huh?
I do like Roscoe's eggs, how they do the cheese and the onions and the eggs.
But let me tell you something. That's weird because every Roscoe's cheese eggs is different. The best one to me is Pico.
Yes.
I've been to Gower. I've been to Maine. I've been to Long Beach. I've been to Pasadena. I've been to all of them, right? And every time I get the cheese eggs, I'm like, this ain't the Gower.
Now, how do you like your eggs? How do you like
my
them?
cheese
What
eggs?
kind of-
I don't know because I asked. I know Keno. Remember Keno? Keno
Yeah.
is the manager of I think Pico and the one on Manchester. But I've talked to him like, yo, what's in the cheese eggs? He said he can't tell us. It's a secret recipe. But all of them don't have the same
It's
eggs,
a
and
laxative.
apparently they don't have the same chicken.
It's a laxative. It make
A
you have to
laxative
shit.
is stupid.
Laxative.
How do you like your eggs?
Scrambled hard with cheese.
I like scrambled soft.
Yeah, I'm scrambled easy. I always say scrambled easy with cheese and onions and tomatoes.
Let me ask you this.
I like onions in it too.
Who was it that was getting the chicken? I don't want to call out a specific
Well,
race.
That's what
you
I'm
know they
saying.
probably sent somebody go get a
Did
about.
they run out of chicken and then
No,
go buy it? Or was
I
it
don't think
just-
so. Not
That's
if you
a waste of money.
Think about this, Mister. If you
Yeah,
get
it is.
caught, that
Yeah.
means you've been doing it for a minute.
Oh.
It could
Exactly.
be a waste of
I mean,
money.
you've been doing it for a minute.
For a while.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody at Popeye like, nigga, I'm telling.
or yeah, some disgruntled employee.
But Peep, you can get a 20 piece from Popeyes for probably the same amount it costs for like 2 meals at Roscoe's.
So you get so if
Yeah.
I'm sending you over to
So they're
Popeyes,
making money.
So they might be
Yeah.
making some money off of
Yeah.
it.
so if I send you over there, I at least need to get me 3 20 pieces.
something like
where we
that.
talking about at?
So if I'm at Roscoe's and
Yeah.
I'm sending you to go get the chicken for us,
Oh, absolutely.
go
what do you
get
get,
me
a breast
3
and a-
20 pieces.
Okay.
If not more, because
'Cause
it's a
most-
restaurant, so you getting a plethora. You getting a trough.
Oh, so they probably ordered the party pack.
Party back, because
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
most Roscoe plates come with either 3 wings or like a big piece of chicken.
Yeah.
So not like everybody's getting chicken all the time.
You know, somebody
Yeah.
went, damn, this
Yeah.
tastes like
Crazy.
Popeye
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
That's kind of smart.
But every 3 pieces is what for a meal? $12?
$12, $13.
So yeah, they
but
making money.
tax.
Yeah.
Now, how'd the
Definitely
story
making
come
money.
about?
I just saw it on the news, but
Wow.
and then Dominic was talking about it this morning,
Yeah.
right, Dom? Yeah.
Can you tell me the difference, Don, between the Roscoe's chicken and Popeye's chicken?
Yeah. How much the
I agree.
Oh, you mean the
I
type
like
of chicken?
Roscoe's better. I'm just not a
Hold
Popeye's
up.
person.
Hold.
What, Roscoe's got less
My
grease or
son
something?
do this shit all the time.
Well,
He
y'all know
always
I
try to
like
stay shit and lock in. It's the
It's the
level,
level
of
of grease.
The level of grease.
I seen it on YouTube.
I do like Church's chicken, though. I like Church's.
He love churches. He always talking about churches.
I go to the
Is
Church's
Church's
chicken
out
on
here?
Crenshaw.
Is one out here?
It's
Oh,
one in
there's
the
a couple.
valley.
We got one in
I
the
didn't know
valley.
that.
And it's one on Crenshaw.
Oh, I
I
had
want to
no
say
idea.
Van
He
Nuys.
said, it's the level of Here's the shit. He my son.
And
I thought he mentioned this world, but every time we talk, I go, who is this man?
So why is he so
Because we
intelligent?
were at the hospital with Donald, and so we all, just talking and get to the birthday shit. Dad, the birthdays is the white man. The whole time I'm sitting there going,
It's really
who
good.
house did you grow up in, nigga? We gave you a birthday. You know the shit I could have saved if I had to buy you and your brother shit on your birthday, and now you gonna wait till you get older enough where I can't buy shit no more, and the little kid's taking L's. Big bro, my birthday today. Look here, your brother don't believe in birthday. She's a white man. And then Madison came in going, Daddy, the white man said that his birthday ain't real. I'm like, who the fuck
Told you that. My brother.
taking
See,
them
there is no
kids?
such thing as a gift. Your gift is your life. Go ahead and preach.
No, stop. I'm like, where was this shit at when you was 7 and crying because you wanted some Jordan?
You see, Dad, I
He
was
was-
in the wrong.
Yeah.
He's evolved as a man,
That's
sweetie.
not the point. Why couldn't he evolve as a little boy? Would have saved me a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Don't wait till now the kids and then my granddaughter. They didn't tainted her. She's 5 years old.
Granddaughter too?
That's helping
I
you
said-
out at Christmas.
Donald-
I said,
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you
Yeah,
want?
really.
I
That's
said,
helping you guys out at Christmas.
I said,
Yes.
Deanna, what do you want for Christmas? She said, Papa, I don't do Christmas. I said, bitch, you know what shit we done bought you already? It's already in the closet.
Shit, I'd be like, yeah, get them receipts.
and
Yeah,
And
get
he
them
like-
receipts.
Look,
He
and
like-
that was on sale, and you can't return that shit. So you get
No, I bought it early.
This was a red tag. Shit.
So he go, well, Dad, why do you have to wait till Christmas? Just give it to anytime. Motherfucker, it's a seasonal shit. It has the bow on it. It says Merry Christmas.
But speaking of holiday and Christmas, Pam and I, social status is doing this Christmas party with Too Short.
We're going to try.
When?
Yeah, he
Too
said
Short.
want to.
Too Short's Too Naughty
Please
Holiday
say-
Jam.
Please tell me at his studio.
It's going to be in
Yes.
his place.
Wow, okay.
We're going to do it.
Do y'all need a
That's
host?
dope.
You're
You're
Yeah, I
going to
got you as a host.
automatically going to host
I
this,
put you
Speedy.
down as the as when I sent him the
Look,
list.
Speedy's free. We
Y'all need somebody. Y'all need somebody
we
to
just
come.
give him
And,
some snacks.
y'all need somebody to just come and be there.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
No,
Stare-
all,
look, stare-
all the Roll
no.
Out family's invited.
Need somebody to stare at the curtains?
you need somebody to just stare at the curtain. I do
I'm
that
Jay
really well.
Alexander, y'all.
Jay Alexander. Yes.
Yeah, but come on, man. And I don't like to get
What do you
into-
do, Kwanzaa? Would you guys do Kwanzaa if you don't do Christmas?
Yeah, do you do Kwanzaa?
Nick?
You do
Nick,
Kwanzaa,
Dominic?
Dominic? There you go.
Do I do Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa
Yeah.
to the Christmas?
No.
No, there's nothing at all. So all other little kids get to open up gifts and they just watch.
I mean, but is it right to kind of not? I ain't gonna say force it on the kids, but get the kids to. Me and my wife was just talking about this yesterday. Get the kids to believe in what you believe in. Like, is that right?
See, my thing is,
interesting.
I don't know if it's right. I feel like this. They're kids. And,
Yeah.
and I know my son means is good intention.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
he about to talk.
you have to let the kids, when they get to a point to want to decide, okay, I want to see what this is about.
Yeah.
But don't 7 years old and everybody got a bike and I don't have one because you said Christmas ain't real.
Right.
I get Christmas ain't real. Okay, I get that. I don't like Christmas in a sense because I think it's the wrong version of what's going on.
Well, let me just say this to clear it up. So it's not that I don't like Christmas.
No, you don't like it.
It's in the Bible that says that we're not supposed to celebrate
See,
Christmas.
now, here we go. We're on a slippery slope
We
now.
can dive into that later, but that's
No,
why
man.
What
Again,
kind of Bible did you give him as a kid?
didn't give him that one.
I'll show you
What the hell didn't give him that one?
Speaking of, he got a Bible speeding the road in.
This nigga got a paper. He got a paperback. Here you go, Daddy.
Why does Genesis spell like Sega Genesis?
It's the one you get from the hotel.
You stupid, Jay.
Look, the Book of Capricorn. What the fuck? Why do you got the Book of Capricorn?
What is this?
So, but again, they grown now.
Right.
And something
You can't do
about
nothing
when
about
the
it.
kids get grown, where you release and you just go, hey, well, shit, he ain't in jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find the positives in all this shit.
Right.
Well, he ain't in jail.
Yeah.
And he here. He look at life different. It's all good. He don't have no kids.
Right.
He probably don't want none.
Do you want kids,
Hell
Dominic?
no, he don't want no kids.
Absolutely.
You do?
I just want to get married first.
Oh, okay. I love
just don't
you.
wanna be a baby
Hold
daddy.
up, Pimpin'. What you?
What's wrong with that?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Who are you?
I seen how it worked out.
You
know
want
what
him
I'm
to
saying?
learn? Oh.
I'm trying to get the
I
opposite.
got an example.
At least he's
Yeah,
smart
look
enough
here.
to learn.
Look here. I'm gonna go. You blame your mama. That shit.
He said, I'm going to save all these nuts.
We have another
Yours
call.
away. Gotta save some of those.
We have another call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, you guys. This is Time.
Hey,
Hey,
Tom.
Time Teasy.
Who do you want to get rid
Hi, Mr.
of?
Ray. I'm glad you're doing okay.
I'm doing
I
great,
don't watch
baby.
the show. I'm sorry, but I just heard. But you look good.
Thank you. I look good every scene. I just try to, I'm here to get a check. And promote social status.
Right.
Who do we need to get rid of?
No, my day is good. Everyone's good.
Today.
Damn, your hair is cute, too.
Oh, thank you.
I told her this morning, I said, girl, who you all dressed up for today?
Nobody. I ain't gonna lie.
I just want to say thank you for my gift bag. I got it yesterday.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yay, I'm glad you got it.
And we can all use something out of that bag. So thank you very much.
Oh, you know what
And
that one
Pam,
thing was? I thought it
I-
was. Well, let me just tell you this. There was one thing in there that we figured. I said, "What is this? That thing that plugs? It looks like a USB and it has the light on the end. You know, it's
Oh,
the
yeah,
computer
uh-huh.
light. I didn't even know that.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
A computer light. That white thing. It looks like a thermometer, but it's a computer light.
Tom Teasy, I'm going
I
to
can
personally
use
give you
that.
this
I
cookie.
was like, what is it? This is supposed to tell me how much battery is left. I don't know.
I don't know what it actually lights up and says, but I know it's a battery.
Yeah,
light, for
it's a
sure.
battery.
Oh, okay.
Tom
I mean,
Teasy,
a
you
light
also
ray,
want a
know.
cookie.
But one more thing.
Yes.
Tariq sent you a snap saying thank you for the spinner, so make sure you check it out, Pam.
Oh well, okay.
Shout out to
I have
Tariq.
to have Ray show me how to use it.
For those who
sure.
don't know, Tariq is their little son, and
He's hilarious. I met him.
he has an
so
auto
cute.
body shop that he's gonna be having a little later on in life.
We hope.
Welcome to Tariq's Auto Body Shop. I'm Tariq.
We
I'm
partied
Tariq.
with Tom Teasy at her house. Let me tell you something. If Tom Teasy and her husband ever volunteer to make you a drink, you just have a designated driver.
Wow.
Because
Put
it's
that
far
much
as
in it?
hell. Number
It's
one.
far.
Like I asked for rum and cocaine, not coke.
Now, what do we have here, Pam? What's going
And
on?
speaking
here?
of lottery, we have this is the stuff that we're doing
oh,
our
my
lottery
boy
for
just
the-
sent me this. We can get it for one?
Oh, this is okay. Let me tell you
No,
about
just
this.
get in the package.
Okay, here's the thing. I was going to send Tantizi and her package some alcohol, but I could not. I went to the post office
You
and they
would
said
go to jail.
you can't do it. You will go to jail. Da 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 da. So what we're going to do for anybody in LA, if you want the vodka, we can do that. You can like pick it up or whatever.
You can't mail
But
liquor?
You can't mail liquor. It's
Why?
like they said it has to be from a distributor.
Legally. Yep.
Legally.
Oh.
Because
That's something
because
You can mail it.
when
So,
you
so when I mailed that weed, that wasn't right.
They be here in the morning.
I put double posters on it.
But okay, so I'm gonna hold one for you, Tom. But okay, and then so all this other stuff is okay. The blue shirt is
Oh yes.
that's from
The crib.
George Lopez's
We went
weed
to the
in my
house
pool.
party.
Yeah, his house party.
And you
It
can't
was-
buy
it's
this.
exclusive. You can't buy that. And I
Cannot
know
buy this.
actually a couple people hit me up on my Facebook inbox like, oh, can you get me that shirt? No, I can't. You
glad
can
I
buy
got
the shirt
mine.
That's
now. But and then I can't see everything else.
We
but
have a celebrity shopping cookie.
Yeah, for what? But this red cup is really cute. I love this red cup. And then we have a fan that you put on the bottom of your cell phone.
Now, where's that one from?
This is not Ray J's.
That's compliments of Ray J.
No, this isn't Ray J's. Ray J's is the black one. I don't know where that one came from.
This
I think it was in the gift bag.
Promotions.
Yeah. So that's a fan for
a
the
book.
bottom of your cell phone and a
Is that a journal?
A journal. And I can't see anything. Anything else I'm missing, Carly? I can't see on the.
Oh, we got a CD for one of our hosts on the show.
What's
little
this?
bottle
A
opener.
bottle opener.
And a coaster.
That's really big.
Yeah.
Is that a coaster? Yeah.
It's a coaster / bottle
sweet.
opener.
Yeah.
And then
best
we got
promotions.
what's his name?
That's
Some
pretty sweet.
B's CD we threw in there.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of little stuff, and we're
use
gonna
this
do a couple
coaster.
days a week.
Yeah, that's
so
sweet.
go to our lottery, go to our YouTube page, and donate. And whoever donates the most will get the package.
Donation.
And let me just tell
If
you
you
something.
live in
It's a
LA, you
minimum.
come get this.
Yeah. And I have one on hold for Ton, and then whoever else is in LA, you swing by the studio, and I'll we'll get you one
Donations.
after donation. And you guys, it has to be more $20 because it costs me more to send that shit. I'm just letting you know. Somebody tried to do $5 the other day. I was like,
$5 bid. I was like, you don't get that.
I can't even pay for that.
Yeah.
So it's got to be. Come on,
But
y'all.
I got you, T. Cherie. I know you did yours for today already. T. Cherie did some money today, $25.
Oh, thank you, baby girl.
And so, but I mean, I just can't send the alcohol, but I could send you everything else if anybody doesn't outbid you. So,
Maybe we can do a lotto. Somebody can hang out with me for happy hour.
You want to hang out with Mr. Ray? He
That's
ain't
a great idea. We're gonna do that next week.
Trust me, you would want to hang out with me for happy hour.
That first party we went to, and I saw somebody at the bar with a whole lot of girls around. I'm like, who is this bar?
You
I
mean
was like,
at George's house?
No, at the little club off in Hollywood or Beverly Hills. The rap party for.
I wasn't
Jamie
there.
Foxx.
Y'all went.
And I look over there and I said, who's that over there? They said, that's Mr. Ray. And he had a whole bunch, and they was at the bar.
Ray come with the bitches. He come with the bitches for real.
bitches.
Yeah, he do.
We drink.
He not gonna do nothing with him, but he come with him.
Whole new meaning.
So
I got the
you
hoes.
want to be Ray's friend in it. You want to at least be Ray adjacent's friends, because if he gonna let them go.
See, I'm gonna be Ray's friend.
Right.
And then when he released them back to the world, you go on and gather one in. Come on, baby.
I told Pam that I said it was a bunch of old men with jogging suits on trying to talk to the girls.
He pulled him up.
You
Come
did
on,
say
bitch.
that.
Come on. Let's walk away.
You know what velour is? Velour. I said velour.
Bitch, these is patent leather Nikes.
I think that's when I met Carmia that night.
Carmia, yeah.
Carmia. She, tell you something about Carmia.
When she dressed up,
she dressed up, she
cold piece.
is awesome.
She cold.
Yeah.
Jet Beauty of the Week awesome.
Dude, she walking around and like I said, all them old niggas like, oh, look, young, hey, little tall thing of drinking water. I said, hey, bro, what are you doing? Hey, who is that right there, baby? I said, no, she way too young, man. She's 19.
Shit. Well, I can be an uncle, though. I mean, she don't need
I'll
much
be her
money.
zaddy. What they call it, zaddy? I think that's her.
Zaddy.
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 What is a zaddy?
Zaddy is like daddy, but it's Z, so it's like.
What does Z stand for?
Yeah.
Okay, so if a girl calls you Zaddy with a Z, that means you have good dick.
Really?
But what's the Z stand for? Did it say for
Zaddy, like
He
Zaddy.
just told you, good dick, bitch.
Okay, all right. I'm
So
sorry.
like you call Sean daddy, but if you were like if y'all were
Younger.
younger,
She
y'all
would.
might say
No.
Zaddy.
You mean
I
if
would
he
call
was
him Zaddy
older
now.
and she was younger?
No.
He was
Oh,
older.
that's what I thought.
Oh,
Because the picture I saw was an older guy with the, he had the beard, but he was older, and the girls called him Zaddy. That's what I thought.
Because he's probably giving them dick.
I don't know about that part, Pimpin'.
I didn't know that.
So you want to be a Zaddy, is what you're saying?
For young people, I guess.
Oh, okay. So I can't. I'm too old to call
But
Sean Zaddy.
But you can call Sean Zaddy if you want. I mean, it's like a
So-
sexual
So
thing.
what's the in between? Like, you all right?
Friend zone.
Hattie. You are Hattie.
If you just
Hey, Hattie.
What
I
if
want
I
to be a Zaddy.
I ain't all the way amazing? You know,
What if I'm cool as fuck?
I'm just cool as hell. I got good conversation afterwards.
And the dick is all right.
Yeah, I think
That's all right.
You know.
That's really funny.
Hey, Zaddy. Yeah, I think it was on Instagram. I saw that. And
Okay.
that was like
What?
Zaddy.
the word
So
Zaddy.
Zaddy, yeah, it's like a young kid. You know, kids make up letters for shit all the time. Now they
Yeah.
just stuck on.
Shit is being created too fast now. Like,
And
especially
it
with
goes
the
too
slang.
fast. I said something earlier today. I don't know what I said, and the speaker said, "Oh my God, you showing your age."
Oh,
What
yeah.
was
What
it?
did I don't know what I,
I
said.
think you went cool as heck or something.
You say,
Goofy
I'm
shit
hip.
Yeah, I think.
I'm hip.
That's funky.
That's funky.
Man, that's groovy right there. That's real groovy right there.
What'd you say, Jack?
Jive turkey sucker.
Yeah, turkey.
Speaking of jive turkey
Yeah.
sucker,
My
we
grandma-
are. It's Throwback Thursday.
Yes, it is.
Throwback Thursday. I don't know if y'all ever heard this word.
Uh-huh.
When my grandma wants you to move, shout out to my Mimi in Pasadena.
Love her.
She be like, baby, can you de-ass this chair?
De-ass.
De-ass
Get up.
this chair.
I need-
Like, get
I'm
up.
gonna
I
write
love
that
that.
down.
Put that on the front of a bunch of stuff.
Well, that
though.
won't work now. Can we say that? I like it.
She said it at Shazam with Speedy invited to Shazam. The girl that was with us, we had to move. We kept moving out
Oh,
the
yeah.
seat. She's like, sweetheart, I need you to de-ass this chair. I'm not moving again.
I'm gonna say that to my wife.
I love your grandma.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that
She
to my
likes
wife.
me.
Mimi is fun.
She
Yeah,
likes
she's
me as
cool.
well. So
She does.
it's Throwback Thursday, which is we found out one of our popular shows throughout the week. All the other ones are really, really good, but the Thursday, because everybody really, really gets involved, and it helps you it takes you back. So it's we're doing 1988.
1988.
I was 4.
I
right.
was 6. I was 6.
Y'all can leave. Look here.
I'm gonna say it was in my team.
Out of here. I was in my teens.
Like I was driving.
Speedy and Pam could be our parents.
For real, like
Pretty
on some real-
much.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean,
He's old, how old is he?
32.
He's right there.
He's a year younger than me.
How old are you, Nick?
32.
I'm 33. You could be my dad.
Shut up.
You could be my
Zaddy.
dad. You could be his zaddy.
I ain't like the way that sounds.
It's so funny. 'Cause
No, it's not, Pam.
that's why we keep young people around us because I like Carly, Sky,
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
We'd be like, "Excuse me, what are we supposed to do for the young people?"
You heard
no,
they
We'll
trying to
ask
steal
like
your
the
youngest.
advice.
You
We
heard
don't
it.
know.
But I hate Ray because
Trying to
Ray
steal your youngest.
keeps letting you know you old. Y'all just too old. I don't give a fuck what we play. Why y'all play our old shit?
That's true.
That's a commercial, Ray. I don't give a fuck. It's old.
It's old.
I'm
playing those
paranoid in my own car, playing my own music. He'd be like,
but
I'll be
Pam
like, he don't know
plays some good stuff though, like stuff that I actually end up downloading and playing later.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right, good.
See, I found out what songs I like now. Pam knows the original version of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause everything
Damn.
is sampled now.
Nigga, did you
Yeah.
say she knows the original?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Well, shit, we like a lot of the same kind of music, like R&B stuff. So
Yeah.
it works
Right.
out.
Now, why do you call you guys house? What is it called?
Pussy Palace.
Pussy Palace.
P Palace.
But you,
Pussy Palace.
Wow.
but you
Pussy.
got one.
Yeah.
You don't know what I
You don't
have.
like them.
There
Oh,
you
okay.
Like I like to look at them. I just don't want to look.
I've seen plenty of coochie in my
You
life.
the judge and pussy.
Trust me.
And you the winner. You right here. You the winner.
So what do you do when he invites somebody over? Y'all just, hey,
He
this is
doesn't really-
Tyrell.
We have I don't
Boy, let me finish.
Actually, like,
Shut up.
Welcome to the
Do,
palace.
do
Pull
you
out your
do you
pussy.
go? He's cute.
She does.
well, there's one I didn't like, and he knew it. But
Yeah.
no, and he rarely does. One thing about Ray, he's very, very private. And if he does, I'm probably gone for the weekend.
You trying to
or-
say he lonely? Just
No.
say it.
No, I'm saying private.
I like living where I live. I like living in our house. I don't like a lot of energy where I'm at 90% of the time.
I feel
yeah,
that.
he's
and
really
I don't believe in
protective of
everybody
that.
being in the house and around like for no reason. Like
Get
I
out,
feel
get out.
that.
I can just see you going. Okay, it's time to go. Time to go.
Energy
Get
is
your
a-
clothes. Get your
energy
clothes.
is a huge
Yeah.
thing. People try to affect you with their energy all the time.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't need that negative energy in my house. Then got to put chakra.
But wait a minute. You invited the energy in. Ain't
Doesn't
like the
matter, but I don't invite everybody to my house. There's plenty of friends I had that Pam knows who've never been over. Not because I don't want them there. I just, when I'm at home, I like to be at home, hair
Yeah.
all over the place, and walking around in dashiki and drawers.
I'm the same way, minus the hair.
And what?
Dashiki and drawers.
I'm the
Got
same
on
way.
it- nigga, you better have on some clothes under there.
Only shit I get from here.
He looking like Jamie.
I don't want no loose willies around this motherfucker.
They wanted that on my knee.
All right, we gonna take a break. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and then we got Don B. Welch.
Shout out
next.
to Temple Hills, Maryland, Chris Winbush. That's DMV.
Oh,
That's
okay.
PG.
We got Don B. Welch coming up next, and then I guess Speedy's about to play a
Yeah.
clip during
So
the break.
it is 1988
Eight.
again.
Yes.
People, when you
So
call
get your
in
stuff ready, y'all.
and you suggesting things,
Yeah.
it should only be for the year. What?
1988.
88. Not 98, 1988 adjacent.
All right.
Just
So
1988.
don't move. We're gonna play this little clip, and
And turn it up.
we'll be
please,
right
make sure
back.
we can hear it.
Putting on right now.
Cool.
I already showed.
It's the same one.
1988. Brown. And let's be clear, he stole his style from me. But a real announcer doesn't have to wear pants. It's been a while.
Well, first of all, I was born first. I was born first, not
What
you.
makes you think the unmitigated gonads for him to think that he was born first.
They cut my eyebrows and use them for hair weaves. That's how great the grain of hair is.
Let me explain something to you.
Let me say something to you.
Had we not been twins, I would have more hair. You took half of my hair.
Little off the top, bang.
You should understand what this is really about, and I'm not afraid of you.
You need to be
That's
afraid
what
of me.
you have to
Because you don't
understand.
know what I know.
First of all, get your calves right. Stephen, that's where your malnutrition right there. You see the calves, you got to understand this. Of course, because two ballers are going to ball at all times. Arnold Schwarzenegger saw me and was like, yo, I need those. Arnold Schwarzenegger saw me and said, he needs those. First of all, you was wrong about Tim Tebow.
I was not wrong about
yes,
Tim
you
Tebow.
You were wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm never wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
You want me to kneel on you
Would-
right
would
now?
you rather
I'll
watch
kneel.
it?
I'm not afraid of you.
I'm not afraid of you
wrong
either.
About Isaiah Thomas.
I was not.
You was wrong. And Aaron Rodgers, he's not all that. Watch me kneel. I will kneel.
He's not a bad man. He's not a bad man.
I'm not afraid. He's a sellout. You see that? He's not afraid. You don't see, I'll kneel.
Are you kidding me?
I'm glad he's hurt. In front of everybody for my cause. I'm glad he's hurt. Oh, no, I can't take it no more. Will you do the same, Stephen A. Smith? I don't care. I'm suing Gloria Allred. Get Gloria on the phone right now. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. He attacked me. He's my brother. He should have more respect for me than that. Call Johnny Cochran.
So I'm sorry is not good enough? I can't say
it is not.
I'm supposed to be your brother. You can't forgive me and not sue me?
Look in my eye. Look what you did to me. It's unforgivable. C-Mac, roll me out of here. Bang! I love this brother.
Yeah, that's what Charlie Mack.
Say it again.
What? Two, three, turn it up. 2, 3, turn it up.
There we go.
2, 3, turn it up.
There we go.
2, 3,
There
turn
we
it
go.
up. Yeah. My name ain't Mr. Ray. I beat your ass.
That made no sense, but okay.
What's that dance? What's the, all the kids be doing?
What's that called?
Is this?
Cardi might know.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. They just be moving
My
their
daughter
arms.
Madison, I was trying. She said, "Stop, Dad." I was like,
I swear they just be moving their arms.
"She did that."
That's all they do.
Oh, Millie Wop. What is it?
Millie Rock?
Oh,
Millie
man,
Rock?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Nigga, my 8-year-old, she
Oh,
right
that's what that
here.
is?
Where did Millie
And
Rock come
then-
from?
I don't know.
Millie
I'm saying,
Rock,
like,
is
what
that a
area did it
druggie?
come from?
A druggie that was paranoid. And was
Hilarious. Millie Rock.
Trying to get some flies up off you.
You say trying to get flies
Trying
off?
to get some flies off you.
What are you doing?
Where's
Millie
all
Rock.
these flies coming from?
You stupid, right?
It is the Rollout Show right here
Yes.
at RolloutStudios.com. It's your boy in the building, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet, ESPN.
Oh, Lord. ESPN.
Yeah.
I was on there, bitch.
You can't say
Shut up.
bitch and cuss, and we got to start
I haven't got to that yet. Hold on, pre-con.
We got Jesus representatives in
Would
here.
you stop it?
Come on now.
I will button the stop showing cleavage. Look here.
Jesus representatives.
It's your boy Speedy in the building. We got
Nikki Pam.
I ain't got no voice.
you want somebody to say it for you? We'll do it for you.
Mr. Ray.
There
in
you
the
go.
building.
I say it for him. We got Mr. Ray in the building. Everybody give him a shout out real quick.
They're looking at them curtains still.
That sounded really good.
Look, I'm glad you did it. Anyway, we got
Mr. J. Alexander in the building. Everybody give me a shout out real quick.
and we got Barack Obama in the building.
And Carly on the board, FYI.
Oh shit, about to blow up. But her daddy could pay for it. Anyway, she just make a phone call. Daddy, I fucked up. I blew up the whole studio. I hit the wrong
Again,
button.
baby.
Well, go to your account. All right, in the building right now we got
Mr. Donald B. Welch, and he is a actor, writer, director, playwright, producer, and he is writing the play, or he wrote the play.
Lord, don't move my mountain.
At the,
Where you gonna see it at?
at the Wilshire Ebell Theater.
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because I got to go to church.
There it is.
How much the tickets cost?
$45. Okay, thank you.
You like,
$45.
Light green, you guys.
All right, so that's what we did
Right.
when he was here.
Yeah, I heard
So-
y'all showed out for it, but I
Oh
appreciate
man,
it.
we had a great time.
We got
so
some
you
calls
wrote
today.
this play. This you.
This is my 30th play.
Get a little,
Yes.
get a close.
This is my 30th play.
There you
yes.
go.
Okay,
Your
okay.
30th.
Look
Yeah,
here.
30.
Wow.
Don't try to upstage us right now. I just asked you, did you write?
No, but I'm telling you.
Oh, no, nigga, I wrote 900 plays.
I just want you to know that it wasn't the first one.
You can tell he
Although I was with you a couple of years ago, it wasn't the first one.
Look, you can tell he been talking still to his knees on the way in the car on the way over.
I already told her.
I'm
I
about to
said,
show out.
I said, Toya, they're gonna show out, but I'm right with them. But I was up here with you with Kelly Price and remember I came with Kelly and Jack A. They did my show.
Yes, I need Kelly's
But you
number.
got some legends. You have Dawn from a Different World and Marla Gibbs from my favorite show, 227.
Yes.
Yeah, Marla is. Did y'all see Marla when she was on Scandal? When she played the lesbian?
Wait,
What?
Yeah,
Wait, and I'm a
That one ain't
Yeah,
it.
she was on.
Marla Gibbs don't got parts to be a lesbian.
She was played She played 2 or 3 episodes last year on Scandal.
Oh,
as a lesbian.
yes.
Yeah, and this year she was on a Carmichael show. Marla works all the time.
Good for her.
So she was
The Black Film Festival.
Stay on the mic.
Yeah, Marla works all the time.
Ray Ray.
And Dawn is actually on the show right now too. Major Crimes is the name of the show.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she plays
The white
what comes
dude's wife, a woman. Yeah. So
I was kind of upset about that.
were you?
It's like Don Lewis would really, and because you see Don Lewis, it's
Right.
not the character is attracted to that character.
No,
it's
right.
just Don Lewis. Y'all picked that beautiful black sister.
Well, it was a job.
But I love the
said,
show.
Thank you.
I love the show though. I love that show.
Yeah.
I remember
I
her
watched
from Dreamgirls.
Who?
She was in Dreamgirls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dawn
one
was
of
in the
them,
movie
yeah.
Dreamgirls. She
Yes.
played Eddie Murphy's wife.
Yeah.
Murphy's
wow.
wife.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Very good. So we got to this play.
Yeah.
You did 30.
Yeah.
Make sure we knew that.
No, actually, it's number 31.
31.
That's
That's
right.
Somebody write that
Name a
down.
couple
Okay.
other ones.
Well, the Soul Cafe, which with Loretta Devine, and that was actually my TV1 movie this year.
Nice.
That was we were blessed to have it trended like number 2.
Wow.
And it was with Dawn Lewis, Christian Keys.
Oh, we like Christian Keys.
Okay.
No,
Kiki.
you like Chris.
Right.
And I know Chris Keys very
Don't
well.
move my
Cool brother.
mountain.
Cool brother.
So that was the Soul Cafe, and then the bachelorette party, the bachelor party. So between we had Lettucey and Lettucey starred in that along
nice.
with
Love that.
who else was in that? Who was it? Josh? Who else? We've had so many of them that done the shows, but the blessing is that we're able to keep doing these things and then going on tour again after the holidays, and now
Now-
moving into television and film.
Explain to people why most plays come out this time of year.
Well, I don't know that because I do them all year round.
Oh, you do?
Oh, he told
Very
you.
few.
Okay.
Booked and busy.
But I do it. I do it because first of all, I love to write, and I'm telling. When you look at something like Lord, Don't Move My Mountain, you may think to yourself, is it one of these cliches gospel stage plays? It is not. I push the envelope. I deal with topics that we don't usually talk about in the black church and in the black community.
Name one.
Mental illness.
Okay, we don't talk about that. You're
No,
right.
because
We
you go
send them to a.
you go to somebody's house and they got that person.
Up in the
They
room.
in the back room.
Yeah.
And not only that,
You'll
we're
be
so-
in the front and they go, "What's that noise? Shut up."
Yeah.
Right.
Shut up, Sandy.
Oh, they'll say,
Get him his oatmeal.
they'll say, Sandy just showing out today.
She's showing you.
Right. Instead of taking Sandy's
Yeah.
ass, wait a minute, instead of taking Sandy's ass to the doctor, Sandy just showing out today.
Or they just say she
So we
looks
deal with
special.
that. We deal with sexual assault, but I put a twist on it when the male has been sexually assaulted by the female, which people don't know.
happens.
That does happen.
Yeah.
It
In
was
the
just
story-
on Iyanla.
Well, first of all, but this was a situation where the kid was 7 or 9, and this is a true story, and the teenage female cousins who were 15 and 16 started to deal with this when he was a kid. So now, by the time he's an adult, that's a lot of times where one or two things ends up happening. They become sexual, they do the same thing, or they become very promiscuous. A lot of times dudes won't talk about it because they feel that, they're going to be laughing. How can a female sexually molest you? But when you're 7 years
happens.
old,
Yeah.
and somebody 14, 15 is introducing you to something that you have no idea what
Opening
it
your
is.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Opening
I
your
done
eyes.
unplugged myself. Wait a minute.
That was the devil.
That's
The
the
devil
devil.
is
That's the
busy.
devil. The devil to pull it out your headphones.
I want you to talk about it.
The devil is busy.
Right. So, I mean, the alcoholism, a lot of times in the black church, we'll say, just pray it away.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with prayer because that's very important to my life and to a lot of other folks. But listen, you got to go beyond that. And we deal with this story with a chick. Dawn's like a middle-aged woman who had a kid much later, but still trying to hang out in the street and deal with this situation. And the family, how we get the family unit back together.
And is there music?
Oh, yes.
Is Dawn singing?
Yes.
Wow.
She can sing.
Yes.
She's got her.
And we have American Idol Jacob Lusk, who went all the way,
I know
and
Jacob very
also
well.
a Grammy nominee Angie Fisher. What was her hit last year? IRS.
IRS. Okay, we have a call. Let's take this call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Jay.
Yes, Donald.
Don B. Welch.
Don.
Yeah. Right.
I knew it was coming. I was hoping we could hang up before you got there.
All right, thank you for the call.
Thank you for the phone call.
Wow.
So give me the process of when you say you have a thought about wanting to do a play, and then that process, and then you're actually on stage. How long a process is that?
It depends on the subject matter. Like, for example, I've only written like 8 or 9 faith-based. Sometimes I deal with some very, they're R-rated, tough subject matters of shows. But it comes from a thought. I could be sitting in here with you guys, and somebody might say something that would trigger something in me to say, that's a good storyline, and go home and start writing that. Sometimes you do get writer's block, but when you do, for me, I just put it down and come back to it later.
Okay.
But
and is it just you, or you have a partner?
No, I don't collaborate.
Oh, really?
I do my own shit.
Look. I was going to call you about that.
No, I might hire you and put you up on stage because you were supposed to come on stage before. You said, Don, put me in something, but I ain't heard from you.
Don, put me in something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You got his number?
I will. I know not to call him on the collab. Hey, I had a never mind.
Speedy.
So it's you pretty much. You come up with
I have a production team that come in, but writing, directing, and producing is myself.
So how long is it from the fact when you think about it
That's what
and
I was
you
gonna
actually
ask.
on stage?
Yeah.
How long a period?
Like that whole process.
Okay, now this particular play, I wrote it in a week because the story was in my mind.
Gotcha.
So within a month, we were on stage.
You wrote this in a week?
No, I wrote this in a week.
Yeah.
And because I knew where I wanted to go.
Okay.
But what I do is with all my, whether it's Vanessa Bell Calloway, Loretta Devine, Letta C. Essence Atkins, I write with that actor in my mind for a character.
So you know going in who you want.
Right. So I don't know whether they're going to be available, but I'll say something like, hey, Marla, there's this role of Aunt Rose I want you to take. She's the voice of reason, but still has some funny stuff because we know Marla for that. And then Marla would say, okay, yeah, I can do that. Or Loretta or Letta C. or any of those people, when I write with that. Or any actor that that maybe we don't know, because what I do is I bring together actors who are on the rise and have them work with these legends so they can have it for their resumes.
Get them chops.
Yeah, so when we got the TV One deal, when we got the TV One deal, they said to me, okay, we want this person. I said, okay, I can get that for you, but you tell me who you need for your box to sell. And then I'm going to bring other actors in. And they didn't even know who these actors were. I had to fight for them.
Yeah.
But that's what you do.
But that's one of the problems wrong with Black Hollywood.
Absolutely.
They don't open those kind of doors. You can if you really know anything about Hollywood, music, anything, like you can't have Jodeci and then you have all the other groups. Jodeci has to all the way fall out, and then somebody go, oh, look at this group. Where when there's white groups, you can have this one. You can have them all, and they just let them all get in there. Same thing with actors. When one actor is getting everything, then everybody go, well, I call so and so for this role, or I thought this guy. No, there's some dudes down the pipe. There's some guys at these acting schools,
and I understand.
Can go.
And listen, I understand that you have to have certain names to sell the box. Like,
At
for
least
example,
they think they do.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll tell
No. I can tell you like this: if you got $50,000, and you say, hey Don, I liked your last play you did. I want to invest in your next play. I said, okay, it's called The Table Show. And you say, well, who's in it? And I say, oh, LaToya Fowler. And
Speedy.
Okay, but no. What I'm trying to say is that
Pam.
What I'm saying is when I name people that you don't know, unfortunately, a lot of times we don't read. We hear on the radio a 60-second commercial.
Yes.
So if I'm at home and I'm saying $45 to go see a show called The Table Room, and it's somebody named Peter Watson, I may not want to spend $45. You're, as an investor, you're trying to get your money back. So what I did was bridge the gap. Okay. If I'm going to get a Loretta Devine or Eric Benet or somebody, then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get a Jackson Wilson to give him an opportunity. But on the radio, what's drawing you in is to see Eric Benet.
Gotcha.
Right.
But once they get there, they're going to see him shine.
And you know what? Here's a perfect example. Joshua Paul is an actor. They didn't know who the hell he was. I put him in so many plays, and I put him in the Soul Cafe TV show with a huge role. He's been able to now, on his resume, say, I work with this person, that person, this person, and he's getting recognized to get other work. That's what you do when you pass it on.
Yeah.
Quick question, real quick. Would you use an internet personality, like a social media star for your
now listen.
plays?
That's a great question.
Well, it is, and
I'm not asking for myself.
but I've had.
But here's my YouTube.
Well, here's the thing. A couple of them managers have come to me, and they have pretty big names. Now, to make the money, I could say yes. The only time I would consider doing that is if I knew that I had enough actors who could really act that we knew on the side of them. Because here's the thing.
Tell them.
Here's the thing. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to turn it down from a business standpoint.
Right.
But I'm not just going to put you in a particular position to be and call yourself an actor in a stage, something that I take serious, just because you can bring me some asses and seats.
That's true.
Right.
That's
So what you have to do is, if you're going, and I can name a few. But there's a couple on these reality shows that I know come from a theater and film background and television, so that I could hire someone like a Tammy Roman if I wanted to, only because
she's a good actress.
Oh no, she really is. She really is. Tammy's a really good. She's a really good actor, and she's way beyond before the reality stuff.
Yeah,
she was acting.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's an actor. She can act.
She got chops.
Yes,
she does. And I'm telling you, she has chops.
Here's what it is too, and with you being a director and you know, seeing the project, what they don't understand in theater, there's no cut.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's no, I fucked my line up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like we do here all the time.
There's no, hold up, I forgot the prop. There's none of that.
Yeah.
What'll take the L is everyone else on stage, and he'll take the L. So So yeah, him putting somebody on a play because they have
Followers.
1 million viewers and all that shit. That's cute, sexy.
Right.
But the art form.
But I think
That's
it's
right.
also
with
it cheapens
movies,
it. And it cheapens it because what happens is you end up getting a lot of these, what I call, one of my actresses, she says, they're microwave playwrights and directors.
Whoa. They hot right now.
Hot right now.
Yeah, microwave. They don't take, theater is serious. And the best actors, as far as I'm concerned, come from theater.
Yes.
Because
Absolutely.
you don't have a chance or time to sit there and say, can we cut, can we go back? No, shit, you got to go ahead.
Sorry, my voice is bad. No, I've done 2 acting gigs, and I don't want to be an actor. Like I got asked to be Malik's cousin on The Game. So my first scene was with Loretta Devine and Wendy Raquel, which was fabulous. It was fun. It was in Atlanta. It was all day for one scene. And then I did a film with Maurice Jamal called Friends and Lovers, and I acted with Deborah Wilson that played Whitney Houston on Mad TV. So I mean, the 2 times I've done it with people, and it's interesting because considering, what have you done?
Oh, I've toured with plays. Telling it like it is with David Eaves Howard. Damn! Don't ever come at me.
On your own?
Sorry, I did that.
On your own, or is Jamie Foxx's friend?
No, I was on my own. Oh! Now, with Jamie Foxx, I did some shit. I will get up out the seat and hug you. But
and you will be in the same position. This will be Ray Cunningham Studios. But no, it's interesting as you say that because to see Loretta and Deborah get into character, like us on the side talking and chilling and laughing, versus when they were on set was 2 different situations.
Right.
So I took it in from them like, this is not my ministry, Lord, but I'm here to do it, and I did it. But it was interesting to see them go from let's hang out here and then now I'm auntie in the scene.
Right.
One
It was
thing
weird.
One thing
Two questions, too.
I feel about that is I think it's about trust.
Yeah.
I was in a play. It wasn't that big. We only did 1 play.
What was it called?
It's
just me, mama.
At the Wilshire Ebell Theater.
Where? Wilshire Ebell Theater.
Yeah. Name of the play don't matter. But
I respect you guys. It's a lot of work.
The
It's
play
a lot
was
of work.
good. It was cool or whatever. But I think it's about trust. Like I felt like when we did that play, I probably fucked up 1 line. I messed up 1 line. And during that scene where I messed up that 1 line, the person that was next to me that had the line afterwards, they picked me up.
Right.
Because, like,
It's
we had
saving.
this trust.
But it's called
You know what I mean?
saving.
Yeah. Yeah,
I tell my actors all the time, listen, and people in live theater on Broadway can forget a line.
Yeah.
You have to have the trust in your actor opposite you to help you. So if you're saying in your line, I'm supposed to go to the store and buy a soda, and you don't say it, and I know your line is, I'm supposed to go, I would say, hey, ain't you supposed to get the soda from the store?
Yeah.
And you're like, yep, I definitely have to get that, because then it jogs, hopefully, instead of you looking your ass might just say,
You still standing there going,
hold on a minute, I don't want to go to soda.
And that was the funny thing. And I didn't realize you had to know everybody's parts.
Yes.
You should be very familiar.
I was late on one of my parts, and Loretta was like, baby, you're supposed to laugh right now.
Right.
Like, it was just funny. Like, this to see how they know that.
And that's like LaWanda Page.
Yes.
When LaWanda worked for me years and years and years ago, and she told me a story that when she got the job on Sanford and Son, she went and had the script, and the script said, the line said, fish-eyed fool, I'm going to slap you in your mouth. And she walked out the door. So LaWanda sat there on the set and said, fish-eyed fool, and she walked out the door. But she was reading the directions along with, because she didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, no, baby, that's
fish-eyed food, I'm walking out the door.
Right. And no, it was a fish-eyed fool. Then she walks out the door.
I have 2 questions from the chat room. They want to know, do you have investors, and how did you get the casting and housing for your first play?
Me, myself, and I.
Wow.
What I did was, my very first play, I wrote it back in Philadelphia.
Because you don't need no help. Go ahead.
No.
You don't.
I really don't.
He left.
I carried on.
Right. I wrote my very first play back in Philly, and I went to a dinner theater. And I said, hey, here's the script. And they were like, we don't know who you are. So then what I did was I was working a 9-to-5 job. I saved my money, got a little small theater, rented it out, and you sold tickets to your family and your friends. They'll come the first time.
Right, that's true.
Now, if the shit ain't good, they ain't going to come back. But what happened is they kept coming back. And then I woke up one day and said, listen, I need to put somebody in here with a name. So I remember looking at a newspaper out of Atlantic City, and I saw where LaWanda Page was coming to a club in Atlantic City because she's a real blue,
super blue,
blue act. Yeah. And for those old, young enough, blue means X-rated.
Yes.
And so So I saw him clutching his pearls. I was like, let me just tell him what it is. Blue means.
I said back.
I thought you meant something else, and I ain't even gonna say that because it's so disrespectful.
I didn't know she was a Crip. She blue.
No, blue. So I called the club and I said, listen, I would like to reach LaWanda Page, and they said, well, she's from Los Angeles, and we can give you the agent's number, but she probably won't do the show. She's never done theater. So I called her. I got the agent, and they said, well, she's not, and I gave the offer. And they said, word came back, and they said, well, she's not sure. And I knew I had to cast it. So I remember reading somewhere that she had like a little beef with like Della Reese and like Helen Martin.
Della Reese is rude.
So okay, but I love Della. But in any event, what happened was she hadn't said yes. So I called back the agent. I said, "Oh, tell Miss Page that we're going to go along with Miss Reese." Now I didn't even know Della Reese at the time, and so when LaWanda hit me, I'm taking the job. so she took the job, and then we became like really good friends. But that's how I started with that. That was the first part of the question, right? And the second part, investors, came later. I was blessed that Will Smith said to me, when you're ready to move to L.A. and move into television and film, I got you. So we grew up in the same neighborhood. Our families know each other. So when I moved here, I had a name in Philly already. With everybody knew my stage plays and all that stuff. So he hooked me up with people out here to get me in the door. And then he was like, yo, you on your own. But he was there. And I can say, even though he has invested in my stuff in several years now, for 17 years, the support that he has given me and believing in what I was doing is why I do the films and why I got the book deal with Random House, all those type of things. He was like, you got to do the work.
Right.
And I appreciate
I'm going to put you there, but you got to put the work.
Absolutely. He opened the door. Because I remember there was a TV show on that he got me in the room with, and when they picked up the writers, I was like, well, Will, I didn't get the job. He started laughing. He said, well, that means they didn't hire you. I'm like, no, but you. He said, no, I opened the door.
Right, it's for you to close it.
Absolutely. So then I ended up writing my own stuff.
And then another part to that question was, do you make money purely off of ticket sales, or do you get sponsors or product placement?
We can do all three. But basically now that the name's gotten a little bigger, the investors come to me, and they'll say, we want to invest, we want to put it on the road. But I do product placement also, yes.
Now, do you do, how many plays do you do a year, or how do you do that? Do you like do 2, 3?
6 or 7 plays a year.
And are you touring with them yourself, or you have people that make sure?
No, I would never let my play tour without me not being there.
That is it. And
you're not going to play with my money.
Because
I'm going to tell you right now, I've dealt with some promoters around the country that have tried to wear me out, but I become somebody else. Don't listen, Lord, don't move my mountain. I forget all about that right there.
Speedy did that.
That was the Lord Don't Move My Mountain
Intermission.
Oh, was that intermission? Okay,
I do want to go back to something.
Yes.
And just so that people understand out there, when we're talking about internet and whether or not you should have them do a play, the thing you have to understand about theater, these are actors who've been doing this for years.
Absolutely.
And they didn't put the motherfucking work in. And what they do not want to see, because it disrespects them in their art form, is that you bring in somebody who gonna do this just because they have this going on in their life, and they never ever in their life.
And a lot of times you
put
can't
that
tell
time
their
in.
ass they ain't no real actor.
And
I know some of them come in. All of a sudden they're a real actor.
And them motherfuckers, them theater ones, shit, them motherfuckers will hit you with that cold shoulder. Anyway, nigga, I think I told the story about Chip Fields. Chip is my acting coach. And so I'm doing the warm up for Living Single, and I'm like, yeah, that shit look easy. And she walked away from me. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then I find out later on, they said, Chip is hot at you. I said, about what? You said that acting was easy. I said, I thought it was easy. She said, and they had to explain to me.
Yeah.
They said, she's been acting since she was 4.
Wow.
She's been in theater. She's been this and the other. And for you to take her art form and go, I can do that.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing, as you would have to deal with when you bring that type of person to the environment without saying, hey, guys, here's an opportunity for us to get this and the other. You have to explain that. And then give them just a little bit. You don't put them out there with no fucking 2-page dialogue.
No.
Because they take that L.
But that's why you get people, even when I've brought people in that were R&B singers, Kenny Lattimore, Kelly Price, they both, especially Kelly, came in with I'm here to learn.
Right.
That is it.
She was looking at Jack A and Loretta and them and learning.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't coming in there, I'm Kelly Price, I'm a multi-platinum, give me the lines. No, she was like, I'm here to soak all this in.
I think with bringing in people on social media, because I'm all for social media, people doing whatever they want to do, anybody.
Most definitely.
But I feel like they should know their limit. Like, I don't, like, if I, let's just say, I don't expect you to cast Bryson Tiller as Uncle Ray Ray. You gotta sell tickets. I don't expect you to cast, if she was still here, God forbid, Whitney Houston is a 20-year-old girl trying to sing in the club. I think people should do whatever that's in their realm. So if you do have a role for a young boy that's from the street that's trying to make it and sing and got 2-3 lines, get one of them little YouTubers. It's like that does
No, it's nothing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because guess what? But it's nothing wrong with it. But hold on. What people don't know about Nene Leakes? Nene comes from theater.
Well, she needs.
What I'm saying is, no. Listen, Nene Leakes way before she did
Housewives.
She in Atlanta. She was.
Well, she was.
In Atlanta, she was actually doing legitimate theater.
Right.
She comes from that background.
Sheree says she does theater too. Sheree and Kenya do acting as well.
But I do. Okay. But
I'm just throwing it out there.
But I do know that that's someone that actually has come from theater.
Yeah.
You know, whatever she's doing now, whatever.
Lisa Wu.
But this
We
is
have a
what
question for you. Oh, Lisa Wu. Yeah, Lisa Wu.
This is what I will say for social media stars, any social media people out there listening, get training.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Know your ministry.
So what, somebody asked a question then?
For you, Speedy, Marva Smith is in
Oh, Marva.
Yes.
Oh, she's Marva.
Ask Speedy why he hasn't come to see his dear friend Marva in
none of her
any of Don's plays.
And she's been in several.
What happened?
Yeah.
We used to
Let's talk about it.
Me and Marvin.
Oh, y'all used to date?
Yeah.
Oh,
What that got to do?
I'm finna say,
I don't
boy.
think she said
Hold on,
that.
let me use the 88 word. Y'all was an item.
I'm gonna go back further than that. We had a little thing.
You little fact. You know what I'm saying?
But this back is a very talented singer.
Yes, she is. Yes,
very,
she is.
very beautiful woman. I'm Don. We gonna talk.
Yeah, Marva. Yeah, Marva has been in several of. And Marva, when she came, I got Marva by seeing her in another play singing. Not too much acting, but I've given her more lines because I saw the eagerness of her wanting to do more. Now she gets on my nerves.
She get on your nerves too, Speedy? Did she get on your
Back
nerves?
in the day.
She did.
She got on your nerves back in the day? Well, she get on my nerves today, and I never dated her. But that's still my girl.
Oh,
Right.
be listening.
Was she listening?
Hey, Marva.
Hey, Marva.
You know I have no filter, and I don't have any class. So let's go. I do write gospel plays, though.
Now, because the reason I asked you that about the do you collab with anybody? Because I have this idea
Oh, here he goes.
of Jodeci.
Hold on, before you go any further, I meant collaborate on my own stuff. I don't. But if someone said to me, "Listen, I have an idea, and we can sit down and talk about it," of course I would.
We'll talk after this.
Well, don't
show.
say it. Don't say it on the air.
I will say this
don't
to
say
you.
it on air.
But I will say this to you. Don't play with me.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I need you to be serious about it, and we can move forward. Because you were
I need
serious.
you not
So
to
look,
point at me.
Because 2 years ago you was like, Don, hold me down for the show this weekend. I'm gonna be there. I said, yeah, come on through. I introduced you up on the stage. Nobody stood up.
Oh.
What I did?
That was with Kelly Price and Jack A.
He was busy. He was with Jamie Foxx.
Okay, listen.
You said, Don, I'm gonna be there.
I actually got an idea as
Okay.
well. It's not like Speedy's. It's actually called.
But was something crazy?
It's called Lord, Don't Move My Remote.
That would be a hit. Just because.
The whole setting is we watching TV.
And nobody.
We watching. Look, get this. We watching Lord, Don't Move My Mountain though.
Right, but don't move it.
But don't move our remote so I can watch the mountain.
And see that?
See what I did?
Play too. Lord, where's the condom?
What?
It's a play.
Okay.
Lord, please make her take her prenatal vitamins.
Now, that's a good
Lord,
one.
where's the condom?
Have you had family and friends come to you like,
Hey, I got a play that you gonna love. Look here.
I know you do.
Not only that, how many times have people called me and said, listen, I'm trying to get this script to Jada Pinkett Smith. And I know, this is what they say. I know that Will and Jada, they would do this. This is great for them.
Don't block this for me. Don't block my blessing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm going to give you ones to make you holler in a minute.
Yeah.
They'll say, can you get Loretta Devine? Or, listen, I'm getting married. Can you call Stevie Wonder? And I said, I don't know if Stevie would do that.
Right.
But he loves you, Don. Yeah, but you can't afford Stevie.
Right.
And I can't afford to call him and tell him to come there.
Right.
So, yeah, you know.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, that happens a lot. People will say that. Everybody thinks what their project is like, this is the hit. And you should think that about yourself and what you do. And I believe in taking a chance and stepping out there and saying, listen, putting yourself out there to
you
get
gotta
somebody.
at least ask.
But be
A closed mouth
prepared.
don't give
You know how people have given me scripts and the grammar was so bad?
Or writing,
And I can't read it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not asking you to give a script to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I want to go to the house party.
You got a simple
They don't
request.
have too many parties.
They don't have no parties.
They don't have too many parties. No.
They used to back in the day.
Shit.
'Cause I was at
Yeah.
Will, one of the coolest motherfuckers
Absolutely.
you
He
look
ever
like
want
he's
to
fun
meet.
to
And you know what?
He looks
And who
fun.
you see is who he is.
And you
Yeah.
know what? I was
They
at
did
a
a-
party for Kylie Jenner, and Jaden was there, and he was the most respectable man, young guy in that whole party. Like, he was really cool.
Has Will Smith
Yeah.
ever done a play?
He has it, and I told him one time. He said, "Don, I'm
That'd be
staying
dope.
out of that area." I'm like, "But do you realize if you do a stage play of mine?" Now, what he did was, when I got on the scene out here, he came to see in a little small theater. He brought, God rest his soul, he brought the rapper Heavy D. Yes. He brought Heavy D and his mom to the little small theater in Hollywood to see a play of mine called The Bachelorette Party. And afterwards he said, "Don, this show is off the chain. I'm going to call you on Tuesday, let's talk." So he called me. He said, "What do you want to do with this?" I said, "Well, it needs to be a movie and it needs to tour." He said, what do you need from me? And I said, "Your name." And he got quiet and he said, "Okay." And I said, "Okay?" He said, "Yeah." So the play went on the road. It said Don B. Welch Productions in association with Will Smith presents.
That's all you
Super
needed.
dope.
So I remember calling in one day and I said, "Listen, the promoters are saying that we would get more attention if we were in different cities. If you would do like a little, hey, this is Will Smith." He said, "No." And I said, "No, don't you want me to succeed?" He said, "I gave you Will Smith.
Wow.
That should know what to do with that." And I knew exactly what he meant. He said, "Did you ever hear Oprah on the commercial say, 'This is Oprah Winfrey. I want you to watch The Color Purple'?" No, it just said Oprah Winfrey presents The Color Purple, and you went.
Yeah.
Right.
So I understood what that meant and his brand. So I mean, I went out with that. I went out with something like that. But you do get people who come to you all the time, and I try to help. But I don't want anybody
You
giving
can't
me
help everybody.
But you know what you get? Oh, you done got to be this, and you don't want to help
You
nobody.
too big.
No,
You can't help.
What I do to people, well, when I was working in reality and I was working at Fox Reality Channel, and people would say, "Oh, I got this reality show I did," I'd be like, "Look, I can't listen unless you got a licensed and bonded agent
Absolutely.
or an entertainment lawyer.
And don't send me your script.
It to me.
Right.
I'm not gonna look at it, and they understand that, because you got to.
Well, because if you give me a script and I read it, and then later
it
on,
come on-
I have an idea that might be even similar to that.
I'm getting sued.
Right.
Right. All right.
Don't
So
tell me shit.
So this is Throwback Thursday right
Yeah, let's
here
get to
at
the
the Rollout Show. And we're going 1988. What was you doing in 88? What play were you doing?
She was born. Oh. You were born in 88, 87? Okay.
Same thing.
Well, hold on. No.
For the sake of the show, say 88.
Hold on a
Let's try it
minute.
again. When were you born, girl? 88? Wow, that's dope. All right.
No, I'm gonna tell you the real story.
Uh-oh.
She was born in 87. My daddy and mommy got married in 88.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right, let's clean it up. Clean it up. Don't embarrass the baby. Don't embarrass the
Breaking out no old stuff now.
So we're going to 1988. We're going to start off with the TV shows that started in 88, which I never did watch this show. Empty Nest.
I didn't watch it either.
I never watched it.
No.
I knew what it was about.
I did. I
You
think
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you would have.
Yeah.
Dear John.
No.
I remember that.
You know what? That's when it was time to turn off the TV for me. When Dear John came on, it's like,
I was
seriously.
4.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Now, here's one of my shows I used to watch all the time. In the Heat of the Night.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
She didn't know who Howard Rollins was.
Oh,
No,
well, you got to go back. Howard Rollins is one of the best African American actors of all time.
Well, when you
like
say in the Heat of the
actor.
Night, I remember now.
Yeah, okay, but also you got to go see one of the films that he did.
Soldier Story.
A Soldier Story was the best, but
Yeah, I saw
but also the one he did with the older white actor that died. Oh my God!
You know what we say here? It's your story.
I was going to say it.
Well, listen, you got to look him up. You
Okay,
got to look
okay,
him up.
I'll
But in the
look him
Heat of the Night, was it? Yes. he
Yeah,
did
I
that.
remember
But
that.
what people unfortunately will remember him by is when he came out
I know.
on Arsenio.
What? That's
and,
being gay?
No, well, he came out with like earrings and things
And
on.
he had his hair in a
see,
ponytail.
that.
And I remember that black women were like really like shocked because He was like that Denzel to African American, and you hush.
I was about to say
He's a strong black man.
And what happened is, and the thing is, especially if you saw A Soldier Story, black women was like, he was brown skin, which was a plus because they hadn't seen that since Sidney Poitier.
And
he was browner than
in his acting, he was direct. He was in your face.
I'm telling you, if you watch it,
he was in ass.
Yeah, his ass.
Okay,
his
we
face
got
was
that.
in some ass.
Go ahead.
But if you want to see an actor at work, really at work, you will rent or see A Soldier Story. You will look at those episodes of it in the heat of the night.
Yeah.
He was one of our best. It was very unfortunate when he passed.
But this is how I feel about that. Like, even though he came out as being gay or anything like
But
that.
that's not what hurt his career.
I don't think that makes him less of a.
No, it didn't. I just think
that's
that
what people remember.
Right, and unfortunately,
it wasn't celebrated back then as it is now.
But I think, but he also, if I'm not mistaken, I think he passed from AIDS. I'm not mistaken.
Did he?
But I remember during that time.
They'll say complications.
Yeah, I remember during that time that he was like how women were looking at Taye Diggs at one time. Black women were, especially.
Yeah, you can definitely put him in. Oh, yeah, Taye Diggs.
They were like, "Yo, that's him."
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from? And let me know you guys can.
What's up? This John from Arkansas.
Hey, John.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, 1988 when I fell in love with hip hop, man.
I know that's right.
1988 had some good albums. Public Enemy, Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back.
Yes.
DMD, Strictly Business.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Big Daddy Kane, Long Little Kane.
Man.
And Speedy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this, man.
Yeah.
Where were you when NWA came out with Straight Outta Compton, and how did you feel about that album in '88?
Oh man.
Man, riding up and down Crenshaw Boulevard, we heard what we heard about first. Thank you for the phone call.
The great call.
You can hang it up, Nick. What we heard about first song we actually heard was "Fuck the Police."
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's going around, hey, man, NWA, and we like niggas with attitudes got this shit called "Fuck the Police." So you get it, you put in your car, and the minute you played it and you heard "fuck," you start looking around, nigga, are they around? And you can't believe that they got this shit on wax.
Yeah, they sure did.
And we're like, oh, and then we riding up down Crenshaw Boulevard, your window, fuck the police, and the police pull us like, hey guys.
But Speedy was okay. He had a white woman in the car with him. He was okay. He can play it. You can play that song.
You were safe.
He was safe. He was safe.
Your credit score was bad.
Look, he was like, she was playing it.
Also, too, another show that started in 1988 was Murphy Brown. Anybody remember?
Greatest show.
I saw the only time I really watched Murphy Brown was when Aretha Franklin was on there.
Hilarious.
Yes, I love Aretha Franklin, and she was on there. Yeah,
and she said she used to watch the Wonder Years.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't watch that.
I thought it was brilliant.
It was a good show, but it was what I watched and just kept going. But it was written really
I
well.
like the little girl, his little girlfriend.
I like the song, the intro song.
For the Wonder.
What would you do if I say I love you?
Cochran.
What was that song?
Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
And then the show that really, I think, started like, we'll just do it this way. America Most Wanted.
Oh yeah,
when that came out in '88,
TV.
that was some real, and they went looking for him, and they start
original
finding people. You were like,
Yeah.
they found that motherfucker. Yeah, he on the board. We found him tonight.
That's right.
Thank you, America.
Wait a minute, hold it. By the end of the night, they had somebody.
Well, if he was black,
If he
was black, we got him. Nigga, they did just like what you looking for? We got him.
We got him already. All right, scratch his name.
We're looking for Tyrell. We got
him too. All right.
Bobby Jimmy Lorraine. They found him. Shit.
My sister's boyfriend was on America's Most Wanted.
Shut up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I remember we were sitting down watching it. It used to come on after some show. I remember.
I think was it
Inside
Sunday?
Edition.
Okay, that's
Inside
what it was.
Edition.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
something. And I
look at
remember
you.
we turned to it, and he popped up on the screen, and we was all looking at it. And she's like, I might have to break up with him.
Did you have Darius here on Throwback Thursday? Darius
Yes.
Darius starred in. He's one of my best friends.
Yes,
he starred in like.
He was fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
He started in 3 of my
He
plays.
started on America's
Darius
Most
is a
Wanted.
really good guy.
Now, one of the top. I'm gonna go like this. Top 10 TV shows in 1988. Everybody knows Cosby was number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roseanne, which I never watched.
I watched
You didn't watch
Roseanne. I
Roseanne?
watched it,
Funny as
yeah,
hell.
because I was glad to see poor white trash in a show finally.
Finally,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I watched Roseanne.
Fucking hilarious.
And I love that she did that old tweeted sofa.
Yeah,
I
that
love
stuff was
watching it.
terrible, wasn't it?
A different world.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
Cheers.
My mom watched that. Christy Alley was good on there.
Sees you. And the one before that,
Only
the
thing
one
about
that
the thing that bothered me about Cheers, and as I
No,
started,
black
Did
people.
anybody black ever come in the bar?
Well, no,
But
they're in Boston.
Not really.
but
There's
that's
no
not the
black
point.
folks
Boston,
There's
black
no-
people got in Boston.
But
I ain't never
here's
seen
my
that.
thing.
Wasn't that many.
As
real.
yeah, as a young man here in LA, and I wasn't into acting and doing stand up in '88, but you still went, why ain't no black people in the
That's
bar?
how I
Not-
felt-
we don't
that's
know
how I
because
felt
of where
about
it's
the Brady
located.
Bunch. Yeah, that was way
They had
before
no
that.
black friends.
No,
Not a
they had
new
one
one.
black person that was a male person. He did one episode.
They did?
Uh-huh.
What do you remember what that was?
No,
about?
but it was that long ago.
Mommy, hear my black friend. All right.
Is he here to pick up trash? No, Marsha.
He has the barbecue. Look here.
He has the weed. He has the weed.
Golden Girls, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We all watch that still today.
Who's the boss? She like
I didn't watch it, but I think he's good though.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza was great.
Tony Danza couldn't miss.
But I like
Yeah.
it in Taxi
Yeah.
better. But, you know.
When did Married with Children start? I used to watch that.
That's
I
not
used to watch that
1988.
too.
See, there you go with that shit. Who's the Boss was number 6. 60 Minutes was number 7.
I always watched it.
Still on.
That started today?
Murder, She Wrote, which I never ever watched.
No, I used to watch it because my grandmother loved it.
Yeah, I used to watch
Yeah,
it.
my grandmother
I
was.
didn't watch that one.
Yeah,
used to watch
yeah.
Never
She's
got into
92.
Yeah, and she's still on. Do you know she was on Broadway last year?
Really?
On stage doing a show. You talking about
Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury? Yeah, last year.
Shelley
Yeah.
Long. That was it.
Empty Nest, the one show y'all never said you watched. And I don't remember this show.
Me neither.
Anything, what is that?
To Love? I don't know if
They took the O out, but
yeah.
anything T Love.
Yeah. I don't remember that. I don't
On
remember that.
ABC was the 10th.
Yeah.
One season probably. I don't know.
Hilarious.
Whoever T was the man.
But I like the fact, and if you look at this top 10, we at least had 2 black
One,
shows.
2.
1 and 3.
Yeah. 1 and 3.
In
Yeah.
different world, you didn't leave the house.
I
You watched
remember a
Different
different
World.
world.
Different
Back
I
world.
used to think Hillman was Virginia State because I lived there. I'm from Virginia. I used to always think that Hillman was Virginia State.
So
or
when you
Norfolk
got
somewhere.
to college, was it like you thought?
Well, thank God I had so many relatives who went to Virginia State. That's not Hillman, but it looked like a lot of the school was in Virginia.
A lot of kids went to school because of that show.
I thought
Yeah,
it was.
exactly.
I knew it was. Loved it.
I went to college for a second until they gave me my loan. I was like, y'all want me to cash this? Okay.
And it was a
I'm
good
going to the
show.
bank.
I think back then, I think for me watching A Different World, because I was the youngest of 5 siblings, watching a college show and knowing sisters and brothers were in college, I just knew what to look forward to.
Right.
Versus what they had on
And I think
BET
too, if you
Quad.
lived on the East Coast, Philly, DC, it was like probably an unspoken rule that you would go
Oh,
to
it
a
was
black
no
college.
choice. It was you.
Where
I
here,
went to Morgan State.
here in California,
University, yeah.
we went,
Well,
I might go to
blue.
college, I might not. I might go to JC, I might not. We didn't look at it
Wasn't no
like,
option.
I wish I would have went to, my daughter goes to North Carolina Central. I wish I could have went to a black college.
Well, you know, I
would've
left.
made her
I did
homecoming.
Morgan State for 1 year. Morgan State, and I wish I had stayed there.
Wow.
Only because of that experience of being in that black college and that university. It just was a different. I went on to another school, but I really wish I had remained at Morgan for my 4 years.
Okay, so allow me to be ignorant for a minute.
Well, we'll
So
give you 2 minutes.
there are no historically black colleges on the West
No.
Coast at all?
No.
On the West Coast?
No.
Down south and east.
No, they're down
That's
south.
it?
East.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, Texas, if you
you
want
got to go. We got to
Texas.
That's
kinda
still down south.
That's
Yeah.
south.
But for you, if you're from LA,
Here's
Texas.
boy, you talking about young and black kids weren't able to go to white colleges, so they had to start their own colleges.
Yeah.
And then that they started there. So by the time you get to the West Coast, things had lightened up, but it wasn't no black colleges here. They were all back
Somebody
south.
brought up, Glittery
Okay.
Bubbles brought up Night Court. I guess
Oh,
Nice.
Marshall
Well, it
Warfare.
wasn't top 10.
Marshall Warfare.
It wasn't top 10, but it was definitely.
Marsha Warfield,
Man.
who destroyed on the
was
show.
great.
All the time. Just that deadpan humor. It just
Yes.
worked for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened.
Wait a minute, here's the thing. Did she do anything after that?
She had her own show.
No.
Yeah, a sitcom. It lasted 1 episode, I believe, or 1 season. It was called Marsha. I believe she
Really?
did.
And
Speedy.
scene.
No,
Thank
no,
you. We having a rap party.
That's a wrap.
I like Marsha Warfare.
What time we back tomorrow? I said it's a wrap. Like, hey, pack all
Oh,
this up.
Beauty and the Beast. Remember the TV show Beauty and the Beast?
No.
That's not
It's a
nice.
TV show?
Is that 88?
No.
It was with Ron.
Is it 88
It
though?
was with
Is
Ron
it-
Perlman.
Is it 88?
I'm reading it in the chat room.
What I
That's
need
they
you to
said.
do. What I need you to do.
Okay.
Button your cleavage button.
But But you have the exact same shirt I got.
They
I
said
sure
a
do.
different world was in. They said. Somebody said they thought it was Atlanta, but then somebody else said it was Virginia. A different world was in.
They
Virginia.
shot it
Oh,
in
the
Virginia.
different world was based in Virginia, but Hillman College is not Virginia
No, that was a
State
fictitious.
University.
Yeah, that was a,
It was a fake college, right?
Not
yeah.
my university,
Right.
but it was based off of Virginia State. So,
Yo MTV Raps.
I'm gonna ask Dawn Lewis at rehearsal tonight.
Yeah. Yo
oh, we
MTV
can call
Raps,
Jasmine
which
Guy.
was
Somebody
excellent.
get the tea for us.
That's when MTV started really getting into the rap scene.
Yeah.
At first, they
Yeah.
was like Michael Prince, Tina Turner. That was
And,
it.
and Michael broke the. He was the one who actually
Yeah.
was the first one with the
Yeah.
full length thing. They wouldn't put nobody black
No,
on
they
MTV.
wasn't before that.
Wow.
Then Prince, and then But Yo MTV Raps was like.
Yo
was
MTV
was this
Rap.
brown
Yeah.
skin Michael Jackson or white light skin Michael
It was
Jackson?
in
on that
between.
cusp.
It was in between.
Yeah.
It was
Getting
that. It
ready
was
to go on.
It was
He was a mocha color.
off the wall
Off the
album.
wall,
Yeah.
which he
Yeah.
was starting
when
to-
Man in the
he hadn't
Mirror
messed
was
with his
out.
nose yet, really. So,
And he had the little curl. It hadn't caught on fire yet.
yeah.
Wait, he had the movie come out around that time too. Which movie was that?
Moonwalker.
Moonwalker, or
Moonwalker?
something like that.
Really?
We didn't go see that shit.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I
Niggas
don't
didn't see
remember
that.
Well, no, that couldn't have been Moonwalker
He turned-
because
what movie did he turn into?
that
a
was
robot?
Thriller.
He turned into a no. He turned
Oh,
into a
that
robot.
came later though.
Yeah.
That came during the
No,
Thriller.
it was in '88. I was just looking at the.
It's a
history.
robot movie.
No, but yeah, that might have been '88. But Off the Wall was before '88.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it might have been Moonwalker.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, yeah.
It may have been Moonwalker.
He did turn into a robot. He flew out the park. I
That was
remember.
Moonwalker, right?
Yeah. I
With the little
remember that.
kids.
Yeah.
Okay. That's at Disneyland. Look at this. That's Captain EO.
When did that come out? When did
Captain
that
EO.
come out?
Yeah,
I've
I
never
actually
seen
went on
And
that
I really
ride.
want. I
And
wanted
they-
to go. I wanted
They
to
haven't
go.
went
changed
on.
it. They have not changed it. It's the exact same way it was when they first got it.
And it was a while before they actually had the clearance to even put it
Right.
out.
Yeah. And then you go now, and then you go, this is the best
This
y'all
is-
got. Because the technology, when you put the 3D glasses, you're like, oh, wow, I'm really 3D right now. But it's, and the white kids go, oh, my God, he's still alive. No, he's gone.
Oh, wow,
Him and
it's
Elvis.
Too soon. Too soon.
It's too soon?
Too soon.
The worms are not dancing?
Wow.
Oh my God.
We're heathens.
Whitney's
here.
wig is still fresh. You can't talk about them like that. Wow. Can't do it.
You can't talk about Whitney Houston.
Never.
No,
Now, is there someone for your plays that you want to get, you just haven't had a
man.
chance to?
You know what? My favorite actress.
We'll throw it out there so it'll come.
Well, it's not going to happen at this point. My favorite actress, one of the two, I always wanted to put it in my production was Cicely Tyson.
Oh wow!
And I've never been envious of any other writer or director until I saw Tyler Perry got her in a film first, and I thought I always wanted to have Cicely Tyson. And even at 92 years old, she is still together, and her mind
Why are you
is
saying
sharp.
that it's not going to ever happen? It can
Well,
happen.
you're right, but she doesn't right now. She's just doing Broadway, and in order for me to have a Broadway production going right now, would definitely have to be several $1 million of investment, and I don't have that right now.
Well, I got 20.
Is
I
that
got 20. You need
But she's the one.
$20.
She's the one.
So we putting it out there.
And recently I had a gentleman that I would want, and he's reviewing a script of mine. That was Louis Gossett Jr.
Oh wow!
He actually has the script.
They're both possible.
He has the script.
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's happening?
What's good? What's good, America? This your boy, Sean McDonald, a.k.a. S1 Hazardous.
What it do, Sean
Shout
McDonald?
out my boy, Don B. Welch.
Sean.
Congratulate him on his play coming this weekend. You dig?
Are you going? Are you going?
Yeah, you know what? I ain't going to be in town to make it, but, you know,
Hang up
my
the phone.
spirit will be there.
Is your spirit gonna pay? That's what
Right, is your spirit gonna drop off that $45? Because I got your ticket right there at the
You know
window.
what I mean? What up, Speedy? What up, everybody?
What it
Roll
do,
out
man?
Show. How y'all
Thank you.
doing? Y'all good?
We're good, man. Thank you for the call,
Yep.
brother. Yeah.
One love. Just call us to give
Keep-
my love and support. Peace.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks for
and
the
if you're
call.
just tuning in, we're chilling with my man, the writer. So it's writer, producer,
Writer, director, producer.
tone and
Get
delivery.
those-
You got to work on that. Tone and 31.
31.
And counting. The play is called
Lord, don't move my mountain.
Where?
The
At the
Wilshire
Wilshire
E. Bell Theater.
Okay.
And tickets
What
is
day?
$45.
Hold on. What day?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because I got to go to church.
Actually, Sunday, one of my actor friends from Philadelphia, Todd Anthony's getting married to another young lady from Philadelphia, and they're wedding Sunday, so I'll be at the wedding.
Nice.
So you gotta go back to Philly.
No, they're getting married here.
I was in Philly when All Star Weekend was there.
Oh,
and we hung out with Will.
And
we saw. They had he had the rap show was where he had, and so it was Dougie Fresh, it was LL, it was when Dougie went 6 minutes, man,
6 minutes.
I thought I was right.
Philly's a good time. I went to the Roots have a picnic there.
Yeah,
we went one year. I went like 2-3 years ago. It was really nice. Philly's always cool.
The Roots have a big picnic party every year. Yeah,
I tried to do the Roots.
Love Quest.
I don't get it. I mean, I took it out and sat and listened to it.
You got to be from the East Coast.
Maybe that's what it is. But I mean, I like the brothers that's in
They're
it.
good. They got a good. They're like a hip hop version of me of Mint Condition. Just as far as their vibe goes.
But it's also an acquired taste because, like if you were from DZ, at one time it was go-go music. Yeah. Right. A lot of people just didn't get go-go. If you weren't from that,
still go-go.
Yeah, but if you didn't really get it, it wasn't that, you just didn't get it.
Yeah. Every area got their own kind of music. Like Detroit is Jit.
And what's the Big Frida? What's hers?
That's bounce music.
Yeah.
That's
New
Orleans.
A lot of people like, I don't know that.
I love me some
but
bounce.
I watched that this morning.
You already know.
I just don't think a grown man should be going.
Would you put Big Frida in one of your plays?
Who?
Would you put Big Frida in one of your plays?
I love Frida.
I would put Big Frida in one of my plays if Big Frida
fit the role.
It fit the role, and I really would like to at least see her do some acting.
Yeah.
Or him, I don't know.
I don't know what you call it either.
Okay, but whatever the case may be, if it was just to get folks to come in, then it would be a small little walk-on cameo role. Because I'm not going to try to give somebody like that some serious.
Yeah, right.
I just can't do it because then, as far as I'm concerned, you're disrespecting not only the art. But a person like Loretta Devine, who has put in the time, you're going to put somebody up there with this little big lengthy role with her, and she'd be like, Don, who is this?
That's Big Frida, baby.
I mean, sidebarring it, so one of our fans in the chat room wants to know what's the best Philly steaks in Philly?
Ishka Bibbles. Yeah. Ishka Bibbles wait a minute. Ishka Bibbles at 5th and South.
Okay.
Street. Yeah, 5th. Ishka Bibbles is the best steak. Because, they do the whole Pats and Geno's thing.
Yeah, she said, he better not say that.
No, you're right. Because they live on their name.
Hold on. I went to Geno's. That's the rudest. The white woman there is the rudest.
I don't go there. I haven't been there.
Well, I didn't know. That's where I went first. I went to Geno's.
Ishka Bibbles.
And I made the mistake and went like this. And she said, what you want?
Next.
Yeah. And I was, bitch. What's wrong with you?
You remember where the Laugh House was at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a place across the street, but kind of down the street. I went there.
No, not Jim's.
Because I asked somebody.
Jim's is at 5th and South. Jim's, to me, it was just too greasy. They're living on their name, too.
Okay.
So Ishka Bibbles.
Ishka Bibbles is the best steak place in Philly, 5th and South.
What makes it the best?
Well, first of all, you have to have Amorosa bread, which only comes in Philly.
Okay.
They only have that's why these places out here say they have Philly's cheesesteak. No. Stop playing.
I can't get a good
Niggas, this Weber's?
The only place that has the only place that I know of in LA that actually has the official.
I'm writing it down.
It's in Burbank.
Burbank?
Okay, by us.
And it's on. It's and they actually have the Amoroso rolls shipped in.
Oh,
okay,
and it's called Philly steak. What is it?
It's $30.
He keep going, and they have a driveway.
What's that? Hey, look, we all got a pen.
It's called Philly's Best, and I think
I know
they
that is.
1419 something as West Olive.
I know what that is.
They even have the tasty cake.
It's across from the post office.
Across from the post office.
They
have tasty cakes
and
fried potato chips.
Okay,
Look, you gotta go there.
They're
not the best, but
watch this. Philly.
No.
I thought I love Johnny Mac, but I got to throw him on this bus on this one. So one of our best friends' name is Big Phil. So we about to play some dominoes. Yeah. So Johnny Mac keeps score. So now it's time for him to play. And I look on there. I went Fill. Who's? Did you spell Phil?
Phil.
His name is not Phil. Like Phil. So we
But that's the best place. I'm go back Ishkabibbles.
And
Ishkabibbles.
And it's called. No, I'm not. I'm saying the one in L.A.
It's called Philly's Best.
Philly's Best on Olive
in Burbank.
And you know what I do like about LA? They make everything into an egg roll. They have a Philly cheesesteak egg roll out here.
No, don't do that.
No, nobody ain't trying to do that.
Egg roll?
Don't
Just
disrespect
the meat and cheese and they put it inside the wonton
No,
and fry it.
don't
Well, I didn't ask you if you wanted it. I'm telling you to try it.
Oh my God.
We not gonna. These niggas from these motherfuckers from Philly. You ain't finna disrespect them.
Right.
I tried
You
it.
see, he turned his
and I
head.
like
Oh,
I had
Jesus.
Yeah.
I like that.
You couldn't go back to Philly if you went. Hey, I got an egg roll. What are y'all shooting? Don't shoot at the egg roll.
I had a Philly cheesesteak egg roll in DC too. I had it there too.
But I'm mad that they still calling it Philly whatever. And that's a real cheesesteak from Philly.
And again, you said now what makes it is the bread.
Yeah, it's called Amoroso.
Amoroso.
And that's the bread. It's a certain bread that they roll.
Okay,
and
you
then
get
it's
the bread.
and you just can't take a steak and just throw it up in there. It's the
You
way
can't
you
use- you
cut
can't
the
use
steak.
steakums?
Don't use steakums.
Oh my
Don't
God,
use
that's not
steakums.
even real meat. Stop.
Right.
Look,
My sister used to use that.
No.
It's not real
Scrapple.
meat?
You might as well be eating scrapple.
So
Yeah.
so it's chicken.
I love Scrapple. Who said Scrapple?
I said scrapple.
I love Scrapple.
No, I'm beside you.
Okay. No, I didn't. Go ahead.
My voice ain't that deep.
You set
I
me
had
next
so
to
many
this
jokes.
one here.
I had so many jokes. Trust me. It's like I'm beside you. I'm not looking at you. So it's the bread.
It's the bread.
How did they do the meat? What's the difference?
Well, okay, first of all, it's the cut of the meat.
Okay.
You just can't have it, like he said, steakums. That doesn't work.
Don't work.
And the way that they prepare it, when you put your hot peppers in there, you cook it on the grill. Everybody tries to do that, but it's the and believe it or not, they don't even really use real cheese, do they, Toya? It's like the cheese squiz. But
That place.
But it
I've been
makes
there.
it work.
Hey,
It
I
makes
think
it
I-
work.
So okay, let's just do this. Let's do this. So when you go to Philly, and everybody's gonna say, "Don't go to a place this," and they said, someone said, "Well, go try the one with the cheese with." I'm like, "Well, I can't lose with cheese with." I know what cheese. Yeah, that motherfucker said. I went, nigga. Now I remember.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Ishkabibbles is the
It's some
best.
brothers that work there.
Yes, they do, but they don't
brothers.
own it. But
They don't own it, but some brothers.
They fronting.
Yeah.
Can y'all
Well,
explain?
ain't no brothers at Geno's. That's what it's that way.
See, y'all talk about y'all cheesesteak places. How Detroit talks about our Coney Islands. We have places called Coney Islands. It's basically a place where you can go.
Jay,
get
it ain't about
anything.
you right now. This that
Jay, you from Detroit?
Listen,
Yes, he
don't
is.
move my mountain.
Lord, don't move my mountain.
Right.
When?
And we'll show you that
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because I got to go to
Got to
church.
go to
Or
church.
to a wedding.
To Todd and Kevinina's wedding. I gotta go there.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
from
were saying.
Detroit.
The Detroit, you know, I've never gone to the Motown Museum, and
What?
I really
Seize him.
I know. I really want to go. Every time I've gone to Detroit, it was either landing and get another flight, not staying long enough to do that. Because Motown is my life.
Okay.
This is what I learned when I went there. They'll tell you that, you know, like you'll see a clip of, or see a picture and somebody's in there recording. They said, no, it was too hot to record in the studios at there. He said they did some of the stuff there, but the majority of the recording was done somewhere else. But it's so beautiful.
That's
to
what they
watch.
shot.
It's so beautiful when you
You
get
know-
there.
yeah.
And you see the little place and all these records and all these people. Oh,
And
my
I
God.
because of that, I hired Mary Wilson from the Supremes.
Oh, yes.
To star in a couple. And I remember the first couple of times, and she was doing my shows. I'm thinking, this is like Mary Wilson, only because what the Supremes and the Jackson 5 meant to me growing up. To even and now she was in my play.
Jackson 5
Have
was
you
a
been to
little group back in
Cleveland
the
to
day.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Have I been there?
Yes, I went.
No, not in
It
Cleveland.
was
no.
a spiritual experience because I'm an ex-musician, and so
I'm sorry,
I was in the band.
people have their own.
She's an SWV.
Their own agenda.
Own agenda
Sisters
here.
without vehicles.
Detroit.
Sisters without voices.
Look,
That's all
Detroit music. Do you see me? It's just
Right.
I don't have an agenda on
It's
here.
all about
Cleavage.
us. It's all about us.
Remember, Speedy's a celebrity for the next day because he was on.
He was on
ESPN.
And, oh.
Recognize my authority.
We did.
So tell us more about
We saw
the
you
play
inside.
and why. Tell somebody listening to the show. Tell them why they need to go see this play.
Well, because it's not your run-of-the-mill average gospel stage play. It is, like I said before, I'm dealing with some true to life subject matters that we need to deal with and not just push under the rug. Now, the singing is off the chain. It's a great story, I believe, and the actors are awesome. I have a 10-year-old kid I found on the red carpet doing some interviews, and I said to him, I said, "Where's your mom?" I said, "I need to have him read for me." He's doing an excellent job. He comes prepared every night. Brandon Stennis is his name, and I haven't worked with kids before in any of my,
how old is he?
10.
10? Okay.
But when I first said to him, I said, "Listen, there's a role I'd like for you to do." He said, "Well, let's give me the script and I'll check it out and see if I can handle it."
Wow.
I said, "Okay, you already hired. You're a mess already."
Yeah.
But he was excellent. What I'm saying is that the subject that we're dealing with, even with the two-parent home, I deal with, I'm not going to give too much of the story away, but we deal with how the father and mother, that's another thing. And a lot of these stage plays, what's missing is the African-American father who is very much in tune a lot with their kids.
I'm here.
It's not always the single mom. Nothing against single moms. But we got to start telling our stories that
The
show
complete story.
Yeah.
And even though the mother and father are not married, the co-parenting is so tight and together. We need that, and we need to show that, and that's what pisses me off. I'm getting ready to get mad now.
Don't get mad.
That pisses me off.
I notice when you get mad, that finger comes.
Absolutely. You know
And
what? Hold on a
pointing at
minute.
Speedy.
That's from my mom. She does it.
And pointing at Speedy, too.
Right, at Speedy. Because you know what happens? I'm tired of the one-sided story.
Yes.
And I'm tired of us telling the same story.
Yeah.
And this is one where this father is very much involved in his son's life, although he's not with the mother. And I make a point of every time we talk about the family unit that we show that the father was very much in tune.
Beautiful.
You understand? That's important.
And I got on people, Alonzo Ball and his dad, and I'm saying, they were like, "Oh, the dad is doing too much." I said, "But here's the thing I don't get. The dad is in his son's life.
Absolutely.
And nobody's talking about
Nobody's
that. You're
talking
just trying
about
to say,
that.
well, he's putting too much pressure, but he in his life.
That's right.
And the kids are doing good.
That's right.
They ain't in jail. They ain't smoking no weed.
That's
They
right.
going to college.
Ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Weed is legal in California.
That's not the point I was making, boy.
All I wanted was a birthday cake for my dad. I'm still waiting for
You that little kid on the porch.
Yeah.
Is it coming, mama?
With the curtain. With the curtain.
It's an ice cream cake. It might melt.
Here come a car now. No, that's not
That
him.
ain't
But I
him.
do agree with the black father. They on television, you only hear about the Joe Jackson version of the dad. The dads that are too hard on the kids.
I had no
the
problem
dads
with
that
Joe
are not
Jackson.
there at all.
Joe Jackson made all his kids money.
And I'm going to tell you the same
With
thing
a belt
about
or without a
say
belt.
what you want to say, but the same thing
But
about
it messed
Matthew
them
Knowles
up.
and Destiny's Child.
You're right.
Yeah.
So just
right.
like you only see those kind of dads,
Right,
those
right.
dads that are only.
Well, that's why
pushing
James
so hard,
Amos
you know?
James Amos had a problem when they started to make more of the Good Times show about JJ
Yeah.
and the
Tell it.
Dynamite.
Tell it.
And not talking about the unit, which was Esther Roll and John Amos,
Yes.
even though they were not the Cosby family money,
Right.
that they were in the projects.
Yeah.
Both parents were working and trying to provide. All of a sudden, he was pushed to the side,
Yeah.
and it got to be about Dynamite.
Is that why he left?
Yep.
One of the reasons.
One of the reasons.
But
He
but
couldn't
because
get
they were, you got to remember, they were theater actors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Esther
and
Roll.
JJ was a comedian.
And they both left, and they
Yes.
both ended up leaving.
Yeah.
Esther Roll
Yeah.
And then
and
she came back for the money.
Yeah, well,
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Come back. It is Throwback Thursday.
Can you stay?
No, you saying.
I'm
Okay,
staying. I'm
okay,
staying.
cool.
Another.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
You got
Another
a point when you
segment.
say it. Are you staying?
I'm staying
Okay,
another
you
unit,
stay.
another
You stay.
segment.
Speedy. It's Throwback Thursday. Don't move. It's 1988. We got a little clip for you that we're going to play. 1988. I don't know if this ain't here. Oh, that's my.
It's not. We got it. We got it.
It's a clip of you, Don.
How long is this break?
Go ahead.
Dad, the house where the house was, that Wills grew up and spent a lot of time there. So we've known each other for years.
Is that how? Because you
Yes,
were neighbors?
yes. And his father owned a ice company, which is also right there called Rack Ice.
Oh,
and he that was his business. He was an engineer also, but that was his business. So they were there for years. I remember when just before I was going away to college and things, Will was going around doing house parties in the neighborhood. He would be rapping, and Jazzy Jeff was like the DJ, and they were starting out.
Having such a big movie star friend, when did you know to ask for help and to do it by yourself?
Well, the interesting thing is I never went to them for anything. What happened was back in the 90s, Well, back in, I think it was like 92 or 93, I was giving my brother an anniversary party, and I lived on an area called Rittenhouse Square, which was downtown Philly, and I lived on the 10th or 12th floor, and on the roof that you could have parties. So I threw him a party, and so Will and his first wife came, and because I always tell Trey, you were 4 months when I met you, really. And so they came, and actually it was the day that Whitney and Bobby got married, because I was invited to Whitney and Bobby's wedding through LaWanda Page.
Nice.
Because Sissy had invited LaWanda Page. So LaWanda said, well, I'm not going to be on the East Coast. You just go. I said, yes, I am. Then I saw it was the same day as my, I was like, I would drop this anniversary and go to this, but I didn't. So Will just came to the party instead of going to the wedding. And so we got to really, really talking about things. And he was like, well, you got to come out to L.A. sometime. And then I think it was the last year of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His dad came around the house one day and said, listen, I think Will has a role for you on the show. And I'm like, are you really, for real?
I know. In my research, it was a snowstorm.
It was
snowing.
It was, wait a minute. It was 30-something inches of snow in Philly.
Yeah.
And the runways were closed. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm thinking, so Will flew me out, but we couldn't get out. So then the day that we were supposed to leave, they opened up one runway. And so I flew it into Los Angeles, and I got off the plane. There was a sign, Mr. Don Welch. I'm like, yeah, of course you would be here for me. Right. And then they drove me right to Burbank to NBC Studios. And when I walked on the lot and into the building, I asked somebody who was walking down the hall, where was Will Smith's dressing room? And they said, oh, it's down this way. So when I went in, he wasn't there. And all of a sudden on the speaker, I heard someone say, Don Welch, come to studio, so whatever. And when I went there, the whole cast was on stage with their scripts. Will handed my script and said, turn to page 52. You're Detective Frank Sims. And I'm like, okay, hey, everybody. And so that was the beginning of him pulling me into that. At the time, he was thinking I was doing more acting, but I was still writing. And I would say 20-some years later, he is still very much a part of my life. He was my life. He has been my lifeline. He said, whenever you're ready to move into television and film, just move on out. So I was really doing really well in Philly, but it was lateral moves. Right. I wasn't doing a whole lot of what I'm doing now. You couldn't grow but so much. So I decided in 2000 to move at his urging, and I came out here, and he opened up his heart, his doors, everything to me, nice. and turned me on to a lot of people. He told me, he said, you're already doing well. What you need behind you is some muscle. So I never rested on that, though. Right. I still knew what I had to do on my own, because I was like, I'm my own man, but somebody supporting you from their heart. Yeah. And not wanting anything back but to see you succeed.
I know. That's rare.
And very rare. I can tell you some stories. You get part 2 or 3. But what I'm saying is that, and to be that huge of, and I wasn't the only one that he would do things like this for. I wasn't the only one. I think I was one of the only ones who pursued it enough to get on my own feet that he could still say, 27 years later, I'm very proud what Don's doing. Like, he heard about the TV one day, and he was like, yo, that's big. No, that's not his word. Yo, that's huge. But I'm not going to tell you I haven't asked to help. Once you know you can trust somebody, and they trust you, and they know that you're not. One of the things I did when he came to see the Bachelor. The
Bachelorette.
Well, he came to see the Bachelor party first in 2003 or 4. Okay. And yeah, I remember because he brought Heavy D.
Oh, Heavy D.
And he brought Heavy D. And then he came to see the Bachelorette party, and he brought like Dwayne Martin, I think, and his mom. And he said to me, Don, what do you want to do with this? This is awesome. And I'm like, he said, I'm going to call you next week. So I was sitting where you're sitting, not on this sofa. It would have been really old and beat up by it. I don't want people to think I'm the same damn sofa I had 20 years.
Right.
I know people do that. They be trying to check me.
Exactly.
So I was sitting there, and he said, I'm going to call you Tuesday at 7:30. And Tuesday at 7:30 he called. And he said, and he started quoting lines from the play. He was like, how did you write that from that woman's perspective? And you nailed it in there. And then we talked about all that. And then he said, what do you want to do? And I said, I'd like for it to be a film. I'd like for it to tour. And he said, okay, let's talk about that. And he says, what can I do to help you? And I got quiet for a second, and I said, give me your name. And he got quiet on the line. I'm like, and he's like, okay. So
why was it important for you to get his name?
Well, because if it was going on tour, and I had his stamp of approval, it was not only going to open up more doors for me, but it was going to make sure that we sold out and that my first time on tour did well. And so I was allowed to have Don B. Welch Productions in association with Will Smith Presents the Bachelorette Party. And
what did that do? What did that do for you?
It opened up. I mean, it was crazy. It just started, and also around that same time as he bought the film rights to the Bachelorette Party, and so I thought, okay, well, shit, this is going. So this is and the lawyers got involved, and the contracts were all signed. And I did like 6 national interviews with every magazine and about him buying the rights and everything. And I was still new to that whole thing, so I didn't know how it worked really. So after about a year and a half, I'm like, you made the movie. What's going on? So I remember said, well, give it time. It's just a film. And then one time we were somewhere, and I said, hey, Will, I said, I haven't heard anything about the movie. He said, let me tell you what's going on. He said, I saw the play. I think it's great. I guess in a way he was overruled by the other partners because they were doing huge blockbuster type films, the big bang 'em up type thing. And this was a small, and they weren't doing that at the time. So, and I was thinking, well, shit, but you Will Smith and you. But people have to understand, there's Will Smith, and then there's Overbrook Entertainment. And even though you own it, it's 2 separate entities. And you have advisors, and you have people saying this is the direction, that we should be going in. And you hire those people to do that. So it took me a while to understand that it was nothing personal. Because he wanted me to make this film. He wanted it to happen at that time, and it just was not the right time. And I'll tell you how God works. Later on, when I got the deal for the Bachelor Party to make a film out of it, I remember him. He wrote me something. I think I have it. He wrote me something and said how proud he was that because I didn't take the fact that Overbrook didn't do it. I didn't just say I'm packing up and going home. I was like, okay, well, let's keep moving. It brought me down a little bit because I didn't understand how this really works out here. I'm thinking I got the contract. It's all signed by everybody. I got a check. So I'm thinking, well, of course it's going to be made. And then you find out that the workings of things. So it wasn't personal. And he felt bad about it. And he still was like, whatever we can do. Jada too. Family, that's my family. But Will has always been there. So then there were times when I was like, well, look, I need some help to do this one now. And he was always there, never a no in 20-some years. Wow. And I thank God I'm in a position that I can do things on my own. But when you have somebody that that wants to see you succeed and win and make it, because they know you have this crazy talent, but you need something behind you, you find someone like his heart is so huge. Like, it is so, people have no clue. They wonder if he's like that in real life as he comes across. Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes. Well, you had your first, scene on The Fresh Prince. Will Smith.
That was a disaster. Yeah. He tells everybody that it took 35. Every time you see him and you ask him, he'll add more to the takes. He said it took down like 35, 40 takes to get those 5 lines.
But you got it. Yeah. But you got it.
He never invited me back.
Studio Q Show.
If you're in the chat room and you didn't hear me say that we're going to play a clip of Don's interview.
Audio.
That's what I said. Well, it's audio and you can't see it. Sometimes just listen. Shut the fuck up. It's the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Stories. Your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Because you can't meet everybody. Can't meet Will Smith. Can't even meet Don. Don doing shit. But you can meet me.
But they can meet everybody if they come on Saturday to do what? See what?
Lord.
Look,
Hold on.
look. No, watch that.
Mess it up.
Look, I'm supposed to do that.
All right, I took his line.
You took his line.
Right, okay.
Where we going, y'all, to see?
Lord, don't move my mouth.
Where?
The Wilshire E4 Theater.
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because I gotta
go
go
to
to
the
the
train
wedding
and
and
going to the
church.
Tide and
Watch my-
Cavalier wedding.
Watch my kids.
Oh, yeah, you got kids. In the building we have.
We have.
No, you.
Oh, Nikki Pam. Shout out to rehearsal. My bad.
I hate coming here.
You here too, Pam.
In the building we got.
Mr. Ray.
Wonder how his voice got that way. In the building we got. Can't do everybody. Oh! Y'all say something? Is my mic on?
Says the man who don't have no condoms.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what to do with that one.
Okay, next.
So you got shaft covers. That's it.
Okay.
We got.
Mr. J. Alexander in the building. What's happening?
In the building we got.
Don B. Welch.
Yes.
Don B. Welch. It always goes together like that, Don B.
Yeah,
Welch?
put a handle on it.
What the B stand for? What the B stand for? Oh, we can't talk about that?
I will tell you this.
Bartholomew.
I can tell you this. No, I tell you, it's nobody. I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
My middle name is so common, but nobody guesses it for a long time. Go ahead and start.
Bartholomew.
No, who?
Bobby.
Nope.
Bill.
Nope.
Bartholomew.
No, it's more common than any of those names, but people always forget about it.
Bob.
Nope.
No.
Brian.
Bertrude.
Bobby.
No.
Beatrice.
I'm gonna tell you, it is so
Brad.
cut. No, I can tell you that it's probably more people would name this than people. A lot of people say Brian,
Buddy.
that's
which is what I wish it was.
Buddy.
But guess what?
What?
It's even more common than Brian.
Really?
How common is
Boo-boo.
it? Look,
Nobody knows it. I
No,
don't
no.
use it.
You never.
I never like. I'll tell you if you guess it. You don't want to move. Want to move on to the next segment? I'll just tell you what it is.
Oh.
Wait, what's the first
Sit
two
here.
letters start with?
Go to
BR.
DR?
BR.
Brad? Not
No,
Brad. I said
nobody
Brad.
ever gets it. It's common.
Bruh,
When I
bruh.
said you're gonna be like,
Brett.
oh my God, no,
Bruh.
All right, we'll come back to it as I pull
bruh,
up.
bruh. I'll tell you,
Brad.
What is it?
Bruce.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Nigga, that was at the bottom of the beat.
Bruce is a very
Bruce is very common.
yeah.
I don't like it, but it's mine.
All right, Pam in the building with us right now. Gave us these fly ass hats.
Yeah.
My Barack need a hat. In the building we got.
Cue Ball, a.k.a. Mr. Bougie.
What's
He's a
happening?
celebrity stylist, a master barber, an image consultant.
Yeah, he doing it all.
And you've been doing it for 20 years?
I should have worn that hat to the Love and Hip Hop reunion. I could have used that as a weapon. I should have worn that.
Yeah.
You can kill somebody.
Turn that mic
Sure
on.
can.
Yeah, he's
check.
red, yellow.
A little louder. All right. In the house we have, again, Pamela.
Mr. Bougie. Cue Ball.
Is it Mr. Bougie or we don't do
Oh, we
Cue Ball?
do
We
it.
doing
Which one we
cue
supposed to
ball.
call
What
you?
you
Well, you know,
You sound great.
I'm like three people in one.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you an Aries?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo, okay.
I'm a Virgo. You know.
Represent them Virgo. That's why he's
When's your
creative.
birthday? September what?
September 13th.
Okay.
Okay.
He's creative.
Okay.
You have to be
I
creative.
just turned 24.
Michael
right.
Jackson's
Okay.
a Virgo.
You said you
24
turned
again?
24?
Turned 24.
All right, so
Times two.
tell us about the hat and Bougie.
But these are my babies. That's
Stay
the-
right on that mic.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Oh, he need headphones.
Those are my crowns. I call them crowns. I don't call them hats.
Get right up in the front of that mic. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
call
Or you can move
I
it to
don't
you
call
if you want.
Okay,
Yeah,
let
thank
me
you.
move this right.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't really be on mics like that.
I like shit around my mouth.
And I
Used
have
to.
condoms, so you know.
Hey, you might want to put it on the mic. Hey, don't suck the mic.
Oh, wow.
Knock it off. I'm ready for that. I do this. You know, we do this every day at the barbershop.
Yeah, we do, cute.
Hey, barbers are actually some of the funniest people.
My little brother Jay Mars, he told me all the time. He said, "Man, you like the funniest dude I ever met." He want me to do the kind. I said, "I got too many jobs already. I'm not trying to do all that."
We got a phone call. We ain't even get to it, I guess.
You got a caller? What's your
Damn
name and where you
call,
calling from?
What up, this Pooh Lee from Kentucky.
What a new Booty?
What upper?
Kentucky.
Hey, man, 1988 was my first time going to jail, man.
Not your first time.
Hey, treated.
Yeah.
I went to jail for selling. I used to sell bootleg tapes, right? And he was a hot year for Bobby Brown, so I sold all them damn "Don't Be Cruel" tapes.
Don't be
man.
cruel.
I used to hate the tape dude because you be getting your car wide. Hey, buddy, you want to get tape? No, I'm cool. You don't want my goddamn tape?
No.
Bruh.
Well, nigga,
I
you drew the album cover on the front of the tape.
Photocopied the album cover.
Hey, he might be the first DVD man before the DVD man to go to jail.
For the tapes. Because they tell you we go to jail. No, you don't know nobody.
$250,000
Yeah,
fine.
right at the beginning.
Did you have to pay that? All right, maybe not. It is 1988. It's Throwback Thursday. In the building. Q. Now, how'd you come up with the hats and the bougie? Because I love
the
black
word
folks is bougie. That's
yeah,
what we
we
do.
love that word.
This year is my 13-year anniversary.
Man.
Congrats.
I've been doing it for 13 years.
Uh-huh.
Before a lot of people claimed that they was bougie. You know?
Yeah.
And it was hard for me to get people to say I'm bougie.
Yeah.
Now
Embracing
everybody
it.
want to be bougie.
Embracing it.
Yeah, they really loving it. So a lot
But
of
they
people
not really bougie, though. Them ratchet girls saying they bougie ain't bougie. They just got straight weave. They don't mean they bougie.
Now, did you get a lot of slack from the bad and bougie?
Well, yeah, because I kind of get beat up.
Yeah.
They be like, man, they stole your thing. I'm like, they ain't stole. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they seen it. Maybe they don't know. I don't know. But one thing, and these are facts. I've dressed some of the hottest celebrities in the game.
Like?
Redman.
Okay.
Method Man. They're two of my favorite artists I like working with. Kid Capri, DJ Battle Cat. I cut his hair.
We love Battle Cat.
Yeah, Battle Cat. That's my family. I cut his hair and I dress him. So it's like people done seen bougie all over the world.
Didn't know it.
They know about it.
I'm saying at the time they didn't know that's what that was.
Well,
Now they know.
I haven't talked to them.
Oh.
But what's the cold part? It's the kicker. Like I know people that either work with them or know them, and I say, hey man, why don't you just hook me up with them? Let them know, oh man, it's always something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's some LA shit going on. It's like they don't want to see people expand and move forward. But see, I'm from the South. We
What
work
part?
together.
Where you from?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Family, hey.
Baton Rouge.
The land of the gumbo.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm a chef,
Now, what's your definition of bougie?
Well, my definition of bougie is best of you, greatness in everything. No matter what you're doing, like you shine shoes, you're a radio host, you're a stripper, you're a hooker, whatever the hell you want to be.
Hey, bitch.
Be the best.
Get that money.
You can't be a bougie stripper.
Yes, you can. You can be a selective. You can be selective.
You can be the best stripper.
You can be a bougie stripper.
What's that
How
one?
you a bougie stripper?
He said best of you
Best of you.
in everything.
Greatness in everything.
Greatness in everything.
No matter
Oh,
what you
okay.
doing, like,
Read
can't
the
nobody
hat,
judge
boy.
you.
That's true.
Right. We get judged every day. I can't worry about that shit.
I've seen some
Now,
great
this
strippers.
hat here, dope as hell. The lettering and is that more expensive? Like if I wanted to buy a hat, that one's gonna a little bit more. It's not the same
well,
amount.
really, all of them expensive.
Okay.
Oh, they are?
You guys just got blessed because I have love for them.
Thank
I have love
you.
for
Oh,
Speedy.
we can have it?
So thanks, Speedy.
Nigga, I was trying not to really
Come
wear
on,
it.
look, come on for the bougie blessing.
I was trying not to really wear it, but go on, put it.
Well, I must have missed the blessing.
No, we got you. You had your leather on. I was waiting for it. Because any minute you should be right here.
Hey, you pulled that.
Keep that collaboration to yourself.
You pull that leather hat off. We gonna make a
Fuck
noise.
your play.
How you feel?
Move that mountain.
On Saturday
Y'all
at the
crazy.
Wilshire Eber.
Not Sunday.
You know what?
Why? Gotta go to Bible study.
I make a lot of these hats. Is what the mood is, what I feel like.
All right.
You know, he's rocking the bougie freak.
Bougie
Everybody
freak?
got a little freak in them. I
A
don't care
freak.
what you say.
The hat's at the right place. The hat's at the right place.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I don't know. You must have knew he was gonna be on.
I accept my ministry.
I like the visor.
You accept your calling.
I like the little visor concept.
Yeah, that's dope. I've never seen
It's
that.
true.
I saw that one.
It's-
Yeah.
it's-
Oh,
And
my
Pam?
cousin too. I didn't know.
Pam's
about
got
that.
two.
I'm just glad. I'm glad Jay didn't grab it because it has pink coming through. He'd have been like,
So it's half hat, half visor. I love that. I've never
It's
seen that
it's
before.
a
I
visor
like it.
because it's like, I'm an artist.
Do you have that patented? Because I've never seen that, honestly.
Well, I don't see with
you
me.
ain't really been nowhere, Pam.
I'm a designer. I make stuff every day.
Okay.
I'm not even tripping. I can't. If I could patent everything, I could. But I really can't. So I
Well,
just-
look like Pam has a new hat line coming out tomorrow.
It's kind of a when the light shining down on it. It's kind of a face filter, like
Yeah,
the
it's
IG
her
filters.
face look pink.
Yeah.
So that's my bougie awareness. It's for cancer. Fuck
That's dope.
cancer.
Right.
Oh,
My grandmother, my aunties. I have a lot of family members that died because
breast
of
cancer.
Yeah.
all kind of cancer. So,
I just had two people in my family die
yeah,
from
so
cancer.
that shit really hurt me. So that was the mood I was in when I made that hat. Every hat is a mood.
Okay.
You know, Speedy, you got on bougie arsenal. I wanted to kill some shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to kill
right.
some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours too, apparently.
Check it
See
for
this hat I got
fingerprints.
on?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Let me tell you something about
Sure.
this hat.
Check it for fingerprints.
Okay, I done went to the club and
Yeah.
Hollywood let me in.
Okay.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I went to a club in L.A.
Yeah,
And the
but
guy looked at me. He looked at me like,
you got a
I don't
backpack.
think I could let you in with that hat.
Right.
I said, why, man? It's just a hat. You know who I am. He said, nah, man, you could really kill somebody.
I know you ain't getting on no plane.
Well, I'm not going to. I already know that.
TSA be like,
Later news, a man was headbutted to death.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You won't even make it to the TSA line when you give them your
No, as soon as you get in line, my man, come on out of there. Temple.
Random check, you.
No, everybody else good. Go on through. My man with the gun, go on through. Hat man.
It's very random. No, it's very random.
Bougie.
Arsenal.
So, yeah,
Bougie.
it's a
Okay, so
situation
this one
with
is?
that. And this is Bougie USA.
USA,
As you
okay.
can see, it's nasty.
Make
Yeah,
a-
LA, USA is real nasty right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to give out one of the hats with our little package.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little package that we. Yeah, that's the nasty. Oh, that's
The
a
nasty.
tongue.
That one's
That's a little more patriotic.
It's what is that?
Lips.
It's a woman.
Oh,
on
it's
it.
lips. Oh,
It's
I
a woman
love
on
that.
it.
Oh, okay.
Trump, grab the pussy.
She's grabbing the
It
pussy.
is.
Let me see. No,
Is she? Hey, man.
She grabbing the pussy?
She grabbing it?
Yeah. I'm surprised he saw it. Anyway.
grabbing
Oh!
Can you see yours?
Why do you get so
Oh,
sensitive?
wait a minute.
Why are you so
Wait a
sensitive?
minute.
You have a nice emerald pearl on your face right now. Just embrace your calling.
It's ministry.
Shit.
Instagram
So
filter.
sensitive.
I'm in an industry where we clap back very quickly.
I ain't get the shit out. Yeah. What you not gonna do?
What you not
Secret
gonna say?
motives installed in me.
So, and the barbershop's located where?
I have a barbershop. It's on Crenshaw 43rd. I've been there for 20
Wait a
years.
minute,
Is
Chris.
that where,
Is that by the gym?
Well, wait a minute. Mad Marvich is
Man,
up.
Nah, he's up the street.
He's up the street.
It's
Oh,
like,
you're
it's
little.
like it's like six. It's like six.
Yes, it
barbershops
is.
on the
It's
block.
true. And you
Yeah,
feel
it's the
guilty
mecca.
walking past the other two, like, and they like, hey, bro, hey, nigga. Then you call your barber, nigga, meet me outside. They call him in. They call him in. 'Cause everybody want to cut you.
It's a lot of barbers over there.
Yeah.
It's like the mecca of barbershops.
Yes. Here's
Over
the thing
there.
about black men and they barbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Like when you find the right dude,
Man.
motherfucker, you don't go nowhere else, man.
Man.
'Cause you can't afford to get that L. Because once it's fucked up, they give you the mirror. They go, yeah, it's fucked up close too, nigga. Why you fuck you handing me a mirror?
My barber moved all the way to Panorama City. I drove all the
You
way
gotta
out
drive
there.
all and if I don't know, people know this. You've been in jail.
Really? I didn't even know
When you
that.
get parole,
Speedy been in jail too.
when you get parole, they ask you where you get your hair cut.
Do they?
Because
Why?
black men, again, once we find a barber, that's where we go. So if they looking for you
Wow.
Oh, they
and
gonna
it's
go-
haircut Friday,
They just pop up at the barbershop.
here
on
you are getting the cut. Hey, Mr. Caldwell.
Racist.
Oh, nigga, really? This
Oh, that's a trip.
yeah, that's real shit.
Wow.
So the barber's 43rd Crenshaw. I know. What's the name of it?
Really, I'm under construction.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Because no, I'm serious. They're building a train.
Yes, they are.
Under
Oh,
my
yeah,
shop.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Under the shop?
Oh, yeah,
They're
they are.
actually the work they've been doing is like 2 inches from my door.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Like they've been pounding and pounding my whole shop been vibrating. It's been moving. So
Does the city pay for that, or they look out for you?
this is the catch. That you have to submit a telephone book full of paperwork.
Yeah.
So I did that, and they said I need one more paper that's missing.
So let me ask you something. While the shop was shaking, the
Right.
minks that fell on the floor and the paint that fell on top of it didn't cover. That wasn't covered in the insurance.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, everything is covered, and I
Okay.
still need that
Wow.
one paper.
The one paper.
I
Okay.
get you.
Everything is down to one paper.
Okay.
And then with that, you can close up and still get paid from the city, right?
Well,
Or is that how that works?
I'm open right now, but I'm the only worker.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard. It's really hard. It ain't kind of hard.
But a lot of businesses are suffering, right?
Yeah, and it's another catch. They said, well, if you haven't been here for so long, we can't help you.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
So they will do certain things they will do, like far as like if they do an event, you can come set up and market your stuff. But if you haven't been there for so many, I've been there so long, they need that they have to help me.
Okay.
Because I've been there so long.
Yeah.
But if you just started like a year or two ago,
Yeah.
they like
Now, when are they going to be done? When is the train
probably
supposed
2 years.
What?
Because parking
2020.
is atrocious over there. Too.
Well, nah, behind my shop is actually a good parking lot.
Okay.
They're building.
We don't know that when you come down.
They're putting a metro station right next door to me.
Oh. Okay.
So Taco Mail. I don't know if you guys heard of Taco Mail.
Yes.
He's my next door neighbor.
Earl's
Grill used to be there.
Okay, I know where Earl's was. Yeah.
So I
And then there's the little mom and pop little store.
What store?
What's the little store where they sell like sodas and shit, and they make sandwiches.
Oh, you talking about Brooklyn's Deli?
Yes, Brooklyn's Deli.
Yeah, that's my family over there. See, it's like with me, the whole block, we try to stick together. We ride it out. We know it's tough. It's gonna get greater later, but really they should have came and just donated some money to us.
And all those businesses are black owned right there?
A lot, every business over there is black owned.
That's dope.
So when the train is done
in 2 years,
the benefits of having still being there, did they like, when 2 years you're gonna be doing this, that, and the other? Did they give you that kind of?
Yeah, but the goal is to make it to 2 years.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the tough part. Yeah.
See, it's not. See, I don't have a bigger brother. I always been a bigger brother, and everybody need a bigger brother to take their business or whatever they're trying to do to the next level.
Yeah.
Like if I have more help over there, I don't have not one worker. I do everything.
I mean, I can come cut it. It ain't gonna be sexy.
Nigga, come on then.
It ain't gonna be sexy. You're gonna have to kick up some refunds on the first 10.
Niggas gonna be mad.
Hey, I asked for a fade. This nigga gave me a do top.
He's Speedy in charge of the polka dots. You want a crooked line and polka dots?
I used to cut my son's nip hair. Boy, what I tell you, I said, if you move, ain't nothing I can do. Then you move.
You might want to get.
Hey, put this bougie hat on. Then go to school.
I say a lot of hats though.
Yeah.
So come on down. The bougie barbershop.
One way or the other, you gonna be all right.
Now, do you have other? I know you do, but do you have other things besides hats and stuff in a website where our fans can go and look and?
Yes, I'm on
listening?
Instagram. I tore down my website because it was cool, but it's not what I want. It don't really represent bougie like I want it because I deal with a lot of powerful people, but people don't know. I'm like a diamond in the mud right now.
Right.
In the mud?
In the mud.
In the mud.
Low.
I know it was in the
You
rough.
over me every day.
So you a blood diamond?
Nah, I'm Cardi B. I don't gangbang.
I forgot where we at. My bad. I forgot where we at.
That blood who? So retarded for real. That blood who?
Blood of you.
Carly B. Anytime you say your name in your song, I'm Carly B. Bitch, you don't know who you are. I'm Carly B. Remember the little special kid? Be at your mama's house. Mama, who that? I'm Carly B. Reading the birds.
Who that little bus for outside?
Carly B. Somebody go wake her up. Who we waking up? Carly B. And they never look you in the eye. They never look in your eye. That's how you know something wrong. I'm Carly B.
Like, why does your heels have a Velcro strap on it?
That's what my name is.
What's your name?
Carly B.
I had a friend who had a little sister who had special needs, and there was a certain word that triggered her every time. And if you said outside, she would pee and run around. And it was you just didn't say outside. And I came over one day with my sister visiting. Oh yeah, I was like, we gotta go outside and get. She stood up and did that little dance and tinkled in the corner and ran around in a circle.
She was just acting out.
You know what her other name was? Carly B. Anyway, what were you doing in '88, man? 1988.
88.
I was 4.
Shit, I was fucking hoes.
Let's get right to it then. Let's get right to it. He didn't even wait.
You want me to sugarcoat the shit?
Let's jump right in.
Get right in there, man.
This rollout show.
Don't get in the pool. You know what I mean?
Look. I've been into art all my life.
Okay.
I get it from my father. My father used to paint houses and stadiums. My mother did.
Wow.
My mother did. She made dresses, and you know, my grandfather, he did pottery. You know, he was a preacher, and he would he can make you out of clay and put eyes in. He was my family. I don't know. It's just in my blood to create.
You had to do something.
And I am.
There it is.
Yeah, I am. Like I said, I done touched billionaires to bums and dressed. I done dressed bums like I see a homeless guy on the street and he's cold. I throw him a sweater. It might be all white and he look fresh. You know, I'm good.
Till he lay down.
Too lay down.
Is it
too soon?
Too soon. I'm out here fresh as hell for 24 hours.
You just gonna lay in the pee. That's cool.
I can't go to sleep.
Y'all going to hell?
Once I go to sleep
later.
Hey, right.
Mess up my sweater, I go to sleep. Been up for 3 days. I'm fresh though.
You gonna stand on nigga? This nigga ain't me a white jacket.
Yeah, I ain't about to lay down.
I'm asleep in a white jacket. This nigga crazy as cat shit.
I
I mean, I look good as fuck, but nigga, I can't lay down in the pee.
Hey, you gotta sleep standing up.
I'm clean as a napkin, goddamn.
Hang my jacket on this park bench. My bad. I don't know when to stop. I'm sorry.
You really don't.
Speedy, you going to hell.
Yeah. with this bougie hat on. Just Speedy, come on, nigga. We ain't here partying.
Speedy.
All right, so it's 1988.
Yeah.
You can hang out with us, right?
88.
Okay, cool.
He got condoms. He ain't going nowhere.
I got all kind of shit in my pocket.
You got a spear on. You got a spear on his hand. Come on.
I don't do good. Well, what you do, bitch? It's in my pocket.
I got everything. What you
Hey,
need?
Speedy, I got chapstick.
Chapstick.
I got a bottle of You want to keep going?
This nigga's a switch. He's a switch nut.
He like, I got a pistol.
I got condoms.
What else you got? You got the pistol hole.
I got car keys.
Yeah, he got his birth certificate.
My social security card.
I got my passport.
Ain't no picture right now, depending on how I look that day.
I'm ready to disappear if I need to.
All right, so number one. No, well, I won't say number. Well, it was number one movie, but it's a whole lot of movies, and we'll go down the list and see if you remember these. In 1988, who remember The Rain Man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never
that
watched
was
it.
a great movie.
Never watched it.
You
Never.
never saw it?
Good film. Good
It
film.
really was.
Yeah.
I wasn't finna watch nobody go, 6, 7, 4, 3, 9.
Oh my God.
Oh, fucking movie. You ain't gonna do that shit. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Oh, I actually got some.
That was number 2.
Yeah, I got some.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead. Number 3 movie that year was Coming to America.
Oh, yeah.
Which for me, greatest movie ever made.
Right.
For black folks.
They're making a sequel.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And Eddie has a son, I think, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And the son is coming here. To me, though, I think Coming to America was the one movie that every black person could just throw
And everybody was in it.
Wait.
Yeah, it was great.
I got some trivia for Coming to America.
Please do.
I got some trivia. What was the name of the barber shop?
Did you raise your hand?
Third grade. You know we on the radio, right?
They can't see your hand. Young man.
It was the Mighty Shop, wasn't it?
Mighty, what you call it?
It was the Mighty Shop. Wasn't it?
Mighty Sharp.
Mighty Sharp.
Mighty Sharp.
Yeah, but I remember the
Who was in the barber chair?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah,
What was Randy Watson famous for? Why was he even there?
The going down episode of
That's My
That's
Mama.
my mama.
Go ahead.
1974.
At the Wilshire Email
what was
Theater.
the? You know, remember the girls that were at the table that were doing the rap song or whatever? My
Okay,
name
yeah,
is
the two
Peaches, and
twins.
I'm the best. Yeah. What was their actual rap name?
They had a real rap name?
Yeah.
Not.
You don't want to raise your hand? You want to raise your
Where
hand?
were they from?
Don, you don't want
They
to
were
raise your
somewhere
hand.
from the East Coast. I'm not sure. New York. They're from New York.
Not Phil.
They were from New York.
Chat room.
I'm looking at the chat room.
Nobody will get this.
No, their computer ain't that fast.
It's
They're
double.
trying to Google it.
Double
They are.
Destiny. They
Oh,
song.
I-
The song was called
That shit
Prove
was
It.
funny as
And
fuck.
one last one. What was the very not the very first line, but what was the line when Eddie Murphy was in the not the tub, but the pool, whatever it was.
Yeah.
What was the line?
The royal penis is clean.
Your height.
Well, wait a minute. Did you just point to him? And he knew it.
He knew it.
The royal penis is clean. All the other trivia he had fell asleep on. It was a line that Eddie said in the pool. The royal penis is
That's funny you remember that, though.
Your
the name of the
Highness. You
shot.
gotta say Your
That's
Highness.
Your Highness.
Right.
That was a great. God.
I didn't know.
Great movie. Oh my God.
Yes.
And then when you hear, all
That
the
was
stories
the only part
about.
of the movie my parents made us cover our eyes on.
Really?
That's the only part.
I'm Coming to America?
What part?
They didn't show the penis?
They didn't show it, but
Nah.
she said it. That grandmother made us cover our eyes.
Oh no, they had.
Oh,
they
so
had
you
their,
couldn't hear it.
They had their boobs out.
They were chested.
Carnaby!
They were naked.
They were chested.
Cover your eyes. I can hear, Mama.
But they were chested. They were naked. They were still naked.
Their boobs were out.
Put your hands over your ears and don't look at me. I can see you.
Do what I say, not what you see.
Kylie B. Somebody say some stupid shit. Just say Kylie B.
You know there's a D in there. You know there's a D in there.
It's a D in what?
Oh, turn your headphones down.
I will not. He gonna
like
take
a
this in.
retarded person.
Take it in your ear.
Oh,
is that too soon?
Do you talk to Michelle like that?
Wow.
Oh.
What we not gonna do?
What the hell y'all been drinking?
What you been drinking?
Everything.
Die Hard. Remember Die Hard? The
Yeah.
first
Oh, yeah,
Die
yeah,
Hard.
yeah.
First one was the best.
Yes,
The
yes,
first
yes.
one was
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, it was.
The Naked Truth. Remember?
Nah,
Police
yeah.
Squad. All that.
That was the Naked Gun. I don't see
I
nothing
said
about
truth,
you said-
woman.
it's
Because we didn't like it.
Oh.
Cocktail. I don't remember Cocktail.
Oh, that was
That was with,
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was
I
in
didn't
it.
When he
see
was
it.
the bartender.
Oh, and the bartender.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, now-
Well, we have a call. Let's take the call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Vernon from Chicago.
Hey, Vernon.
Hey, Vernon.
Let's see, the movie that you said that it was Exorcist, but Child's Play, I was 10. That movie messed me up.
Which one?
Child's Play.
Original Child's
Oh, the
Play.
original Child's
I didn't see
Play.
it.
I got a story about that.
Oh, you do?
That little doll, no.
He's still
So
scared
to
of
this
it.
And
day,
they got,
you scared.
yeah, still around.
You got a glowworm. I ain't touching it, mama.
No, I never did play. I didn't like them action figures and none of that stuff. Take that shit out of here.
Like, I don't play with no
All right,
dogs.
thank you for the phone call.
True story.
You want a G.I. Jane? No! No G.I. Joe.
True story. When I was 6 in '88, and when Child's Play came out, my mom took me to see it because she thought it was a kids movie. So we in the middle of the theater.
Kylie B.
Child just started killing people.
You on fire right now.
Man. I'm still
Was you scared?
scared. I'm still scared. Yeah.
Child's Play was freaky because we had my buddy, remember?
Yeah.
my
That's why.
buddy.
That's what made me scared
Yeah.
of it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did y'all stay for the whole movie? Or did
We
you
stayed
leave?
for the whole. Oh, my mama paid for that movie. We was staying. We was in there crying.
Stop! Dry your eyes now, shit. Watch this goddamn movie.
You stop crying on the popcorn.
I don't know what was more offensive, the fact that he was cussing that white woman out or he was killing people.
Yeah.
He was like, you shut up, you bitch.
Yeah.
Little dog going to hell. Beetlejuice, which is one of my top movies.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Great movie. If you haven't seen that,
Yeah,
Working
yeah,
Girl.
yeah.
I don't know about Working Girl.
That was with what's
Melanie
his name?
Griffith.
Roberts or something?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Fish Called Wanda.
Excellent.
Oh,
I saw that with my mom.
A fish
Excellent.
called Wanda.
Fish Called Wanda.
Yes.
I remember in Soap Dish. Remember that movie?
Yes.
All right, this for the ladies. I'll do this for the ladies. Beaches.
Yes.
But Bitches was good.
I never seen it.
That was
And-
with
and the remake on
that was with Bette Midler
And,
the original Beaches was really a tearjerker.
Yeah. What's the same?
Bette Midler and
The lady with the dark hair.
Yeah, it was a really good film though.
They'll say it
You
in the
definitely
chat room.
couldn't
Black
cry.
China.
Hilarious. Rambo 3.
Yeah.
Wasn't
was
it all-
still
He had
mad.
4 lines.
Didn't
in
they
that
all
one.
run into
Yeah.
each other?
He was
But he had
still-
4
was
lines in
still
that
mad.
one.
Okay.
He was
Yeah.
still-
Why was he mad for
did
3
the-
movies?
Yeah, with no dialogue. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
4.
Number
my
4.
goodness.
I don't remember who was in 4.
Oh my goodness.
Here's one. Here's one for did
Oh,
you
this
know?
is a great one.
Colors.
Colors.
Oh
Colors.
yeah.
Colors came
Colors.
out.
That's
Wait,
every
hold
day.
on 1 second though.
That movie is every
Barbara
day.
Hershey.
We can't just
Barbara
skip,
Hershey.
we can't skip past these horror movies
Okay.
because we had some of the like from in the 80s. We
Yeah.
had the best horror people like of ever.
Halloween.
Like ever. Like
Halloween.
yeah,
Yeah, all
everything.
Halloweens,
Like
yeah.
dude, Freddy Krueger. I was terrified. I couldn't
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Jason made me nervous.
Jason,
Yeah, Halloween. The
made
first
me
Halloween.
when he popped out the water at Camp Crystal,
Oh,
Camp
yo.
Crystal Lake,
Look,
I pissed on myself.
I didn't like. No,
I did.
But what was the first one?
Do we
His
need to
mama
know
was
you like
killing
that?
Everybody.
Huh?
His mama was
Turn his
killing
mic up.
everybody.
Oh,
the first one.
The Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
The very
that
first
was
one.
Betsy Palmer was an actress.
That was
Wait a
scary.
minute. You remember the movie Action Jackson?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Vanity and Carl Weathers.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that was
Vanity
his.
was everything and
That
everything.
was his moment to be that black dude.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What
That was
happened?
after
He got
Rocky?
that. He still works.
He does?
Yeah, he got that deal after the Rocky
That
stuff.
was after
Yes.
Rocky.
Yeah.
When did that movie Howard the Duck come out?
Well,
I'm gonna say not in '88.
you Charlie B.
Was that because it was
It was an older movie. I saw
Yeah, it was.
These is bloody shoes.
I'm sorry. Okay,
You're loud as fuck.
I'm supposed to be as a microphone.
That's what you sound like.
But Ray,
That's what you sound like.
But it sounds great.
It's really loud in my ear.
Anyway, Above the Law with Steven
Seagal. And Pam Grier.
Yes,
she was in
that. She was in that. That's right, Pam Grier.
Steven Seagal, king of the 3-word movies.
Here go one. School Days.
Oh yeah,
1988.
That was 88.
That was 88.
I thought it was earlier.
Yeah, no, that's 88. School Day. Which I thought they were doing another one. That's what Spike said.
I know he's retooling. She's Gotta Have It.
That's what I heard.
That's what she retooled it. Yeah.
Wow.
He's retooling. Yeah, he retooled that, but I don't know about School Days.
I don't like the guys he casted to be the guys.
You think?
Who do you do?
I don't like any of them. I don't like the guy playing Mars.
Oh,
the trailer's out on Netflix.
Oh,
I'm gonna check it out.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, man, it's Walker Joe one more again.
Hey,
what it do?
What's happening?
Hey, Speedy, man, I just had a quick question, man. I just wanted to know, since you're a player from the old days, man, who was the baddest chick back in '88 for the homies? You know what I mean? I'm out.
Holy me!
That motherfucker dropped the mic on it.
88.
Was it? No, it
No,
wasn't
Pam at that point. No,
I would say it was the old girl from Coming to America.
Hold on,
Sherry Headley.
Because remember now, I've seen her before. She got massive
Sherry Headley
backside.
Okay.
She was on Story. She was on. Yes, he knows.
Oh, she was on one.
She was
Soaps.
on the Soaps before that.
And now she's on the
Naomi Campbell was out back then.
Yeah, yeah. But Shari is on Tyler Perry's Have and Have Not or something. One of those shows. Yeah, she's on that.
Working.
Yeah.
That's great.
As a detective.
They said Lisa Bonet, Vanity, Jasmine Guy.
Lisa Bonet was probably
the Jasmine Guy was killing.
Vanity was killing.
Yeah. Jasmine was killing it because she was light skinned and she was fire.
They said Layla Rashawn.
Layla Rashawn.
Yeah.
Still beautiful. Still beautiful.
Yeah.
Jasmine Guy. Tisha Campbell was out then too.
Yeah.
That's 88.
Well,
Tisha
was in.
Tisha was more. She was in school. She was in School Days. Tisha was in School Days.
Yeah.
And she was in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah.
That's 1980. All the movies, gang of movies that came out there.
Oh, here's that trivia.
There's more trivia.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It was actually.
I didn't like that movie.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like Roger Rabbit. I saw half and walked out. I can't do it. I was like, no, you ain't gonna give me half cartoon, half real people. It's not gonna happen.
When did Dick Tracy come out?
After that.
That was like 1990, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
I went on at this era.
Warren Beatty and Warren Beatty and Madonna, right?
And Madonna's debut.
So they said
they spent so much money on that movie.
I know.
They said Who Framed Roger Rabbit was based loosely on the General Motors purchase to dismantle the streetcar system in the American cities for the first half of the 20th century.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little.
How'd they
deep.
get there?
Damn,
I mean,
you still thumping. Hold
I
on.
just happened to see it.
You got to go left on that one. Let me thump left.
It was made about some bullshit.
Yeah. They said for hot women, Sheila E., Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Demi
Moore was hot.
For black man?
Really? Well, it's not for black men.
She was too
about
skinny.
women.
She wasn't thick.
We're just about women.
Demi was not thick.
Where my sisters at? Give me the sisters.
It was Vanity and Sheila E. Was
yeah, Sheila was really hot.
Yeah, because she had that feather cut.
Mm-hmm.
Remember she had the with the hair flipped back.
That's what she had.
She too young to know.
Wait, Oprah was bad back then.
Oprah ain't never been nobody's
Oprah was
woman
bad
crush
back then.
Wednesday.
In '88, Oprah was bad.
Oprah ain't never been nobody's woman
Oprah
crush
was
Wednesday.
thick in '88.
I'm glad you broke that down. You said she was thick.
She was thick.
Is that when she had the big hair?
Yeah, Oprah was thick.
Oh.
Be nice. Be nice, Ray.
You're not gonna block my blessings.
Now, there's some brothers out there that you want to dress, or some people that you were like, God, I wish I can get to this brother because I would love for him to see what I got for him.
Well, I mean, the world really.
Oh, shit.
The world. Okay.
Narrow that down.
You went deep.
Because I don't play with this.
Mm.
Some people play with certain things that they do. I take it serious.
Mr. Ray.
You know, and I would love to do some business with like whoever like making money.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do business with.
I
feel you.
Give me 50 Cent, Diddy, the Migos.
Yeah,
you know,
they
got
might
the
as
song.
well.
They got the song. If y'all know the Migos.
No, you talking to them right now. Go ahead.
Now, okay. So say if the Migos wanted to do business, but they wanted to put bad and on your hat.
We can negotiate.
You can do that.
I'm just messing. Look, my thing is, fashion is fun.
Yeah.
You know, I like to make stuff and see people I can't wait to rock this tonight. I'm gonna kill them. And you know, that's how serious it is with me.
Yeah.
I love doing it.
Yeah.
So I would love to do something with the Migos. You know, I just need the haters to get out the way.
Get out the way, nigga.
It's 13 years, and I'm 13 years. Bougie, 13 years.
In there.
These are facts.
Get out of the way, nigga.
Get out the way. Move, bitch.
Get out the
Now,
way.
what year are you inspired by? You think like when you're making your designs and stuff? What decade? I want to say.
Me, I take it back to like 94.
Okay.
Because that's when I was wearing dyeing my hair, putting the bleach polka dots on my clothes, and going to school with boxers on. So some people remember, some people don't.
How do you put the polka dots on there? How you put them on there?
Well, you
for real?
I don't know. I was 6 in '88.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. My mom got mad too. Yeah. So she'll take us like, I need some pants. We was wearing Lee's and Levi's. Okay. So she'll take us to go buy some pants. The pants was, I don't know, $30, $40, whatever. We'll go buy the pants. She wouldn't know though. So we'll take the pants in our room, close the door, lock the door, go get a sock, like the smallest sock we get, and kind of fold it, put a
This sounds like something you do in jail.
Put a rubber band around the sock to make a round, make it round.
Put the Clorox on it.
Put the Clorox on the sock.
You know how to do it?
Yeah, come on,
and
man.
put the dots.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
And you don't see it right away, and you wait a few minutes, and bam, bitch, new pants.
Hey, I swear.
New pants.
Wow.
But you have to hurry up and wash it because the Clorox starts to deteriorate the jeans.
Yeah.
So
it would eat a hole.
Yeah. Hole through. Come on, so you gotta wash. As soon as you do your design, wash the pants.
Come on, that sound like one of them.
That's what I do, man. They act like I'm brand new at this shit. Nigga. I make hats, nigga.
That sounds like when you ask a dude how you make the food in jail.
Not a spread. This is what you need. You need Cheetos, hot water.
No.
Wait till somebody take a shower. Put the Cheetos in there up under the shower while they taking it.
And the steam loosens the Cheetos. And makes it easy to smash.
Then you smash it.
And you always smash forward.
Yeah.
Oh,
then you put
roll forward.
And then get your 4 ketchup packages.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My mom in jail.
I was Big J in Dallas. Hey, Speedy, how much was a 2-piece and a biscuit from Popeyes?
He sound like he trying to talk.
He's got jokes. To be exact, it was no, I don't remember shit. Hey.
I think
$2.99.
I'm sitting there trying to go back to
less than
88.
what
It probably was $2.
$1.99.
Probably something like that, yeah.
Yeah, about $2
Well,
probably.
Ray, what was the top songs in '88? Because that's how I can remember what the fuck.
So we had Karen White, Superwoman.
Oh,
Westchester
Karen
High
White was
School.
everything.
Westchester High.
Married to
Paula Abdul, Straight Up.
Straight up, now tell me if you really want to love this forever.
Written by Oliver.
I saw you hit that. Hold on. We
We got another call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's that?
What's up, y'all? This Ron from DC.
What it do?
Ron.
What it do?
What's that?
What do? I got a movie that was in 1988 that I grew up. I loved watching. It was called Midnight Run with Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah.
Midnight Run was good.
That was 88, huh? Okay.
Midnight Run.
I don't see it
You
on
don't see it on his list.
I don't see it on my list, nigga. Why would I believe you and not these white folks? Have more standing with them.
He might be black and white.
Thank you for the phone call.
Thanks,
All right, what's the next? Who's it?
Parents just don't understand Fresh Prince.
Say it again.
Parents just don't understand.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Which I remember when he came here, and he came to do that song. He was at the Santa Monica Civic Center, and I went down to go see it, and it was so many white kids. It was me and a whole bunch of white folks.
Really?
And
I heard that's how he got the deal for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
These next three, they were big songs. I'll Be Sure, Night and Day.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's do this.
Okay, they got
Just
a
stop.
call.
Goddamn.
We can't even get to it. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Vernon again.
Hey, Vernon.
Serpent of the Rainbow, Monkey Shine, and Scrooge.
Huh?
Monkey Shine was a
you
was
still
a black
talking about
movie.
movies?
Yeah, that's
Movies?
a black movie.
Okay, what?
That's a black movie, Monkey Shine, and
I
it
never
did
heard.
okay. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that I forgot who was in that movie. You can pull that up for me.
Monkey Shine?
What you talking about, Monkey Shine?
Yeah, who was
The hell is a Monkey Shine?
You mean was it a comedian?
That was like motherfuckers be trying to do
Was
shit.
a comedian in it, right?
I think
No,
so.
Dolomite?
about a monkey who was assigned
to help this crippled guy, and the monkey went crazy and was killing his friends off.
I remember that now.
That's a different
the guy
monkey job.
finally was realizing that something was wrong
Oh,
with the monkey.
he talking about this
and
right
he
here.
decided to, and him and the monkey got into it, but the man couldn't walk. It wasn't funny, but I couldn't stop laughing. But
Oh, I'm thinking of the movie, another movie.
Yeah, it wasn't
Monkey
nobody
Hustle,
really,
you thinking?
Monkey Hustle.
Yeah, there was nobody really
Monkey
big.
Hustle. Yeah, there it is.
Nobody
All right, thanks for the call.
Thanks for the phone call. All right, so Al B. Sure. Okay, let's focus here. Hold on, let's focus.
Okay.
So when that movie comes out, I ain't light skinned, but I'm looking at all the light skinned niggas like these niggas finna get all the bitches. God damn. So the video come out. This nigga got the jean suit on. We don't notice that he got the eyebrow go straight across. We don't notice that. All the real niggas like this nigga finna get all the bitches.
And he did.
And that motherfucker did this. And he bit down on his bottom tongue. I said, shit.
So when you beat a bitch, you would be like doing this?
Nigga, no, you couldn't. You can't be in the club and hit this one. That's gonna get you in trouble right there. This nigga named Ray gonna touch you. Hey,
Sorry. We wasn't touching dark skinned man. We was liking light skinned man.
But when that song, and this how cold Al B was. He did the song in French.
What?
And he released the B side of that, which was in French.
Yeah.
And it sound, nigga, we was like, "On l'appelle de bonne de la bête." And we're like, nigga, is that in French?
I don't even know what he's saying.
This nigga is incredible. And we ain't need no follow-up song, but the whole album was dope. But when I'm telling you right now, when I tell you that motherfucker had them all.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
And then, like, I know Al now. So we talked, we talked to him. And we just asked, nigga, who you knocked out? And he started naming
like he give you celebrity names?
Between him, I'm gonna tell you who else knocked out.
I would
Knocked
hope
down
he
a lot
did.
of women.
Christopher Williams.
No, Chris too.
Well, he's in
but
jail now. He's getting knocked down himself.
He in jail?
Yeah.
He stole some Bluetooth.
I don't think he was released the same day. Yeah, they had him. He was,
you don't go to jail like that. You don't.
No, he was
you
released.
get bail.
He was in some store.
I don't care. I'm just reporting.
No,
he was doing plays.
He was doing plays, yeah.
The motherfucking Chachi. What's his name? Scott Bale.
Scott Bale.
Yeah.
I don't like Scott Bale because it's political views.
Right.
But I used to do warm ups and he directed a lot. So me and him, he directed Jamie Foxx shows like a lot of times. So we all sat down and read.
That is a scoop.
Yeah. And we sat and he started naming the actresses that he knocked down. Oh my God. Wow. Chachi?
Nigga.
Knocked him down.
Really?
Chachi?
What?
All the top ones. But you know, but you Al B. And to me, that's I don't care when you play that song. When you play Night and Day, everybody got on dance floor because it's just a great song.
Still till this day.
Yeah.
So wait, I mean, they said Al B. Sure was on Fox, so he forgot the words of Secret Garden.
No. Okay, so that was a BET show. So they're going to do Secret Garden was on fire.
Yeah, it was hot.
So when they have those guys come out and sing, and that was everybody watching that BET one. And he came out and he sang on top of his track.
Soul Train.
Yeah, and then everybody else sang. Like you could hear the voices, the fluctuation in the voice when they're walking, but Al B shit was like cool, and we was like, nigga, this nigga just because he was a studio singer.
Yeah,
he did the Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
he did the Milli Vanilli
on Secret Garden?
No. It was El DeBarge.
Yeah.
It was
studio singers.
No, it was El DeBarge. It was Barry White.
Yes.
It was
what's my man? He was all.
It was four of them.
Let's just Google it.
It's great. It was it Johnny Gill?
No.
But it's four of them.
Another light skinned brother. So when El DeBarge come out,
El can sing.
Nigga ain't gonna give a fuck about that. Nigga, L came out, he had his motherfucking whip pulled to the back. Them bitches lost their fucking mind.
They said they're talking about when he came on the show and him and his son was together and they both didn't know the words.
No, they're talking about the BET. It was a BET.
They said they're not
Foxhole.
talking about.
Yeah.
They said Foxhole.
They said it was Foxhole, 2008.
No, I was there.
Speedy said you're wrong, fan.
Yeah, I was there.
Anyway,
you're wrong.
So we got Anita Baker giving you the best I got.
Oh, yeah. Great album.
Wrote by my friend, passed away. Yeah.
Great
and
album.
then New Edition, If It Is in Love.
Oh yes, I was there. Just gonna say that. I was at that time.
This way, why does she stay on?
And Whitney Houston, A Moment in Time.
Oh yeah, big pop song, but it was big. It was big.
Yeah.
She opened up the Grammys that year and just like destroyed the Grammys. She
Yeah.
opened up on A Moment in Time, and it was like you were sitting there watching like, yo, and it was Whitney.
Yeah.
And she was in
At
her
her
voice was in top shape.
Did she ever do a Super Bowl, Whitney Houston?
No.
Yes.
She never.
Yes, she sang.
one?
Yeah, she sang.
Star-Spangled
She sang
Banner.
Star-Spangled Banner.
Yeah,
She didn't
she
do
did.
it.
She did?
Yeah, she's the most recognizable with her and Marvin Gaye as far as
Yes.
the Star-Spangled
Star-Spangled
Banner.
Banner.
I think Marvin's will never ever be duplicated. It was. I remember watching it, and it was at the Forum.
Yeah.
That's when the All-Star Weekend was here. It wasn't big like it is now. And Marvin came out, and they start playing. You hear the little Casio machine going, and you're like, "Nigga, what Marvin finna do?" Destroyed that motherfucker.
Yeah,
and they put that on. It's on. If you go get any compilations, that song.
You're right.
On there.
You're right. It's on
on
there.
there.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird. So.
And then we got Tony, Lil Walter.
Oh, hey.
That was a song?
Trivia. Who was in the video?
I could tell you, Sinbad.
There you go.
But it's funny that I remember
Sinbad's in
that, though.
He was six.
It's funny. The last time I seen it, I was 6.
He was watching TV at that age. I wasn't. I was 4.
Well, who was in it? Who was in it?
Sinbad.
Sinbad.
He was a kid.
He was Walter.
Oh.
No, he was. Yeah, he was older.
What happened to Sinbad?
He's still out. He's still touring.
Still working. Still
He
working.
doing stand up.
Remember he had that summer jam? I used to watch it on TV.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
He stopped doing it because he said it ran its course.
Oh, really?
But they were good every year. That was
That's
good.
It turned into
But then
essence. It
here's the
turned into
thing, though.
essence.
Trying to get black folks to the Bahamas, when you got to use your passport, everybody can't go.
Yeah.
Right.
It looked packed though.
I bet you
did.
they can get. I know who they can get there with no problem.
Carly B.
Cardi B.
Call back. We got phone call.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller.
Hey, caller.
We hear you. We hear you chewing.
Hey, caller.
All right, well, call back,
That's
caller.
Jay.
Is that Jay?
That's Jay chewing like that.
But hey, I have to throw one in. I don't know if you were
What?
done. Alexander O'Neal Hearsay Tour was.
Oh
back
yeah,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah. That was a big
It's
time.
nothing but hearsay. Yeah, that's what.
Every time I think, I mean,
That was
this
when the
dude
pants
was
hold booze.
off the because well, here was the thing about him. He looked like the regular homie, just had a perm. That out of nowhere, nigga. Why you
Yeah,
had a
he had a
perm?
conk.
No, nigga, I just
I was
permed.
around when he got a perm.
conk?
You think?
Yeah, I did. He did get a
That
perm.
was her
You
ex-boyfriend.
know, he used to be the drummer for Prince.
No, for the time.
For the time, yeah.
That was her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, was your ex-boyfriend?
Oh, my bad.
Pam
You
wrote
smoke
his
crack with him,
Wikipedia
Pam.
page.
You smoke crack with him. You was a crackhead.
Lord, don't move my mouth.
Lord, don't take this crack out this pipe. Till I smoke it. Till I smoke
Lord, don't move my high.
it. Where? In the hotel.
Oh, Crenshaw.
Hilarious.
Somebody go get Pam.
Pam, your mama wants you.
Let Pam out.
Oh, y'all wrong.
We just want Pam. Hey, Alex.
Hey,
We just
Alex.
want Pam.
Alex, stop it.
Put your teeth in. Why you don't have your teeth in?
We have another call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? I hate this show. I swear I hate this fucking show.
Who else in the room with you? Carly B.
With a blood issue.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, caller. Hey,
Oh, goodness.
Hey. Oh, really? They played it. Really? I hate you, Dominic. They had a picture of Alex with his teeth out.
That is hilarious.
Hey, hey, caller.
Hey, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Freddie Steph calling from Cleveland.
What's up, dog?
Hey, you kind of short now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Speedy.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has been touched on, but in '88 I was in the 7th grade, 13 years old. Do you remember the Air Alphas and the Air Revolutions?
Yes, I do, and I never bought them motherfuckers. They were ugly.
Oh man, those used to be my favorite joints. What about starter shoes?
No, we didn't do starter shoes. We did a starter jacket.
What about Jordan shoes?
No, they were too expensive. But the starter shoes was for all the kids. Now they can't wear those, but nigga, if you couldn't afford some Nike, your mom and they sold them at the Foot Locker because Foot Locker that's their line. Starter's their line, and they started.
Okay, well,
they started selling starter shoes.
88 crack hit Cleveland, and maybe that's why I'm mentioning this shit.
Oh, Pam was there.
Shout out to Gold, Overtime Pouches, Slick Rick, Children's Stories, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. Man, a lot of great hip hop in '88. I lost my virginity
let's pull
in
that up.
'88.
You lost your virginity in
At
88?
At 13.
Running around with a flat top with a curl in it, man, and that's all I wanted to say, man. '88
Thank
was
you,
a
brother.
hell of a year.
Thank you. I'm
Thank you
glad
for
we
the
picked
call.
that. Yes.
Thank you for the call.
All right. Again, Pam, I'm sorry, Pam. Sometimes I don't know.
I'm used to the Alex jokes.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
She dated Alex.
Oh, you said that already. I think you said it. It's out there now.
They was smoking it. She ran away from home.
Is crack still in like that?
Who said that? You? Really?
Hey, look, man, I'm watching Snowfall right now, and crack was common back
It
then.
started in '83.
It was a very common thing. Like people was just.
I mean, not that I know.
People were just smoking it. My daddy smoked it.
Mine too.
Yeah, man.
Not mine. Sorry to hear that, guys. I was crack free.
He was trying to get my mama to smoke crack. I'm so glad my mama.
Because you had to go. Remember, you had to get your cousin from the hotel.
Yeah.
Mama said, "Come home." I ain't coming home now. Smoking crack.
Bring her VCR back.
And the remote, nigga.
The remote.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Come back. You staying? You gotta go. What's that?
here, man.
You here?
I'm
Cool.
chilling.
Cool. Don't move. I'm playing one of your songs. What am I playing? Bougie.
Everything bougie today.
Oh, there it is.
Song too?
So, yep.
That's what's up.
Nah,
Come on, man.
talent.
I think I said it was a,
He makes shoes, shoestrings,
babies.
whatever, deliver babies,
Everything.
I slept.
make crock pot, slap bitches. You gonna go to jail?
He a vegan.
woo.
Damn, you gonna put the popcorn right here?
I don't know what to do with it.
Popcorn right here. Showing everything. We back, bitch.
Yeah.
Move people around.
We're a little thin now.
We thin.
Bougie.
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 What's happening?
Yeah.
I like this
Bougie.
beat. Who this beat for?
It's my nephew.
I need that.
Bougie.
You like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Give me something. Give me something.
Huh?
Go.
Back then, they ain't know me. Now I'm hot. Hoes blow me. All these haters up in my face trying to shake my hand like they know me. 24 racks around my neck. Swish. Feeling like Kobe. Custom cashmere sweatsuit. Yes, sir. With the thing on me. My QP low. Time to re-up. Drink until I throw up. Hold up. Swole up. Nigga. Roll up. Nigga.
Shout out to my nephew.
Come on, man.
Antoine. The green-eyed bandit.
I like that. Oh, he a bandit?
Is that his rap?
Well, he
is
got
that his
green
rap
eyes.
name?
Oh, check this
No,
out. The
he
name
should've been.
of my group is called Bougie Bandits.
Yeah, this see.
Well, we
Yeah,
can do something.
my little nephew when he was little, how old is Antoine now? Nick.
25.
Yeah. So when he was little, he stayed with my mom in Inglewood.
Okay.
And my mother called me and said, "You gotta come get him." I said, "Why, Ma?" He light-skinned, green-eyed. These little boys want to beat him up. I said, "All right, I'm on my way to get him." So I had to go pick him up. Anyway, I can hear that fan. Somebody turn that goddamn fan off. It is the Rollout
No,
Show.
don't worry about it. Don't worry. With Michelle do it.
She can't hear me. It's the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Hey, y'all. Mr. Ray.
Aw.
In the house we got.
Mr. Bougie.
Bougie. In the
Yes,
building.
yes,
with
sir.
the free flow rap.
Yes, he killed it.
God damn, nigga, you do everything. You want to say something for anybody else?
I'm
gonna do it all?
Hey, look, I need a big brother.
That,
Can I get a big brother? Can we make some business power?
I'm a
moves?
fake cut hair. You get the real money, but I'll fake cut the hair and go, well, let him check out your line, make sure it's right, and then you go ahead and finish it up.
I got a list of shit. This just the beginning.
Yes. Now you said you've been at your shop for how long?
20 years.
Long time.
So you just see people come and go, literally.
I done seen niggas get shot in the back.
Are you saying of the shop?
Yeah, not my clients, but I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
saying, you know, when you have a business in the hood, you see a lot of things. You know, you have good times, you have sad times, you have bad times, but you have to believe in God and keep moving forward.
We had a good time over there. Where did we go to Taste the Soul? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
coming up
Taste
this
the-
weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's coming this weekend already?
Yeah, somebody called and
maybe
asked
I'll go
if I was
Sunday.
gonna be there, but remember they changed their rules.
Yeah, we was there for free initially. When they started charging, we was like, yeah, we good.
And it was so weird because his daughter, we talked to her, and
Yeah, she not there.
Bakefield, how you say his name? Brackfield, I forgot his name. Anyway, so he said, well, talk to my daughter. He said, no problem. So we called her last year. We're like, oh, yeah, we want to set the booth up. Okay, well, things a little different. And I forgot the number she told us on the phone. We all went, yeah, we'll probably sit out this year.
And we set out the last two,
Yeah,
actually.
last 2 years.
Yeah.
So we did the one in Vegas. They
Oh,
have
I
they have
had
a-
a shady story. God, this
Don't.
binded it in my throat.
Ouch.
You know what I was gonna say?
I know, and I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, they do. They have a similar thing in Vegas that they let us host every
Yeah,
year.
we had a blast.
And it's
all
like
right.
the taste
Good
sound of
time.
soul. And it was really, really fun, man. They do it right where they have the what's
downtown
that? Fredericks is what's it called? Street
Fremont.
Fremont Street.
Okay.
Frederick.
And they
Fremont sponsors.
Y'all, this is a freaky show.
Yeah. You ain't seen shit. Friday shows. That's where you want to be.
Tomorrow's crazy.
That's where your condoms would have worked.
Now I gotta look. I'm gonna have to walk in with my condom on.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so it's a lot. Don't forget, it is 1988.
Yep.
That we're doing.
1988. What kind of sexual positions was y'all doing back then?
On Fridays. Look here.
In the car.
Fucking listening. We did the R&B. Those are R&B top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Here, she prints so good. I don't need my glasses.
No,
this is a
wait,
beautiful
you should
thing.
see my list for your costumes. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, you want to do that first? Let's do that first.
Okay, so this is some of the suggestions for Petey.
Explain what about yesterday.
Okay, so we came up with the idea that you guys can go on our YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, our website, and you can. Whoever what is it? I forgot how we do it, but there's something about donating in Speedy's costume, so you can whoever donates the most can pick what Speedy's going to be. So we have some of them. Big Frida.
Wait, hold on. I will not dress up as Big Frida.
You gonna be Big Frida?
I will not.
I want to see this.
I'll donate $100 and dress Speedy up like a woman.
Look,
Speedy. But look, bad as we need the money, don't do that. All right, what are the other ones? Big Frida's funny.
We got Stoney Jackson.
That's funny.
Philip Michael Thomas. Freddie Jackson, because that's your homeboy. Marquise York says the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, I think that's gonna fucking win.
And have Cinnamon
Winnie the Pooh.
Rolls Crescent Biscuit, and have us had to say woohoo. And Todd Teasy says Akeem from Coming to America with the tail with the
I can see that.
I guess all I got.
So those are top. And so
is
today's
that our top, Carly? I just got one. Oh, she's just getting more in. And then tomorrow we're doing me.
So how it works is whoever, and it has to be more than $50. Whichever every one of these you guys pick.
Speedy should be rerun.
I think it would be a great rerun. I love
that would be fantastic.
From the lockers.
They said Cleveland Brown.
Who's that?
That's the
from
cartoon.
the cartoon from Family Guy.
All right, so again, whichever one is got to be more than $50 for me to even get involved.
Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger.
This chat was crazy.
I love reruns.
What's that
Ishmael.
What about Suge Knight?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Suge Knight.
Groundskeeper Walter from the movie Get Out.
Oh yeah, he was kind of he was scary.
Yeah, he was scary as hell.
All right, so again, today, by the time we end the show, please go ahead and jump in there and let us know more than $50.
They said Bookman from Good Times.
That would be
funny. That would be fucking hilarious.
Janitor's
Wait
outfit.
a minute, is there a Halloween party going on, or you just gonna dress up?
No, on Halloween, we're all gonna dress up
on the show.
Yeah,
on a Tuesday. Okay.
Coolio. All right, so let's make it happen now. Again, the young lady that works here with us.
Somebody said dress up as a successful man.
Speaking of dressing up, we saw Empire last night, and they did a whole Prince tribute.
Yes, they did. You guys see Empire last night?
Prince.
I'm good on Empire.
You don't like it no more?
Not after Power. Once you drop Power, and because to me it's more. We got another movie. It's like a music video now.
Yeah, it is. And
it's very fluffy. It wasn't so fluffy in the beginning.
No,
it was real gritty. It had a little. Now it's like you just waiting for the next song to play.
I wonder did he change writers? I don't know.
Probably because what happens is their first 2 seasons. Those writers now people want them to come over there, so they'll leave, and they probably want more money. So then you go get another set of writers, and these other set of writers really have to follow what you're. So it's more of him putting more of his stamp on it,
right? And
then going with what people like, and they want to see the video, they want to see people sing, they want to see the dancing.
Well, Star is good. I'll give you that.
Star's good. So again. Carly, you are fantastic. I do not have to need my glasses. This is a beautiful thing.
Oh, God. You've been sitting next to Ray, huh?
That's that.
You trying to kiss me on the break.
That's that Gorilla Kush. He hit that. Look, he hit that yesterday.
He don't smoke, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine if I did, it'd be bad. Public Enemy had the #1 rap album in 1980.
Yes.
It takes. They said that one.
It takes a million to hold us back.
I can't see this other one. Shit. What is
that? It says
something MC. What is it? I put my glasses on.
Oh, Ultramagnet MCs. Critical Breakdown.
I don't remember them.
Me neither. Who is that? You know who that is?
I've never heard of them.
Ultramagnetic.
Critical Breakdown. You know that? Oh, look on the screen.
Look on the screen.
All right. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't remember them.
It looked like 88 because they got the high top fade with the line in
And
it.
look at that shirt, that gold. Yeah.
Next is Slick Rick. The Great Adventures of Man. That album.
Phenomenal.
Ooh, say what?
Yeah.
Straight Outta Compton, which everybody know about that.
Yep.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir. I get the job done.
Erg B and Rakim.
Yep.
Ain't no
Those
joke.
are real rappers right there.
Yeah.
Boogie Down Production.
Yes, I was so obsessed with Boogie Down. Yeah, with
Really?
them. I was obsessed.
Okay.
That album, yeah.
EPMD. Strictly Business.
Got to
Dope
chill.
ass. Got to chill.
Chill.
Got to chill.
They done sampled that so many times.
That's a real Green Eyed Bandit.
Yeah.
Ice-T, Power. The Jungle Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to dance to that.
You did?
Shut up.
Were you a dancer too? Really?
Out of the Jungle.
You danced?
Wait. I smell it. Y'all smell that?
Yeah, a little bit. Little hate. I smell the aroma. It's an aroma.
Look, I'm only 24.
Again. Yeah, that was some hot shit. Also, too, in '88, and there's another reason why I bought this up. Was the last time my Dodgers won the whole thing.
And the Lakers won that year, didn't they?
No. I think it was Houston Rock. Was it 88?
Was it 88 for Lakers? Y'all tell me.
NBA champion? Damn it, it's
I
the
want
Lakers.
to say there was.
It is the Lakers.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, that's right, because that's when Pat Riley had to trademark the words three-peat.
Oh, he did?
Yes. So every time somebody said it, you had to break them off. You had to break them off.
Speedy, you don't like the Lakers?
No.
Never have, bro. What? I like Magic. Me and Magic is cool.
But you don't like the Lakers.
Never like the Lakers.
I'm a Wizards guy.
If they play Crenshaw High, I'm the only nigga over there at Crenshaw High going, y'all can do this. Trust me. I'm never like
Until you meet Kobe like you
Until I
did.
met
Then
Kobe,
he was his bitch.
But I can't stand the Lakers.
Who you like?
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland? What about now with the new team? Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams, they mixing their shit
So if
up.
LeBron leave
Cleveland.
and come to the Lakers, then what?
Lakers. Go buy me a jersey, nigga. I'll be right there in the front row with that little sponge. We number one. We number one. We going to the playoffs. Yeah, I've just never been a Lakers fan. But, hey, whatever. Also, too, that year, the Redskins were champions.
Were they?
But you was 4.
Doesn't matter, so DMV.
Hilarious.
They ain't won nothing since then.
And the quote, just do it, for Nike had just come out. That was
wow, that was
yeah,
it.
just do it. Which was dope as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
for a slogan.
Yeah. And it's very recognizable,
Yeah,
too.
whatever thing did that. And then the first movie for Jason Bourne.
Really?
The first Jason Bourne drop.
God, they still making those.
They go, and because they make money.
I guess
They don't
so.
give a fuck, man. They make money. Again, I said about the Pat Riley. The average cost in the household, the average amount of money you had, except for they got. You know what they do when they do these? You got to say black folks. You can't just assume we was getting that kind of money.
Right.
They said $91,000 a year. Now,
When was this? In 88?
88.
That was
Not-
the average
Not
cost.
us.
Not
us.
Right.
My daddy didn't get no 91,000. We got the
That was a house.
9,000
That was a house of a house, though.
for a house. Yeah, but we ain't had no house. Well, we had a house, but
I
it
did.
wasn't.
I'm
Didn't cost
sorry,
no
I
money.
did.
It just
The average cost.
in Louisiana, 91,000 could
Get you 2 homes.
you get 3 homes.
3 with a balcony.
Yeah.
A gallon of gas was 91 cents.
I remember that.
God.
They had 99 cent day too. I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was for remember you just do I take ethyl.
Yeah, you had regular.
You didn't know about no ethyl.
I did unleaded.
You don't know shit about no goddamn.
My freshman year of college, I remember gas being like $1.20, and I thought $2 was a lot when it went up. And that was 2002, fall of 2002, spring 03.
Wow.
I remember.
I could take it. I can take that. I will.
I think the lowest has gotten so far that I can remember. Brock was in office. I think it was last year, maybe a year before that. It got
At one point
in
it did
LA.
drop.
It dropped to 250, 230, 240, something like that. Because I remember I still had the truck, and it was $40
Yeah.
to fill it up.
Damn.
I remember gas here was like $5 to $6 at one point.
Yeah, and the high, the highest I ever seen
Was
was
that the
$5.
George Bush era?
Yeah, George
That was
Bush.
Bush.
That
Yeah.
last year,
Obama.
George Bush,
Yeah.
it was $5 a nigga. I said, nigga, I'm not buying $5. It was $4. It was like $4.82. Or
Yeah,
some
it was
goofy ass shit
high.
like that. It was high. To go to the movies in '88, $3.50.
Yeah.
That shit is 19. Well, it's
$20.
$20 if you want the theater with the chair.
I want the IMAX and 3D
Yes, that's
with the
$20.
reclining chair
But-
and the beverage brought to
And they tell you, they go, it's $20, and you with your day, you gotta be like,
You send her to the bathroom.
Ooh, I take two of
her
them.
sneak in.
Right.
But you know, they stop people from sneaking in. You know how? You know, you go to the movie, you gotta pick your seat.
You gotta
out.
pick your
They get
seat.
assigned
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah.
Excuse me, get my seat.
Yeah, but you have to. This what you do on that. When they show you the seating,
Right.
look for the seats that doesn't have anyone in it, and just go. I'm cool. And if the movie's gonna start in 10 minutes and the first 5 rows at the top are empty, them motherfuckers ain't showing up.
Nah.
But it's always one weird white guy. I need 4 seats from the left, 6 from the right. That's my spot.
Right.
A dozen of eggs was 65 cents. That's
What?
incredible. Because now they three and some change.
Homegrown,
Well, 99
home
cent store.
pastured, natural heating eggs.
What is it again?
All the stipulations. Organic, natural heating, natural light.
That's what it says on the thing?
They got all kinds of new
Yeah,
eggs
you
now.
didn't know that?
Natural light.
Natural ones?
You know, some eggs they put under a light.
Yeah, I thought that they did it when I was in
But
school.
that's a red light, but then they got regular eggs that don't get no light but the actual sunlight.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it come out different?
I don't know this. Look, white people ain't all that vegan and healthy shit. I don't know.
They said in '88 they were still doing double features for movies too.
Yes.
I remember that. Damn, you ain't getting that no more ever.
Double feature.
You might as well let that go.
Ain't no motherfucking dog.
Yeah.
You get your ass out of here so we clean up.
Mm-hmm. But you would really sit and watch 2 movies.
But your day had to be like, nigga, I have nothing else to do today. I'm gonna watch this
A
double
lot of
feature.
people do that. Though. Some people go to movies and sneak in. Other
You
movies
sneak
also.
in and you just play it off.
Yeah.
And then when the guy come in to clean up, yeah, I got my ticket already.
Right.
And you better not ask me for my ticket. Motherfucker, what? Fuck out of here. You see the hat I want.
Nachos had real cheese back then. The movie theater, the cheese was good. The pump kind.
Oh, yeah.
The melt through the plastic. That was good cheese.
Melt through the plastic.
That was good
You
cheese.
love cheese.
You know what cheese I'm talking about too. That's the cheese that burn your finger.
The best cheese was the government cheese.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
Never had
The
that.
government.
The best
back-
cheese is
no government cheese.
The brick.
When they gave you that brick that
They gave
lasted
you that brick.
almost to the year to date that you got it. Because when you cut that motherfucking man, that cheese, man, it took, and then you couldn't melt it in the microwave. Didn't melt. We ain't had no microwave.
Really?
Not back then. There was no microwaves invented.
Shout out to Tangi. She said, "What are we bidding on today?"
We are bidding on all these items you see right here, and my
We
man
miss you, Tangi.
Yeah,
Q
we do.
threw in the hat, and it's the sexy hat. It's a sexy flag hat.
Yeah, it's got some lips and some. It's kind of it's really
That's dope.
I ain't gonna tell you what's dripping out of my.
Is it not?
Oh, that do like a little baby's eye.
a tiny baby eye.
Tiny baby.
Tiny
baby
So
eye.
bid, y'all, bid. Go to the website and bid,
Yeah,
please.
and hurry up and do that. So
Yes,
you're
I can
talking
ask.
about now. You have T-shirts as well, right? Is that
Yes,
one of the
sir.
shirts?
Yeah, it's one of my shirts.
And what does it say?
Tangi said she wants a hat. Tangi wants a hat. She's one of the
She's one of the calls. Yeah.
She need one of these.
Okay.
She missed her opportunity. She could have auditioned today for his play.
She could audition.
All right. So you got the shirt.
She got nice titties.
What?
Tangi got a big booty.
Big booty.
Yeah,
She
she
got a big booty.
You gotta have titties or booty.
No, she's a
You gotta have something.
black
You gotta have something.
That's something for me to look at.
Yeah, your credit could be fucked up. You got titties and ass. I can fuck with you.
Tangi, you gotta send him a nasty DM picture. He wants to see how big your boobs and your titties are.
So the shirts. What do you sell your shirts for?
It depends on who you are.
Okay. When they come in the shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Cool.
Those
you
shirts
come
are-
direct to me. I'm gonna show you love. I don't know
Love
you.
offering, you get the old love. Go on, take that, brother. Remember the love. For those who don't know,
Yeah, I know
you don't
the
go to
love
church.
offering
So the pastor start off this evening. We want you to do the bless the. We have a guest pastor here this evening. We're doing $100. I need 10 people with $100 to stand up.
Wow.
You do like this. Go all right. Can
Wow.
I get 5 people with $100 to stand on up? All right. How about we get 20 people with $50 to go and stand on up?
Wow.
That ain't working either. Let's get 30 people with $25 for the pastor. He just preached this evening. No, it ain't happening. Okay. Let's just. How about everybody stand up? We're gonna do a love offering. So love offering is you put whatever you got
Your purse.
in your hand, and when you
You know
get
what?
to the pastor, you go and put that in there.
There you go.
And he don't look at it till you get in the bank. Go, it's a goddamn dime. This bitch gave me a
It is wrinkled.
It's wrinkled up. So that's my grandmother like, go and get the pastor this love. Because my grandma wouldn't get up. Speedy, go on up there and get the pastor. I don't want to go get, boy, I beat your ass in this church. And you have to put the love offering in the pastor's hand. You heathens that don't know that shit.
They said Tangi got an 88 Buick in the back of her pants.
Yeah, Yeah.
Now you dating? You got somebody, or you got somebody help you with all this shit? Is it
Nah,
just
man. See, I'm actually trying to put a team together.
A team?
Yeah, I need a team.
Let it happen, baby.
I need a team.
Just because you don't want to be on the team.
You want to be on the team?
I had a boyfriend.
Some bitches be
You got a
Wait,
boyfriend?
what kind of team are we talking about?
Hold up, little roll up.
Wait, what?
He said you got a girlfriend, and he said he's trying to put together a team.
So like a polygamous relationship, like with
polygamous, yeah.
Look, my girlfriend is my company's right now.
Oh, okay.
I had to focus on that.
Damn, I wish I'd have known that one. That's a good one.
And
What? You got a woman? My girlfriend is my company. Do you want to be with me and my girls in my company? You ain't focused on the real issue. We trying to get shit. You're a selfish bitch. You smell that? It's called selfish bitch. You smell it? This is a whole. You selfish as mother. I'm trying to better us.
You ain't got no sense.
You got to focus, bitch. It ain't about you.
It's about us.
It's about us. See us. And this bitch. You see, you concerned about this bitch. Don't worry about this bitch. She do what I say do.
Real talk.
Oh,
That's real talk.
She holds the money.
Look, when we go out, we go out.
We go out. Didn't you see we enjoyed the movies? It was $3.50. Go on, sit down.
It's 88.
You got popcorn with butter. She got butter popcorn.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
You got a team, so you can put a team together because what you're doing is your life.
You building an empire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta. We don't have a lot of money. You have to strategize to the game of attacking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because now you have everybody want to design clothes.
Yeah.
Everybody want to rap.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do, which is good. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm into quality, not quantity. So when I step out and I have why have one chick with me when I can have 2 or 3 that's representing my company?
Preach, son. Preach. That's what's wrong with these bitches. Why would I have one bitch when I ain't have 3? It's 3 of you bitches. Everybody we walk together. Hold our hands.
Hey. Cause
support your dad.
Cause
support Zach.
Hey, look, pussy run the world.
Yeah, yes it do.
But dick drive the car.
Write that down. Let me write that down. Dick drive the car, pussy run the world.
Right. Lord,
So,
don't move
Ray,
my mountain.
Which one are you? Are you a driver or a pusher?
I have no comments.
I almost choked on the popcorn seed.
Lost a little bit of voice I had.
She about to choke. She about to choke.
That's the best part.
That's the best part of a relationship is choking.
Oh, wow.
Not too much pressure, Pam. Just put just enough for her to go, I think you crazy. Shut up now. Shut up. Yeah. You gonna go do what I say do? Zaddy need the money.
Zaddy.
Niggas say, hey.
Call me Bougie Zaddy, bitch.
Cardi B.
Now, so you're definitely gonna be there once this train comes through. You sticking in there.
Yeah, because
that's beautiful.
I love my community. It's the Crenshaw district. I have a lot of family, friends, celebrities come down there get cut. Battle Cat, you know, he's Dr. Dre's DJ. He come through and he done made beats in my shop, get a haircut. We like family. You know, Red Man he come through, smoke a blunt. I shut the shop down for I don't know. It's just that's my home. You know, it's like when you go there for so many years, 20 years is a lot. That's my home. That's my home outside my home. So, you know.
Now here's a question for you.
What's up?
What's up? I'm so laughing when he said about dick driving the car.
That would be the part had you giggling. You mean the whole dick drive? Okay.
The dick got hands on him?
Yeah, he got hands on him. He can only see out one eye.
I got it.
Every time he stopped, the shit shoot out.
Wow.
Is that oil? That ain't oil.
That's icing.
Now, have they come to you, being that when the neighborhood's gonna look even more fabulous, about raising your rent?
Well,
how does that work, or is that a rent control area?
It's that's a good question. By me, like I said, I've been there a long time, and I done dealt with probably 3 owners of the building. And it just caught me at bad times where I had an opportunity to buy the building, but I didn't have the money. That's why I said I need a bigger brother.
Gotcha.
See, I'm a businessman.
Gotcha.
If me and you would met 15 years ago. And
you still be at where you at right now? Because my money, shit. I'll be right there selling hats. Got them hats. Bougie hats, bitch. Bougie.
Hey, we're gonna
make it happen.
And we're gonna
But
sell
now,
it.
do they tell you whether or not? Because it's the new owner. I'm pretty sure they know it's gonna look a lot better, and they're gonna be like, "Look here, guys.
Well, the owner don't even
we
really,
love you."
The owner don't really come down there.
That's
So,
cool.
oh man, so
Brother,
he don't,
black man.
Nah, I don't. He mixed with something. Shit, I don't know. He got money. So I'm dealing. You know, it's all. He cool though.
That's
He cool.
amazing. Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm excited though because it's like a new. It's like being in a new relationship. Like
comes back.
dealing with.
It's like when you had to let the dick dry.
You know, when the dick dry, when it gets you to the valley, you see different shit when you get to the valley. You know? But when you stay in the Crenshaw district,
Hey,
you know,
man.
you see the same shit. But,
Same shit.
But it's gonna be nice. I'm excited.
That's the.
So
And even though 2 years sound like a long time, it's really not. It's really.
go by fast.
It's about to be 2018.
Yeah. So
Already.
So it's the summer of 20. Or is it like later that year? So it's the train will be underneath the ground.
Underneath the ground, going down Crenshaw.
I don't agree with that.
What? Having it
Train, yeah, earthquakes.
Nah, they got it. They got it.
So they're built around.
So
they
put beams. They put beams.
Okay.
I was there the whole time. I had some footage, exclusive footage.
Oh, that's
They
dope.
tried to take me down. Like, I don't really want to go down there. Shit might fall in while I'm
Right.
down there. And
You be the
bougie,
one.
then I can't do no boom bougie.
Right.
You know, so I have to stay alive.
But they built beams around the top.
Yeah, they put beams going down Crenshaw. They've shut the.
I didn't remember that.
They shut the street down for a long, like sometimes like 2-3 weeks. You know, we get no business. People have to come through the back. And I had to deal with a dust situation. Like my shop get dusty every day.
And what about like
The
rats and stuff?
I don't deal with. I got some. You want to see?
You got a couple buddies hanging out with you?
I got some rats.
Now,
well, before the rats, I had some other rats I was dealing with.
Hilarious. So the train's gonna come underneath. Is there an exit where you are?
Yeah, that's gonna be the metro station.
So is it right there at Stalker or?
You know where the you familiar with Earl's Grill?
Yes,
the
of course.
old Earl's Grill.
Yes, the first one. Yes,
The first
and
one
then they
was on
closed for a
Crenshaw
while.
Fort.
And then they
It was by the shoe warehouse.
Okay.
So they tore down the shoe warehouse.
Yes. Okay, good. Gotcha.
And that's where they built a metro station.
So they'll stop there, which is walking distance from you.
I'm 2 seconds right there.
Oh, that's dope, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm good.
And the train is going where?
It's going to the airport.
So it's from Wilshire?
It's it's the same train. It's gonna take you. Like, I can get off work and take that train to the airport and go. I fly
Is
to
it
town.
going by the new stadium too?
Yeah, it's gonna do all of that. Yeah,
But it's all underground. Though.
Yeah,
So
it's underground. It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. It's
Okay.
gonna go back down.
Okay.
It's gonna be
you know
like
how far down it's gonna go?
I thought Wilshire or
I'm
was
no, it's coming from that way.
It's coming
From
from
Wilshire
Wilshire
to the
too.
stadium to the LAX. So that's going to be like a big L, like
Oh,
upside
okay.
down L. Look like.
Oh, okay.
Look like. Is it going up Manchester or is it further back?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say, somebody calls it.
Well, I know they did the train tracks in Inglewood because those train tracks have been down for years.
Right.
And they redid those, and I think that's where when you say it comes up to those tracks through Inglewood, which goes right to the airport.
Right.
I have a question from the chat room. If I could talk, oh my goodness, someone he said a king in my own mind. Lord have mercy.
It's the popcorn.
I know it is. It got caught in my throat.
You sure it was
Someone
the
asked him to
popcorn?
invest
some
$5K
hair.
in our barber shop, and then he said, ask him if he knows how much the shop clears a year.
For $5,000.
What is their pricing and traffic like?
So someone wants to start a barbershop.
Yes.
And
Somebody asked him to invest $5,000 in one, and he wants to know what it clears a year.
Well, it's like this.
Traffic like.
$5,000 really not enough money to start a business. You really need a big brother. When I mean big brother, it depends on what type of level. You could I don't want to hate on nobody's dream, but me, I'm to a level where I actually need some money.
Right.
Well, I guess somebody's asking him to invest into their
for
barbershop,
5Gs, yeah.
and then he's trying to find out what's the kind of return, or are really people cutting hair like that where they making?
Well, this is the thing. People are really cutting hair, and people are getting their hair done. It's more people getting their hair done than cutting. You know, it's so many people in the world that pass my shop every day. But like I say, what's killing me is I look close. They driving right past. They driving right past. You don't even see my sign.
Gotcha.
So it's how you market your business and actually getting good workers in your business. Like I haven't had a worker in my shop in almost 4 years. So I've been paying everything for the last 4 years. But a business is a business. It's up and down. That's any business. But you have to stay on top of your business. Be a good businessman and hire the right people. Don't be friends with your workers. So when it's time to fire somebody,
and you got to tell them to bounce.
It won't be a problem.
They ain't driving your car. I need to drive your car. Oh shit, this nigga my friend.
You got to be like Trump. That's the only thing I like about Trump. You're fired. That's
Fuck
it.
outta here.
He'll fire your ass fast.
With that, because I know barbershops, because I think barbershop, churches, liquor stores, always in black neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And again, the hardest thing, I think, for most barbershops is, like you said, letting people know, everybody here can cut. Everybody can actually cut.
Right.
And they only know that if they stop in. But because as black men, when I found me a barber, I
travel.
Unless I'm on the road and I got to get it cut, I might go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll wait till I get home, call my guy up, and a lot of people do appointments, and not too many just walk-ins. And you call your guy up, hey, man, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I need to get a cut. And average cut's about $15, $20.
What, $20?
Yeah.
Nah, so you disrespect me right there.
What happened?
$20?
That's
not how much I charge.
Oh, because I just left the East Coast and haircuts are $20. They're $16. You give them $20.
$16?
Really?
Nah, I don't know.
On the East Coast.
Do they hit your beard as well? No.
You do everything.
Oh,
Again,
I'm about to bring my clippers up here and
barbers,
cut y'all up.
and I just feel like, I guess because the rent is so, I just always equate that the rent is so high in LA, that's why y'all charge so much. Because everything y'all do out here, they do in DC in 10, 15 minutes. Out here, it's a facial experience. It's nice, though.
Yeah, you got to get the razor.
Nice.
But see, the thing about me, it's not just a haircut. I'm giving you, I'm gonna pamper you, in an exclusive way. I'm gonna give you something that a barber haven't never gave you before. Like I'm gonna pull your
like my
ingrowns.
money back.
I'm gonna pull your ingrowns out.
They said it's 30 in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's 30 and up.
Dallas.
It's 30 and up.
And if like Fox gets his hair, he has a guy that comes and cut it, do whatever to it. 150, 200.
Yeah, where he's
Will Smith guy too.
He's coming to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh gosh.
That's
Okay,
that's
so
actually
That's
cheap.
a long drive to Jamie Foxx's
That's
house.
cheap.
we
I
have
charge
a
his
mom
ass, too.
in the chat room, Tom Teasy. She wants to know how much should she pay for a toddler's haircut? Not your celebrity prices, but like you know what I'm saying. Even though her son is Money Beast.
It depends. It like I say, it
like a
depends.
normal.
Some kids. Let me tell you something. That's a good question because some kids don't sit still, and the parent had to understand that. Like, okay, is he going to sit still? I always ask. Is he going? Yeah, he going to sit still.
And they moving and crying.
Crying, whining. You done spend almost 45 minutes to an hour on a haircut.
Money.
That's $8.
Yeah.
Now, will I like to do that? No, if I'm about my money, but I would do it but I had to show her to like, look, you see what I got to go through? Hopefully this parent tipped me because I'm going to take my time and then don't.
So
they
about
might say
about $10.
They might say they want the line. See, really, you're not supposed to cut a kid up in the front.
Sure not.
You're not.
You're not?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Let them say with the natural hairline.
No, natural
they
hairline.
do it. Parents do it because I want him to look cute.
Look cute. There you go. And I tell them no. And I don't have
But why is that, you guys? I'm sorry, I don't know.
The hairline.
The hairline. Because
It's
if a
still
kid
brand new.
move,
Yeah.
and you're trying to make a straight hairline, you're gonna be fighting all day.
Now you're fighting. Now you're going back and further back. You're trying to get that line.
Trying to get straight.
Just leave it natural. You hit the sides, fade out the back.
So I say like a little kid, probably like 12 no more than 15.
15.
You know what I'm saying? That's decent.
Okay.
That's a decent price.
Now they got the little barbershops in the mall, and they charge you the mall prices. It's $35.
You know how much?
You gonna pay in their
it's
rent.
really more than that, really. But the rent in the mall is like $8,000 to $10,000 just for the
little kiosk in the middle of the mall.
You gonna get your hair cut in the kiosk?
Yeah, they have it at Fox Hills Mall, like right in the middle.
Well, they moved
Not in
it
the
upstairs.
kiosk.
They
Well, they
upstairs.
moved it, yeah.
No, but they're not inside the room.
I know what
like
you're
a
talking
big
about.
kiosk.
Yeah,
But see, the thing about that is, I have clients. They don't like when they go to the mall. They want to go shopping. They don't go to the mall and sit up, get cut. Everybody get to see what they like. This nigga hair missing or something. You see all
I gotta
that.
spray in the shit.
Yeah, we gotta do all that. Do that inside the barbershop. And then there's nothing like a real barbershop. That's a real, not in the mall. I'm not hating on the mall, but a barbershop is
that whole set. Here, this is what I remember. I'm gonna see how if you really from LA. Remember the Magnificent Brothers?
Yes, Paul Crenshaw.
Yeah.
And they used to be on Manchester and
Market Street.
My father used to get his
Market
haircut
Street.
So
there.
my dad used to take us to Magnificent Brothers. Now they only gave you one cut. It was my dad only asked one for all.
Covadas.
God, this nigga from LA. It's called a Covadis. So my dad,
let me get 2 Covadis for these little niggas.
and they sit you down, and it was the exact. It was the number 2 on the chart.
Really?
Yeah.
That little chart
That's the one
was
cut.
the Covadis.
Yeah.
You had a little fade here,
Yeah.
boxed you on in, it boxed the back, get your ass up,
Yeah.
and then I used to, can I have a part, Daddy? Nigga, goddamn part. How much for the part?
Oh yeah, they used to have a little picture
Yeah.
of all the different.
If you didn't know the word Covadis, you just say, give me number 2.
Number 2.
Give me number 2.
Damn near bald.
Yeah, it's 1.5, a 1, or 2.
Well, see, okay, let me tell you about that. Because everybody, when they come sit in my chair, they be like, man, give me a 2.
Oh.
I'm like, nigga. And then I had to pull out my guards. Like, look, nigga, it's not a 2. It's not a 1. It's not a 2. You got to know the guards. When you, every barber do different. I have a 1/16, a 1/8, a 1/4, a 3/8. Like, he like, what the fuck is that?
Because I'm trying to remember on my guards that I have.
Yeah, it's a 1/16.
Yeah.
I cut with Andes.
Okay.
And Andes Masters.
Yes, those are very good clippers.
Yeah, those some of the best.
Yeah.
And they come with the black guard you snap on.
Okay.
And you can either go with the grain or against the grain. Now, when you go against the grain, you get a cleaner cut.
When you had the waves.
When you have the waves, you want to go with the grain.
Oh, okay.
Not against the grain. Against the grain will cut the waves out.
All right, here's somebody I don't know. Go
No,
Pam.
I have a question because I used to, when I first started, before I got lasered, down there, I used to use the razors that y'all did, and
You went against the grain.
I was going.
Cut the hood. I cut the hood.
Are you supposed to go with the hair or?
It depends on how low you
shave
want it. You want it
I want it gone.
thick and smooth?
No, I want it gone.
Oh, you got using the wrong one. You're supposed to use the bald clippers.
The bald clippers.
You want bald, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm laser now, but I'm just saying back in the day, or sometimes you got to clean it up. Or
So
whatever.
you laser now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Why your voice go low? Why? He said, "You laser that motherfucker."
Can I put some treatment on?
Put a little dab on you, bitch.
A
little spackle.
A little exclusive KY. VIP KY, man.
Now, when you say laser, Pam, what do you mean by? You mean like your legs in a stirrup and they're using a laser?
Yes, and you put on goggles or whatever, and you put on numbing cream. You have to do numbing cream, and then they go zzz, all the way down the crack of your ass, everything. So they get it off.
So
and you go.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
They bust you open?
Yes, they do.
Damn. You got some pictures? That shit looks.
Really
Can you stand and watch? All right, Pam. Have a little viewing window. All right, she turned over. Now she busted open. so they get all that. So what would you do before? What did you do before that? You just
clippers.
I used
She
the
did the
clippers,
clippers.
and it would hurt or whatever. So I would nick
Well, you was
myself, but I
doing
didn't know if I was going with or against.
You was doing it wrong.
Okay, I was supposed to go.
Let me come through and do it.
You gonna get everybody in this room.
He gonna get his all shot.
I charge $59.99.
That's just to come through. Whole other price to laser your own up.
I can see Sean now. So you let nigga cut your pussy?
No, that's what he do.
Look, this is what I do for a living. I'm licensed to cut pussy.
Why'd he have the condoms? I don't know. He just bought them. I don't know why he.
He said they were gloves.
He said on his thumb. They go on his thumb. Fucking hilarious.
Thumbs up.
Hey, child.
So mom's out there. I think a kid under 11, 12, about $15. And what's the correct tip?
The correct
is it $2? Is it $5? What is it?
It's like this how I tip. It's all about the service. And when you go to restaurants, if you get quality service, tip that. Don't be scared to tip them. Just tip them.
But I'm saying I'm a parent. I got 2 sons. Got to get haircuts.
I don't want $2. Don't give me $2.
So
you might get banged on. I'm on Crenshaw.
So you say
I'm gonna say cut.
Watch it. So here you go right here. So my 2 sons just got cut, and I asked you how much owe you, brother?
I'm gonna throw in my tip.
No, don't throw
in the tip.
Just tell me how much owe you.
So 2 little kids. Yeah. $30.
And then when I give you the 30,
right,
it say 33. You got a problem with that?
I'm gonna take it and say, I'm gonna smile. It's gonna be a fake smile.
Well, let me ask you. Do you
So it
put
should be
your
so it should be 35, 40 then.
Yeah.
Do you put your tip in when you give them the total price?
Nah, probably with new people.
Because usually what I know what I usually do, if it's just like a regular quick little lineup, I'll give them a 5. But if you get like the whole the hot towel and all
That's
the
what I'm saying.
You get this extra 10.
Everybody get the same treatment.
And see, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this right. So if the little kid's haircut is 15, it should be 20 that he hand you.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yes,
what you said.
yes. There
That's
you go.
respectful.
That's a good tip. That's decent because it's just
go
like going to
round that
dinner.
off.
It's just going to dinner, and your meal come out to $12. Go ahead and give them $15, $16.
Just round. So if you're listening, round it off.
Yeah.
So if it's a grown kid, 19 years old.
He's a grown man. He ain't no kid.
No, but I gotta pay for him. This nigga ain't got no money.
That nigga need to clean some windows or something.
Yeah,
like
clean
that.
some windows. So you tell 19, 20, about 25.
19, 20, I could do 25. When you're grown,
okay.
and
so
you 20 and up, you're grown.
And so when I hand you that, it should be 30.
Yeah.
Just be right with it.
Yeah,
okay,
just be right.
$5. But just round it off. Everybody just remember, just round it off.
$5 to $10.
Yeah.
$5 to $10.
Now, I'm be real. I've never gave a nigga 10. Because the haircut was 20. Why I'm going to double up on the haircut?
Well, if the haircut's 20, you give them 30. Like I said, some of these barbers, you go in, they actually have girls that come and shampoo and wash your hair.
Yeah.
Sit you on the dry, let it dry out. Then they come in and then they give you a haircut. Then they use a razor. Then they put the hot towel over you. Like, it's a whole thing.
Yeah. That's another thing I want to ask you. When you are going to get a haircut, because most people have oil in the shit before they get there. Should they wash it before they get there?
No, you come to no, don't do that. You should, but they don't listen because I have clients that come in. I'm like they be like, how many? I be like, I got one more than you next. I say, you wash your hair? They say, yeah. I say, when? Them niggas
2 days ago.
Niggas say, yeah, yesterday. Nigga, get your ass up in the go wash your hair, man.
Tell them why washing the hair is important.
Why?
Well, it's like doing dirty hair. I can't. Your stylist not gonna do dirty hair.
Yeah, you won't get the it won't give you the right cut.
Your clippers, look, I'm dealing with, it's like cutting wet grass with a lawnmower.
Yeah.
So when you get all the grease and the sweat and all that out of your hair, you get the best cut in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you come to me, you're gonna get pampered all the way to the T, and you're not gonna wait in line.
So
you're
parents, before you bring your kids to the barbershop,
Wash
if you're
their hair.
on, wash the
Tanti,
hair,
listen.
wash the hair, and don't put anything. So that way, when it cut, that motherfucker it lay right. Am I lying?
You're right. You're right.
Motherfucker
You're
lay right, man.
So, cause you know they use that grease like Duke, all that thick ass grease. You gotta wash your hair
You
about
wash that shit
5
out.
times to get it out.
Yeah.
So really, I wouldn't even use Duke. You want to use a soft oil.
Like what? Can you suggest
Coconut
one?
oil?
Coconut.
Or Kim? Is it Kim? Is that
Kente oil.
Oh, is that what it's called? I don't
that's
know.
the little.
Yeah, the
little jar.
jar. We bought some one time when we went to the beauty store.
Well, you can kind of feel it when it's soft.
What about Do Grow?
That's what he's talking about.
Don't use that.
I don't know about Duke Grow.
I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Now, do you have your own like that? Those kind of products?
I'm working on my
That's
own
what-
product.
yeah, there you go.
So I'm not going to promote nobody else stuff. Not
Right.
like that.
I got you,
But I have my own stuff, and I'm a busy young black man. I'm only 24.
Really?
Cardi B.
Oh, is he lying? I'm sorry. I'm being naive.
How he know all the shit I know? He 24. Shut up, man.
I'm an OG.
He knew the motherfucker to cut it, call, and I thought my dad was lying.
Magnificent Brothers. That's true.
I thought my dad was lying. He was like a Covades. What? Get your ass in the like. If you made bad grades, you can get shoes. He get you some Brogans. You know what Brogans are?
I don't know.
Boots.
What that is.
Those were boots. Like there was like the camping
Some fake
boots.
Timberlands or something.
Yeah, we ain't no Timberlands back here.
Them is thems.
Yeah. What you got on them?
Main Tims. Them is thems.
So it was Brogans, and then you had to go get you a Covades. And
Yeah.
I just thought my dad made that shit up.
Covades sound like a Mexican food.
I take 2 Covades with
Well, let me ask you this.
Like
And
liquor.
I've seen this at barbers. When the barbers guys are getting their hair cut, it'd be all kind of dandruff on the little thing.
So what do you do?
That's dry. Do I have? I don't have
No,
that.
not you. I mean, if you cut people's hair and it's like, hey, bro, we need to wash this right quick.
Oh, you wash it before?
You got it. Yeah, you wash it real good. And you know, some cats wash their hair and they still some cats just have a dandruff problem.
Yeah.
You know, when you're dealing with
Well, try to
barbering, you have cats that have the bumps on the back.
Okay, somebody just told me to ask you about that. Is there something they could do to not get them or
Tiger
after?
Bomb, right?
Stop eating pussy backwards. Put the bumps on your mouth, not your neck.
Shout out to Friday. That was a great one.
Like you got bumps on your neck and your mouth.
But it was Tiger Balm, right?
Tiger Balm. No, you have Skin Tight. 10 skin.
10
But you got to figure out which one is better for your skin because it's like acid in that. So, but it would eat the bumps off your neck. So if you have
shut the fuck up.
So if you have bumps on your dick,
don't put that on there. You get that shit in that third eye. That's your ass. That third eye ain't gonna blink, nigga.
It ain't no Christmas with that.
But the Skin Tight have an acid. It's like a chemical in there that would eat the bacteria off.
So
and
it's
it would smooth it
bacteria.
out.
Is that what it is?
Can you do something to prevent it before you get it, or no?
Some people have it in their blood, like their
Okay.
genes, like their father might have it. Because I have certain clients that have like, it's crazy, like dry scalp. They just have dry scalp, but they have to use a certain oil for like 6 months. And some people they'll use it for like 2 months and think it's cured, and they stop, then they come back. It's like medicine.
Right.
So you have to keep using the chemicals to
So if
kill
you
it.
have the bumps, you got to keep using it.
Yeah, you
till
have
they
to
go
keep
away.
using
I
till they
dated
go
a guy
away.
one time that had that, and I slapped the shit out of him, and all his danger fell out. I said, "Oh."
You shouldn't slap him. Yeah, so if you have the bumps, ladies, go get what again?
10
For your
10 skin.
and you just rub it on.
But the ladies got the bump?
No, because you know, no. Here's the thing, fellas, we won't go do it, and your girl had to be like, I went and got this. Put the turn over, and then we put
Well,
this
you know,
shit
the
on the
guys
back.
is hard headed, you know.
Yeah.
And then see the thing about it too. While we on there, let me say this: some guys you have to make sure the barber clean their clippers because if I was to cut someone with bumps on their neck or head or whatever, and I take them same clippers, don't clean them, and put them on the next client, his chances of breaking out or whatever because they're dirty is very high. So you have to make sure, even dealing with kids, you have to because kids break out fast.
Wow.
So you have to disinfect the clippers.
And you should see
after
the
every
barber
client.
do that.
You need to
Is
see
it the spray
barber.
or that
Yeah,
blue
it's
stuff?
It's a spray.
What's in the blue stuff?
The blue stuff is for the combs and stuff.
brushes and
you
stuff.
dip. You don't have the combs just sitting in the blue stuff. You dip it, then you wipe it off.
The blue juice on
The barbicide. It's called barbicide.
Oh, okay.
The blue juice.
The blue juice.
Don't drink it.
You better not drink it.
Give your information, man.
You can catch me on IG, Bougie Worldwide, BOUGEWORLDWILD. Shit, I'm tripping. I'm kind of drunk, tipsy and shit.
Ladies,
Drinking our liquor?
Ladies, if you
I
need your
drunk-
pussy shaved,
Who? You pointing at me?
Yeah.
pussy shaved.
I say your pussy for the right price. I'm gonna let him eat it for the other price. I'm gonna get 2 checks for one.
Fucking alert.
And look, Speedy is the owner of the company. What's the name of the company, Speedy?
They be like, look, they're gonna go like, why he got a bib on? Shut up! Get no droppings on me.
Hey, look. Now my IG is Bougie Worldwide, BOUGE Worldwide.
Gotcha.
So if y'all like exclusive things, hit me up. Like, see, y'all dope today. Y'all got the sun visors.
I love this.
And I'm gonna hook y'all up with some more stuff. And
Yay.
I'm gonna make sure I give y'all some of my music.
Who said yay? Did you?
That
I
was her.
thought he said.
Oh yeah,
red.
some beats because we need some beats.
I need that beat from you, Speedy.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And-
I got your email.
and whenever y'all in LA, Crenshaw 43rd, ask for Q, 4324 Crenshaw Boulevard.
Matter of fact, it's my nephew and my son who was
Where?
right over there with the beats.
Over there?
Yeah.
Oh, we
My
good.
son, so you got it.
Wait, you trying to do
Tell you, I don't know who this dude is.
I'm gonna post another picture, Pam, in a minute.
Y'all crazy.
Go ahead, Ray.
Social. Oh God, I'm so hoarse. Social media, everything with a blue check. Mr. Ray, MISSTERRAY. Yes, I finally got verified on Twitter.
Yeah, it took forever, didn't it?
It took forever.
Yeah.
But yes,
So-
follow me.
I gotta give me a Twitter.
You don't have a Twitter?
Nah.
Yeah, get it.
All right, so don't forget. I got a lot to go on. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right,
take your
so we got Speed. Don't go to the website, rolloutstudios.com, and go to our lottery tab, and you can vote on Speedy's costume. We have either Big Frida, Stoney Jackson, or you can add your own. So all the ones I named earlier, or you can add your own. but donate. And then also, I guess tomorrow mine goes up, so you can vote for me. And I will not be a crackhead, so don't even put it. It will be a cheap costume.
I want you to be a pipe.
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
I want you to. I know. If I put this 100 up, I'll show you how to be a pipe.
You stupid.
How you dress up like a pipe? That's see
what I'm
through.
saying.
See through with something burnt in this.
That would be funny.
Yeah, all the residue to hide the you know.
Oh shit.
Well, and then you can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all
what?
social media.
For
And is
what?
there anything else I'm forgetting, Michelle?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay, we'll
I'll
do
get
that.
in a
He's do
second.
that. Okay.
Oh,
we
we
just
got
learned a bunch of
What
shit.
about the gift thing?
Oh, I said that.
We
I said
learned
go to
that Dick drives the car.
Yeah.
We did learn that.
Yeah, we
We
did
did
learn
learn
that.
that.
That is a fact.
We learned about 10 skins.
Pussy run the world. Dick drive car.
You done?
Yeah, I think
All
I'm
right.
done.
Happy birthday. First of all, number one cars in 1988 was the Acura Legend and
Ooh,
the
I had
Acura
one.
Integra.
91.
What it's called. And remember where you used to say Audi 5000?
Yes.
Which means I'm out.
Yeah.
That was another car that was pretty popular. The Audi. Black folks didn't really buy Audis. That wasn't our get down.
Couldn't afford this.
The Corvette.
Yeah.
Mustang 5.0. What you know about that?
Yeah, I had one. Yeah.
The Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Honda Civic.
Remember, they were so
First car.
hot.
That was my first
It was
car.
with the nice, and then here's one black folks didn't drive, but white people had this, or they had a BMW, the Saab 9000 Turbo.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And,
I remember
the
those.
ignition was right here,
Oh, can I-
which looked like a great idea till you start spilling shit, and that's where it went. Your car, and then now your ignition shit was fucked up. But go ahead.
That same year, you remember the Trooper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Saab and the Trooper was
because they had the Suzuki's, the trucks, but then they did the Troop because everybody couldn't drive the trucks because they kept flipping over.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
I done been in. I had all that, man. Had some money back in the day.
Happy birthday goes out to John Lithgow, who is 72 years old. Wow, I didn't know he was that old. Big shout out to our boy, Mr. Omar Gooding.
Yes.
Hopefully he's
Happy
somewhere
birthday.
partying
A
like a rock
fantastic
star.
guest.
41 years old today.
Yay!
Shout out to him. Who else we got on this list? I normally would write it down. Oh, they was talking about Wanda Page. Today would have been her birthday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She was
wow.
born in 1920. God damn.
Wow.
Shit, that's a long time ago. She knew horse buggies and her cell phone. That's too soon to laugh. I'm sorry if it's too soon to laugh. Let me know. Happy birthday, but for sure, happy birthday. If you go on this
Omar.
page, give him some love. Omar
So
came
you
on
heard,
here and
with the
destroyed.
rollout show, wishing him a happy
Yeah,
birthday.
he
That's one of
destroyed
his
when he was
pictures
on
on
here. What else have we learned? We have learned that these hats is bougie.
Yes.
Come on,
These hats
man.
are dope.
And they can get them where?
On Crenshaw 43rd.
What's the address?
Or 4324 Crenshaw Boulevard.
Or?
Los Angeles, California, Crenshaw District. Or my Instagram. I'm working on my website right now. So you can come to my Instagram, and I that's my Instagram.
Yeah.
I talk directly to you. I like hands-on because I'm the underdog. So
Well, you cutting pussy for a living.
Bougie Worldwide.
Might as well be hand on.
Yeah, cut.
And then on tomorrow's show, we have JT is back. JT Turner's back. We got Audra back. Obviously, I know she's a fan.
We like
favorite.
Audra. She's a freak.
We have an actual porn star, a real one.
Audra?
When is this,
No,
tomorrow?
no, not Audra.
It's tomorrow?
He said
Yeah, tomorrow.
I thought Audra was a porn star.
Is that her name? Rachel Cavalli.
I like Audra, though.
I should have had me with the porn star. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things.
So it's gonna be Freaky Friday tomorrow.
Yes.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky
crazy.
Friday. Go down.
I could have shaved her up for tomorrow's show.
So we got a real porn star, fellas. Tune in, ladies.
Rachel
Tune in. Here's the thing: we don't really book them, and I can book a dude to come in who's a real porn star. Yeah, and then y'all be like, so let me ask you this: do you like all the girls you fuck? And then you gotta ask some stupid ass questions like that. But whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll get a guy in here. It just won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Rachel. She'll
Cavelli.
be here to do the damn thing. It's gonna be off the hook show. Thank you everybody who listens to the show. Buy a T-shirt because we're still trying to help out. Trump had the governor of Puerto Rico in the White House today, and he's so
an
weird.
Asshole.
He was telling these lies, and my man, he just because he's happy to be there, he can't. You don't really want to go well. Because he keeps saying like the roads are all messed up, and really what he's saying.
Why does he keep meeting with them? I don't even
Well,
understand.
because
he don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you
he
don't know
don't
that.
give a
Like, He came down there and fucking threw paper towels at y'all. What the fuck?
And then you have him come here just to do a photo op. So
That's
again,
that bullshit.
So stay focused. Also, too, you know what?
Puerto Rico.
You know, I want to put on the page because my son sent me. My son is okay,
Good.
but he needs to change what he eats. Stop smoking. Black men, if you're smoking, please stop. Stop. I'm just letting you know. Now you
Smoking what?
smoking herbs or whatever
crack,
you do. That's
whatever,
fine.
shit.
But cigarettes, stop. So I want you to post the things that you should eat for your heart. You sent it to me. My son sent it to me, and it's just simple stuff. You can I always take fish oil pill every day.
They give you gas too.
Not me. I'm good. So I do that pretty much every day, and it's just certain things you do and work out.
They don't look at me.
Who work out at this table?
I work out.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We don't know you like that. We know.
I play ball. I try to play ball.
Sex is a workout.
That's right.
I fuck every morning.
Look.
With your team.
With the team. Yeah.
Look. At the shop.
Yeah, nigga.
I'll be driving by, homie.
Hey. Hey, we VIP upstairs, player. Nigga say this come with the weight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for hanging out with us, though, man. So we back here tomorrow again. I'm trying to get Faison love. I hit him to come do the show tomorrow. We'll see if we can get him here tomorrow.
Wait a minute. You didn't say what fish oil does for you.
Fish oil?
You said fish oil.
It's for your heart.
Oh, it's good for your heart.
Omegas.
Good for your heart.
Omega. Oh, yeah.
Because we don't eat a lot of, and if you don't eat a lot of fish, which is a good thing as well, because you don't want to eat too much fish because of the mercury. But you could do the fish oil, and it'll get you where you got to go. And Nick, you're gonna put it on the page. Name a couple things on there that we should
for black
you
men's
don't have your
health.
microphone. Just for health. Just give me a couple. And my wife was like, what the fuck? I didn't produce that. Look. I didn't produce that.
Yeah, put on your page. How about that?
Yeah.
What are some things? Just tell me out loud.
Yeah, he just wants.
This is for your blood pressure and helping prevent blood clots and things like that. So we have pineapple, ginger.
I eat pineapple all the time.
Garlic and onions.
I like that.
Lots of water, fish oil, omega-3s. What else is on here? Anchovies. I don't know if I'm
no, nobody really eats that.
I hear you. Yeah, and one of the things that's always going to be on the list that we don't do.
Pussy.
I thought you was going to say dick. I was like, no. Water. Drink
a lot of water.
Drinks whole gallon of alkaline water a day.
It gets, even if you like a person like a lot of salt, if you drink a lot of water, that'll get the salt. That'll get most of the salt out of there. You don't want to do a lot of salt, but that'll get the salt out of you.
Water's annoying to me. I like drinking it, but I try to get comfortable in the bed. The movie on, I'm like, shit, I gotta pee. Shit, I gotta pee.
That's annoying.
That's true.
I gotta pee.
I'm glad you pee.
Last quick fact: what would help though if you actually eat the water? So things like watermelon.
Oh, it's like if you eat it.
Right,
I love watermelon.
cucumbers, stuff like that.
Love
so if you actually eat it hydrates you.
I get it from a little Mexican and have put some tahini on it. Yes, Lord.
By the corn man.
Yes.
All right, so we gotta get out of here. Coconut water is good for you too as well.
Thank you, Carly.
Thank you, Carly. Thank
Follow
you,
Carly
Nick.
Malone.
Shout out to Carly Malone.
Follow Dominic.
We don't know what his page
One more
is.
time. Yeah, we don't know.
Does Dominic have Instagram?
Follow
He
Michelle.
do, but he changed his name.
Divine.
People like that make me sick. They be on your page like, who the hell is that?
Platinum Star PR.
Yes, give her a round of applause.
Yeah, definitely.
Platinum Star
Follow
PR.
her.
Crenshaw
she's
District.
always booking our guests. All these great guests.
LA.
Platinum Star.
Bougie. And it's been the Rollout Show. Thank y'all so very much. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. May God bless you and yours. Peace.